The way you move. What's that? Let me get stream going. We are alive.
Your friend called to try to call me fucking cardio bunny.
What?
He tried to call me cardio bunny, and I said no. So I sent picture, and I said this is flexing muscles. I said not cardio bunny. He said looking like a limp noodle. I said it's a process. Doesn't happen overnight, my friend.
Okay. Come here now. I have started stream. Come here.
So how you want me to?
So listen. We don't need that bleach. What is this bleach? I bought in stuff. This is new bleach I bought. This is the, do we need 30 developer? Boop. And my cap. I have gotten me cap.
I have to rip your hair out again.
No, we are going to do smaller sections. Smaller sections of hair when they get pulled out. Hello, Trooper. Look. I'm going to give you example. Where's the little thingy? Oh, there it is. What the? It's okay. See, little crochet hook. Yeah, Schwaballoon! It's Mikey. Look.
Mikey, I don't know if this is going to go good, Mikey.
Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. I gotta tie it.
I don't know how this is going to go.
And look, we're going to do little. She has to make sure to get.
Yeah, you try it out, Mom.
How do you get the crochet hook in there? You want to like get all up in there? Ah, got it. And you gotta. Ow! Did it? That's one hair. Look at that. You look like a condom is. Don't do big chunks. Do small chunks.
Okay.
Last time she did this, she made me cry. I'm scared.
Okay.
You gotta push it in there. You gotta pop it. You gotta pop. Ah, that's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair you got. That's a lot. Dude, that's
Lorena,
that's too much hair. That's too much hair.
Okay. Like, is that too much too?
Maybe I should brush my hair out again. Dude, you suck. I don't want you anymore.
No, that's compared to how much
I don't fucking want you anymore. I don't fucking want you anymore.
Let me try more. Just give me one more chance.
Perfect.
Okay, so like that. Lauren, look how much hair you're gonna have. That is nothing, dude. That is nothing. You can't even see it.
Oh my god.
You're trying to do like actual.
Oh my. Ow.
I'm sorry.
Okay, wait. Go give me a brush. Okay. Let me brush my hair. Out.
Take your condom off.
Oh my god. Oh
you didn't
no.
brush your hair before this?
I did, but maybe I need to rebrush it. Holy crap. Holy.
The Brooklyn brush.
Holy crap. That's the brush I was using earlier. Give me that. It does. Ow. See, you already caused knots.
No, I don't think you ever brushed your hair.
Yes, I did. While I am brushing my hair, I'm also putting on stuff for us to watch while I struggle. We're gonna put on that for y'all. Do 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 do. Okay. So y'all can watch this while I brush my hair out. Emily is literally trying to cut me. She's trying to make me cry again. Emily made me cry so many years ago when we did this. Now she's trying to make me cry again.
Meet 48-year-old John. He may look like your average, honest, middle-aged divorced male on the outside, but
dude, how is
behind
that already a
closed
knot?
doors, John partakes in some things that may shock you. What am I talking about specifically? Well, earlier in March of this year,
You just can't, like, you
John
need to get,
came
like,
to
the
a
top
Walmart
layer. You don't need to be
supercenter
trying to
to
dig
get a
into my
cupcake,
head. You know what I'm saying?
if you know
Well,
what
I
I
couldn't
mean.
even get like a piece.
Now, obviously, this is some highly
I know, but
illegal
I'm saying that's what we're
so
going
we made
for.
sure to involve law enforcement every step of the way.
You can't be
John was a
digging into
very
my
interesting character.
Welcome to my ratchet
In
salon.
fact,
Today
he
I'm
was
going to
one
be
of the
dining
most careful individuals
There's
that
no
we've
way.
caught
this
to
ratchet
date.
sister's hair.
He was a tough fish to catch.
Yeah, there's a
I'll
way.
give him that.
There's a will.
The conversation with the decoy started on the
Who says you
Facebook
could go
dating
live?
app, then
Is
went
he
over
live?
to the Facebook messaging app, and then
Dude,
went to
Athena, what
texting,
are you
and
doing?
At some point, John requested that the decoy create a new Snapchat account and give him the login info so that when they chatted back and forth,
He has
he
condom
can
on.
make sure that every message was deleted.
Isn't that weird?
He really went
up.
through
She does
great
like to cry as
lengths
well.
to
So
cover up
yeah.
his tracks.
You
As
see,
No,
mentioned
'cause she
before,
literally
this
just
whole
be
ordeal
pulling out
took
all
place
my
earlier
hairs.
this year,
not abuse.
and
She
it's just
literally
now
just be
being
pulling
shown
out all my
publicly.
hairs out of my head.
But it's actually been
Okay,
uploaded
watch.
on my
I'm gonna
locals
do this
page
'cause I'm a
for the last
boss-ass
6
I hate that I
months.
can't see. how
Don't be
many
late
people
to the party again.
Well,
Head on
you
over
can't
to
see how many people are in here anymore.
skeetergene.locals.com to gain access to early, exclusive content.
But
I
yeah.
Look
want
at
you, as
that.
soon as
I
I
just
walk
did that
through
so
the door,
easy.
you to suck my.
No.
I'm like,
no, that's
I'm-
not.
All right, Lily,
Whoa.
you gonna be ready?
Like
As soon as he walks,
Emily,
through the door.
Emily,
As soon as he
who
walks in,
fucking
tell him to
rips
take his pants
every
off.
hair
When
out
we
of
hear
my
like the
head.
belt shingles, that's when we'll come
Oh
out.
look, I just did too. So easy.
It's famous. Oh shit.
No, dude, I do not want to be on TikTok live, bro.
Brother, you have no choice.
Yes, I do. I can literally turn it off.
Is it not same?
Oh,
Is
wow.
it not same
Is
as
it not?
normal stream?
No. What
You
color are you
here to rock
dyeing it
out
or
with
is
your
bleaching it
out,
right
or
now?
why don't you have a seat
That'd
right
be
there for me,
crazy if
sir?
you did a little-
You ask her if she's.
Why do you
shaving
start on that side of my head?
What do you want me to start? You want
At the front? And go backwards?
Yes, noggin.
Like, what are we doing
They're
here? And
falling.
I don't want to focus on yours. I need to focus on my stream.
This is the.
But I have such an ugly ass angle you just gave me. Like I look like a
Look there.
fucking.
Look there. Look away. Look away.
I
away.
can't. I can't deal with you.
What color?
Becoming a supporter on
I
locals
should-
really goes a long
I
way
should-
in
while
helping
she's
us
sleeping, just
take
dye
down
all
these
that
bad
black
guys.
stuff.
So
So
I highly encourage you
nothing.
to do so.
I'm
To
tired
the
of her
people who
already.
know John personally,
I should have
he's
just done this on my
probably
own.
a great guy. You know, hard-working
What if I tell you?
individual in the chemical plant. Probably a loving father, uncle. So you just gotta
Dude,
wonder,
you fucking
what on
suck.
God's
There's
green
you can see how
earth
many people are in your
would
live.
possess a man to
Oh,
go
now I
and do
can.
such a thing?
I'm live on YouTube.
Go meet up with cupcakes.
Yes, if you
get
like
cupcakes.
to join the
It's
live
just-
stream, what is
It's
your-
really
what is your-
mind-boggling. But
He's Lauren
the truth is,
Lauren
only
Loren.
John can really
dog.
tell his story. So
Wicked, you smell.
let's go ahead and get into the interaction.
Look, we got
What
some
up,
little
boys?
hair
It's your
follicles.
boy Skeet Hansen back at it again.
And then we'll probably
We're
end up
outside
doing a little money
this
piece
Walmart
anyway.
right now, waiting on a potential predator.
Dude,
He's,
I feel her
been very
moist ass hands
careful.
through the cat.
But here he is.
Just
we got a big
followed.
house here.
Hey, Cowboy, thank you so much
Big
for the
boy, big fish in the
follow. It's not
water.
my
His name
account, it's
is
her
John.
account, but I will.
Got a lot of stuff on this guy.
Yes,
he hasn't
yes,
gotten
thank you
too
for the
sexual with
follow.
the decoy. He
This
won't
is
say exactly
Emily's
what he
ratchet hair
wants to do,
salon?
but he has
You
hinted
want more of that?
at
More
things.
than that one?
And
I would think so.
they matched on Facebook
Okay, but you
dating.
get
He's
mad
48
at me
years
for
old.
pulling extra
As
hairs
you can
out,
see
and you're
here,
like, no,
couple
Emily.
pictures
No,
of
because
his,
you go underneath.
Facebook
You're not
profile.
pulling more hairs
right
out
here,
of the
he's holding
top.
a-
You're pulling
looks like a
hairs from
newborn.
underneath. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think that's
How's that?
his. I don't think he's a
I don't know,
dad.
does it
But
feel
just
good?
look at the
Those
the
look like
monstrous
the other
look in
Oh,
his
yeah.
face. That's what nightmares are made of. And then he's holding this little. So we gotta
Just a
wonder. who
way-
This is what she
that is.
wanted.
He looks
This
like
is
he's a
what she
lab tech
wanted.
at. Not sure what that is. Might ask him about that because he'll be
Wicked,
losing
how
that job
much
pretty
later
soon
did y'all
here.
stay up
Oh,
playing Apex
Check
last
is
night?
pulled up here. Security. How's it going? Yeah, he's been
Looking at
here.
your forehead, what's going on?
No,
Yeah, he
you're
was
not
like-
getting shit.
What's that?
I have to break my fast, iftar.
Oh, hell yeah, there you go, dude. He's only hinted at the fact that he wants to hook up with the girl. John is, he's here in the parking lot right now.
There
He's
you
been
go.
waiting. He thinks the girl's gonna be in here at 8 p.m. As you can see, it's
her stomach is
52,
gurgling like
30 degrees.
every 5 seconds.
Pretty cold out today.
I had coffee today. What do you want me to do?
But we're gonna see what John is all about in just a minute here. I have a few questions.
How does that look gray?
For John here. That
How,
beat up,
like,
that
how does
busted
that
up
even
one that
look
just pulled
gray?
in here. That could be.
Are you like slightly colorblind?
Yeah, I just saw this beat up
Duty?
looking Ford Taurus that pulled in here.
Off
It might
duty.
be him. So he's asking
Non
what door to
booty.
go in.
Baby blue.
Hey, Winnie, thank you so much for the roses.
Just to the left, the
I
grocery
don't feel
entrance,
it.
and then you went to shoes. This guy waddling in right now.
Oh yeah, black hoodie.
Yeah. Blue jeans, right?
Yeah, they're blue jeans.
Dude, look at her little nubs
Yeah.
gripping my forehead. Do y'all see her nubbies just gripping my forehead?
Yeah.
This is what she asked for, guys. Thank you for the rose.
Scooter,
Thank
Thank you for the rose.
No, that's past. We are no
Look,
longer
let's wait.
NPCs.
Like give him a couple minutes to like get in there.
You'll
You'll never ever get that
Okay,
out
she's
of
gonna
us.
call.
ever get to live that down.
We were talking
Yeah, that
with
guy, he was a heavy
Mums.
set of blue jeans, so that I
Wow, Mums didn't even
Yeah.
play. Yeah, Mums showed up
I
at
think
like
that's
2
it.
a.m.
She's like, go buy
Mom
shoes.
didn't even want to play with us.
I'm
I
back,
called him.
and
I literally
Flicks.
called him. I literally called
Hey.
him. He was watching WWE.
Are you at risk
He was
of
actually watching
potentially
football.
severe illness from certain
He's like, you're
respiratory
American.
diseases?
You should know. You should understand.
I am,
Of
actually.
all of us.
It is football season.
All right, head on a
Okay, well, I need
swivel.
to stop moving your fucking.
This could be
mind,
him right
like,
down
alright?
here, maybe.
How about you do your job? How about you do what I paid for you to do?
Think it's him.
She's gripping me like this. I don't like it.
So we're just gonna pull it all out first and then go. Or do you wanna do it sections?
No, we do it all at once. Why would we do sections? How does that make any sense?
Excuse me, sir. I am with the Predatory Investigation Unit. Would you be
How does
John?
that make any sense?
Yes, I am.
John,
Bro, this
what
one's
brings
taking
you to the
5
store today?
years.
You knew
I was
this going
meeting
in.
someone that I met online.
This
Okay.
is not news
said
to
that.
you.
I met her on Facebook
No, you
dating.
did.
Okay.
But you see,
She
you
said
can
that
see
she
where my
was,
part is. Just go, you know, kind of on the side.
That's
like,
what she told
the
you?
part.
That's what it said on Facebook dating.
Okay. What did she tell you though?
Yeah,
Let's see if it
not
takes
sure.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Ow. Oh my God, fix it. Yeah, I was like, I just saw her hair just like spurting
How long
out
you
of
been
it.
talking to her?
Just a couple
Willie, thank you
days.
so much for the roses.
And what's her name?
Ow, 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 ow. I have a soft head.
Yeah, that would be her
Please.
profile.
No, she's a baby.
Well,
bat
how old did she
bitch.
tell you
It's
she
really
was?
She
real
did
true,
say she was
but
younger,
she's
but
just
I
a
wasn't
baby.
sure. That's why.
How young did she say that she was?
Cries from people braiding her hair.
That's why I
I
wanted
do.
to just meet and find out.
Meet and find out how old she was.
Nice hat I
Yes,
got
he's
going
okay.
on. Thank you, Taylor.
Right.
Listen, it's
But-
called
You
the
thought she might have been
condom hat.
lying about being.
This is where
Yes,
Emily
I-
comes
okay.
to abuse
What would make you think that? That she's
Put
lying?
this condom hat on.
Oh, yeah.
Please, sir.
Ta-da.
But
You
just,
see, that was
you know,
perfect. No
sometimes
pain.
People do that.
People lie sometimes. Do you want to step over
Nothing.
the aisle so we're not
Nothing,
blocking the aisle?
nothing.
John, just have a few questions here.
How did that
Appreciate
one
it.
have pain?
No.
So,
I didn't. I was trying to move that.
why would she
Sorry,
lie
I didn't
about
mean to say
being-
ow. I'll just
being-
hold it. Let me hold the cap down. I gotta hold the
Why
cap
do you think she
down.
would do that?
Sorry,
I don't know.
I get abused by her, so I
You were
have
being
to like
awfully
let
careful
people
when
know.
before you got up here.
How's Lauren and Emily
Yeah,
doing
well,
today?
because I
I
wasn't
think
sure
Lauren is
and
definitely
You
doing
weren't,
better
but you
than
thought you-
Emily, but I can't
Well,
tell
like I
you
said, I
why.
wasn't sure. That's why I
You
was
just weren't
I
sure.
can't
Just
expose
trying to be
Emily like
cautious.
that.
Yes, because
Make sure
she
she's
was-
home alone and to
Well,
share a
no, just-
location.
But
Well,
it's better
because
today. It's
I
better
wanted to see
now.
if she
I
was
bought
gonna
her
be here and
chilies for
everything, and
lunch,
She was, in fact.
and so that
Okay,
made her
so
happy.
what's the first thing you were going to do if you saw her
We
here?
did
I was
big
just gonna
bag,
talk to
big
her.
bag.
Just
We were
talk.
both big
Yes,
bags.
and
Okay.
From the text message, that's what I was telling her. I just wanted to talk to
Yeah.
her
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Just get
And
to
it's
know
Sunday.
Yeah.
her. She said she was
Hopefully
looking for a
everyone has Labor Day
boyfriend.
off. If you
Right.
don't,
I
I'm
told her
sorry.
that I was on that app, looking, you know,
Go ahead and
I'm a
lock
single
me
guy.
up.
Correct.
looking to hook up with girls.
People
Sure.
on
everything like
Emily's
that.
stream,
And
if
you
you want to
expressed
come to
that
the
to her as
YouTube
well.
stream,
Yes.
we're
Then
also
again-
So that's what
watching
you were-
YouTube
is that what you were
videos
looking for?
while
Not-
she's doing
no,
this.
not with her tonight.
Just now.
because
And
I
my
wanted to
camera
find
looks
out
better
how
than
old she
hers.
actually
Okay.
was And everything because, you know, again,
Okay. So what about when you said that you love girls in panties
Make it sexy.
and that you like sexting?
Yes,
What
I
do
did say
you?
that.
Okay, why'd you say that to her though, if you weren't planning on doing that?
Well, we were just talking.
Did you get enough?
find
No,
out, like,
I literally went to
if
sleep
she
at like
would-
5
If that's
a.m.
something that would be,
because
on
I
the table.
posted a
Okay, I
TikTok
gotcha. So I
last
gotta
night
ask. So
that
your
I
plan was you were just
edited,
gonna
and
talk
then
to her.
I got woken up
If she
by
had
Emily
been-
around like 9, so I got
Yes,
like
if that was it,
4 hours
then
of sleep.
I was going to, just say that, not interested, but like I said,
Okay, sure.
and everything because,
Okay. Okay. So why were you pressing her about
Ripper.
pictures of her panties?
What are you saying? Are you okay,
because
sir?
my thought was that if
Or
she
ma'am,
was
whoever you
of
are,
age and
Ripper,
everything,
are you
that she
okay?
would do that and
Okay.
everything like that.
And
And
when
if
she
wasn't, then,
and after the third time she told you she was, your thoughts were
well, like I said, I still didn't know.
you still didn't. You still
That's
thought
why
she
I
might
The
have
other
been.
day, me and Lauren did.
Okay. So
we
if you
did
did get a
100 in
picture of
total
her in her
bicep
panties, that
curls.
would have then
We did
clarified it
3
for you.
sets, and we were doing
To me, that
33 for
would've,
each, and the first one we did 34.
They
On that
would
one,
make
I only
me
did
think that she was
10.
in fact older.
You think she was
But-
older? Okay.
Yeah.
So you were trying to
It
get
just
her
kind of
to
depends on what
I was
ratio
just
we're
admit
talking.
that she
We're
is
doing,
older
like,
because you thought she was older.
A progressive overload
That-
to
that's
where
what I
you're
was
adding
trying
more
to do.
weight and
I
doing
wasn't
less
sure.
reps.
For sure.
Now, in what
probably go
world
up to
do
about 25.
people lie and say they're younger than they actually are, John?
6, depending on how hard I'm.
I've seen instances where people will lie and say that they'll lie and say that they're older. Well, why would she be
Also
and then
lost a lot in
be
muscle.
lying and saying she's? Why would anyone
What'd you
do
say?
that?
Would you?
I don't know
What'd you
why
say?
people do anything that they do.
I wonder why
Don't
you're
fucking hurt me.
doing what you're here
bitch.
doing today.
Because, like I said, if she
On your
was
side.
and everything, I was looking to meet her.
Okay.
know,
You ask her, hey, if she's ever done things with a boy before.
Crying
What kind of
on
things
the
were you talking about?
inside.
just the kissing, anything. Like,
Okay.
Emily, that song was
Again,
stuck in
just
my
trying
head
to-
yesterday. Arrest me,
Yeah.
but make it sexy.
But if you thought she was, yeah, I just don't understand why you're being so cautious.
So
Because
I
first you
can't
matched her on
get
Facebook
arrested
dating,
by
then it went
this
to Facebook
daddy
Messenger,
of a cop
then you
with
made a
his
text
daddy
now
cop
account.
Oh,
You talked to her on there.
my bad.
Oh, you already have that.
I thought it
Then
was
you want to
daddy
talk to her
cop
on
butt.
there, and then
No, Daddy
you
Cop
only
butt is
at
the
some
third
point
one.
wanted
It's
to talk
like,
on
Then it goes
Snapchat.
Daddy Cop arms. Then it goes
Yes,
Daddy
because-
Cop.
So that
That's a
everything
lot
was
of
deleted.
trust to
Well,
let
no, I
M
just
do your
wasn't
hair.
sure.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I
what you
know.
said,
She's already
to
fucked
keep
it
it
up
safe.
once.
You said it's safer.
When you done this.
Yes.
But why is it
Cheating
safer?
on booties. Here you go.
If she's
Yeah, look at her little condom head.
But
Wait,
she
wait,
kept
you can show
saying
your
that she
stream.
wanted to get in
This is
trouble,
her little
so that's
condom
why.
head tray.
But she
I'm a
was
great
saying that she wanted to
hairstylist.
stand the texting app. You were saying you want to
You
talk on
know?
Snapchat, so it's safer.
Yeah,
I'm a
thanks for
jack
the
of all
follow.
trades.
No.
A jack of all
Because,
trades.
like I said, if,
Look, so check and
Because,
see.
yeah,
Look at all the,
at that
look at all the
point,
little
we were just
hairs. We
texting.
might go.
Yeah.
We might go back
Right.
through and make
And you don't wanna-
certain
you don't want
little
there being evidence that you
hairs,
were talking
you
to her.
know.
if in fact she
Then
was.
you
Oh,
get
so
to
you were just
100K,
covering
like,
up
sure.
your tracks,
Well,
just in
I'm saying-
case.
I
What do
mean,
you
because,
bench
again,
press? It's crazy. Like,
These
why am I? Everyone
Yeah.
is going on about fucking.
She
I mean,
bench
all you're
presses
doing here,
these
John, is like
My
you're
max
asking
bench
her a
press
lot of
done is
inappropriate
135, which
questions.
is a plate on each
she was
side.
possibly
You're
in private
beautiful.
somewhere.
and I
Oh,
got
we're
back
about
done.
as private as it gets. The
Stardust,
card
only
aisle in
positive
Walmart.
vibes.
And John, how old are you?
Aw, that's
I-
sweet.
48.
You're awesome.
Do you have an idea?
You ride
You
motorcycles?
have it on you?
This is right.
Is it okay if I take a look at it?
There's footprints on the ceiling. Is kind of crazy.
I'm still mad. Trey literally was
Do you
messaging
want to
me
just
and
get
was like,
documentation of that?
I'm gonna
John?
cook lasagna.
We'll get that right back to you.
It's just like kind
We're
of
going to
rubbing
be
it like
right back with your regularly
was
scheduled
like-
Oh,
dose
it's gonna
of
be a
Predator
long
pasta.
stream today. I mean,
But
she's
first,
already
a
at the
quick
top of my
word from
head.
today's video
No, I
sponsor,
haven't done your other
Aura.
part to your fucking-
Well, I know, but I'm
You know,
saying
it's
like I
always a
don't think
strange
it'll be as
feeling
long
when
as
you
it was
Google your
last
own name
time.
and
Last
find
time
all
was
of
like
your
literally
personal
5 hours.
information
Because she was
plastered
crying.
Yeah, because I
all
was
over the
crying
internet.
and she was doing really
I
thick
did a
pieces.
quick Google search on my name
I don't think it'll
recently
take
and
that
found
long.
that many data broker sites had
But it's
all
okay,
my
we have all day.
information
It's
listed
Sunday.
from
What
my
else does
phone
she have
number
planned today?
to my home
Nothing.
address for
She has no
anyone to
plans
see.
today.
How
But
are
be
you?
with
It's
me.
How are
unsettling to
you?
think that this
What the fuck is your-
information
what the
being
hell?
so readily available online could potentially put me at risk for fraud, especially
Good.
considering
How
that
are
I've
you
dealt
guys?
with fraud in the
Chicken's
past.
awesome. Question.
That's why I now use
Pockets
Aura.
overload.
Aura
It's
is
when
an
you
all-in-one solution
while
that
you're
helps
doing your
protect your
workout,
identity
add more weight
and
and
keep
do
your
less
personal
reps.
information safe.
So you're
Aura
basically making
reaches
it more
out to data
challenging,
brokers
but
on your behalf to
continuing to
remove your
up the
information from their
intensity.
sites. It's a huge relief to know that I can take
Baby,
back
you have to
control
do
of my
lots of
privacy
You get to have a
and
good rest
reduce
in
the
between.
risk of falling victim to fraud. Plus, Aura offers more than just data broker removal. With features like identity and credit monitoring,
Well, you can
a
shut the
password
hell up.
manager,
Fix my little
antivirus
condom
protection,
head.
and
Yeah.
a VPN.
Fix my little condom
Aura's
head.
got your back when when it comes to staying
Beck
safe
and I being
online.
lazy.
And the best
Well,
part
oh
is
my
you can
God,
get all of
Sunday,
these
y'all have a
services
good
in
Sunday,
one
Trey.
convenient package at an affordable
Oh yeah,
price.
AB, did you like the TikTok?
If you're like me and you value your privacy,
like the TikTok
I
I
highly
made?
recommend giving Aura a try.
Of exposing
Just
you?
head on over to aura.com.
I was gonna add way more
/Steve
cat
to
memes to
start your
it
2-week
because
free
it was
trial.
you, and I
The
know
link will
you
be
know
in
like
the
the cat
description
memes,
below.
but I just put one in there.
But even so,
Only one cat
you're
meme.
48. Don't you think it's a little odd for a 48-year-old man to hang out or even talk with a...
Baby
Well,
blue
yes,
booty.
if she was,
My
yes,
bad, sir.
but like
Right.
if
Complain
she
some
was
more. Baby
Okay.
and everything like
back
that,
whiny
recently
baby.
divorced, lonely,
Sam, thank you so
Yeah,
much
how
for the
recent was the
follow.
divorce?
April.
Okay. This last year?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
pretty recent.
yes.
Do you have...
Do do
Yes, I
do
How old?
do do.
I have
What
an
was it,
adopted
she-
son that is
Okay.
and,
Arrest
a biological
Lauren.
son that is
Because
he's going to be 28 this
Forces
year.
me to do
Okay.
this.
So say you had a...
After we were so excited.
Son,
There's some more.
how would you
There's some
feel
more
if,
I need to post, but that
I
was
guess
the
a
funniest
48-year-old
one,
man was
and I
talking
had like
online and
the most
him and
idea
meeting
of
up
what I
with
wanted
him.
to do with it. So I was like,
completely
No, you
understand.
need to the one
So
where
you
walk
see
in
how
on
it
all
looks.
three
Yes,
dead in the
I do.
line.
Right.
oh yeah.
So I
and
gotta
they
ask
were-
him,
they
what
were
makes it okay for you
centipeding, centipede
do
booty
this then?
licking each
Because,
other.
again,
They're-
like I said, I was just going to coming up here to verify
verify it?
that.
So you couldn't trust what she was saying?
Yeah, there's definitely a few TikToks I
Well,
need to make
because
from
I
that
kept asking
stream.
her why
That
she
was really
on
fun.
there,
Yeah.
things like that.
Right.
And
So it was her saying she was in
I
middle
was
school.
gonna do
didn't-
like this double, like
didn't
the
make you
double
realize that she
freeze
was-
of you.
that she was in middle school. She did say
So she was
of
going to high
trip
school and
throwing-
then she
or
said
no.
her age.
Okay, I must have missed
You
that.
pulling
I
out
do
the
apologize.
gun
She's
and
okay.
then
Doing
you
outlines
pointing
school.
it at me
You
like it
didn't
was gonna
miss,
be a stop.
you didn't miss the
then it was
part
gonna
where you
go,
asked her if
then
she
it was
ever
gonna be
touches
another
herself.
stop, so it's gonna be a cat meme with the
Yeah, it's fine.
you pulling it out,
Yeah, ordering pizza.
and it was gonna be like the like
When you
the,
asked
oh
her
no
if
cat,
she'd
you
ever
know what I'm talking
touched
about? Where he's
herself,
like,
why'd you need to know
and
that?
then it was gonna be that cat where he's like,
Again, I was just curious because again, if she was.
of you shooting me,
Okay,
but
so
it was
it sounds like that's
4
going
in
to
the
be your answer
morning,
for
and I was
everything.
kind
Well,
of
no,
Just
I
curious
was
if
like,
she had been.
next time.
Yeah. Again,
Okay.
I'm obviously wrong.
Well, I would say so. If we're coming to meet a,
Oh my
you ask if she's a
god.
virgin as well.
Oh, it just
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
know
she's
how
just
the
ripping the
virgin
hair
is.
out of the back of my head.
No.
Yeah, sure. That was just part of the
Stop
curiosity
It
thing.
literally sounds like that.
You
It
know, John,
doesn't
curiosity
hurt,
killed
but
the
it
cat.
literally sounds like it.
So,
Is there a
I
whiny
guess
baby back
in
there?
my-
Maybe
What
you should have
color we
just
dyeing
trusted
it?
her. Well, we're
It
going to get to that in a minute,
depends.
but
So I
maybe you
got
should
a
have just trusted
toner,
that she was.
You're right.
And
she
I
was,
got a
Because
and I got a
that's what she
color.
told you.
The color is like a
And
caramel
you
for
should've
like
just
some
let it
caramel highlights.
be like that. So if you
but
knew
if
she was
the
into that
if the
dance, where would it have?
the bleach just
where
looks
would it have
good with the
gone?
toner, then I
Like
might
I
just
said,
keep it
no,
like that for a
wouldn't
little
talk
bit
to her
and
at
then
all.
add the
No,
caramel
I
highlights
would've,
when
completely
I feel like I'm
because
done
I said I
with
was
those. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a
Yeah.
twofer. I could do either or. I can.
And the other night you were
No,
out
it isn't. That's
for
not
St.
bad.
Patty's Day, was it? Or
Yes, I was.
Where's your
yeah,
apron?
and you were out with a friend.
Yes.
You sent her a
doesn't
selfie
know.
of you with
Yeah,
that
she
friend,
I don't need no apron. I'm a
yes, I-
professional.
and then you deleted it after some point. How old did you told that friend about her that you were talking
I'm a
to? The girl?
professional.
I told her that she was.
Apron.
After she told you she was. Did you think to mention that? Hey, she mentioned she was,
Lauren needs
but
an
I'm still trying to
apron.
kind of see
I
about
have an
it.
apron on my
You were
head.
drinking
It's
and
literally
everything.
on my
Right.
head.
Wasn't St. Patrick's Day, we were out on
That is
Saturday,
it.
wasn't
The day
it?
before.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a
I would think
professional,
if you
Lauren.
told him
Please, I
that,
know. I'm sorry.
Don't you think he might think that's a little odd?
Respect and
Yes, for you to
understand
For you
your
to say, well, it
professionalism,
says,
but sometimes.
but she told me.
Emily, please fuck
Dude,
up
what do you
her
think
hair.
you would've-
That is, and you know what? Can we
get
get a ban on AV 10 minutes,
Yeah.
please?
Are you gonna cash out?
Don't you think
maybe?
it's
I
a
got
little
you.
strange,
That's
to say the least?
crazy.
Well,
Let's
because
talk some
again, like I
money.
said,
That's
I guess more than anything, I was hoping.
she's
that
trying to get money
You
out
were
of you,
hoping,
baby.
yeah.
Hey,
But you
I
didn't
bought
believe
Cells
what she
game
was
last
telling
night,
you.
I need
And
to
when
make it up.
she was asking what you wanted to do,
That is true.
at some point you,
Tend
I mean, you keep
doubloons.
begging for things. You say, "I'm jerking now. That's why I wanted
Tend
pics."
balloons right back at you.
So what were you jerking when you said that?
Hey, Christopher, thanks so much for the follow. Listen, I've been telling Emily
I think
she
we
has
know.
enough followers. She needs to
Enlighten
join
me,
like the
please.
TikTok shop thing, and so she can like buy things and do the little ads and actually make money off of it.
think if I'm in trouble,
But she's being lazy and she won't do it.
Did you part
Okay,
your
that's fine.
hair?
I just want to ask you a few
It's
questions.
where it naturally
I think I know
is.
what you meant when you said that, and then you sent the eggplant emoji to her. And we
So
all know what that's usually
special.
associated with.
Respect
Alright,
the
so should I
hustle,
call
in my
my lawyer?
opinion.
If you want, you
Emily's
can
always
do whatever you
hustling for
want,
something.
John.
That's how she got lunch out of me.
It's really just not a good look, and then the whole thing on Snapchat is just.
I understand.
Gotta
Sean,
work your way.
Yeah.
You gotta work your magic. Thank you for the
if
follow.
You know,
You probably already
you
said
want to
that,
continue?
but-
Yeah, I did.
continue
You're a
to
little-
private if I'm in trouble. I would like to.
Sure, do you want to walk down
one
there a
bald
little
spot
bit?
in the back of
So no
Lauren's
one can
head,
hear?
she would look so
I'm
good.
just saying that
Can I get another ban on
gotcha.
AB for 20 minutes this
Okay.
time.
And you're
We'll
you're
keep doing increments
a
of
lab
10
tech,
every
is it?
time he
How long
says
you been
something out of
working there?
pocket like that.
I've been there
Oh,
20 years.
What did you just
Okay.
do?
I think 29 this year. Started in 94.
Okay. What do you think they would think of you coming
down
down here to do this?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I mean, I could only imagine.
Yeah. What about the mother of your children? What do you
I'm thinking
think
of what you're throwing down.
she would think?
Well, I mean, you know, the mother of my children already has a bad opinion of me as we're divorced.
Yeah.
That's how much
yeah.
you have on your
Yes,
head.
I
That's
understand.
much hair
I
you
understand exactly what you're saying.
Right.
You want to keep telling me that one?
Gotcha.
You want to keep telling me?
Now, John, you understand why what you're saying is a little hard for me to believe.
I do. I understand, and I know exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, that makes me laugh.
I mean, do you have anything
I'm glad it means
else to
you,
say
but
for
it
yourself
doesn't-
here?
Oh, really? I thought it was a pretty funny
Like I
joke.
said, I know
Bad joke.
that you don't believe me.
Bad
that
joke,
I
bad
don't
joke.
believe
Very, very
me,
bad.
But like
It's
I
just
said,
hard.
You know, just coming up here
Because we
because
go ahead
really
and
hoping
lock
that she
me
wasn't
up.
How fast I'm going. I'm not
You were
going
hoping she
fast.
I know, and then we'll look
Okay.
at it and we'll like
That's your
check how
story,
many
or you're
years.
sticking to it?
yes,
Just go,
Okay.
just go with it. Go with
48
it.
years old.
Yeah.
You know,
You know, you're
Okay.
newly divorced. I
survived.
get it.
when,
You know.
when in the prime of dating when I was in my
It's okay.
20s, things like that.
Right. Things are
Yeah,
different
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Didn't have Snapchat.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. You know,
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
one,
cell
the one
phones
lesson I
these days,
learned last
or
time
flip
is
phones.
that
Yeah,
you
right,
can't
flip
go
phones and
down
burners.
enough. You have to
All
start
all
from
that,
top.
yeah.
So I
If
made a
not, you'll
mistake,
pull other
you know,
hair.
For sure.
out.
Mhm.
Big
definitely
issues.
be more careful about, you know,
Yeah,
I
you're
got you.
pulling from the deep.
You know,
It's hurting.
get more information, and if there is
Dude,
Yeah.
Mark sold. He wanted to join, but he fell
Just
asleep. That's
stop.
crazy.
Yeah. What
and we were
more
waiting on
information
Forks.
did you
Just
need
like how
from
we were
this
waiting
girl,
on
though?
Dan.
Well,
No, I
to
literally
say that
kept
she
asking
wasn't,
the entire time. I was like, what about works? What about works? What about works? No one was
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
responding.
Okay, so
Every
going
morning,
forward,
if you watch the
you
live
would-
stream, you'll hit me ask about works.
Yeah, like if they say,
yeah, everyone
hey,
was gonna ignore
and
you.
at that point you're going to
Everybody was
say,
ignoring me.
oh, I probably shouldn't
Well,
talk to this person.
just completely end it,
Sometimes
yeah.
you just need to be ignored.
Yeah. So it took you
It's like, I
coming
guess
to a
the worst is
Walmart
that-
to meet someone and this happening for you to realize that?
Move it on. I invited. AB said he invited. That's how he knew he fell
Some people are hard to
asleep.
Right, little, yeah, I hear
He
you.
ignored my message
just had
because
to
he
learn from
was asleep.
experience.
See?
Yeah,
Some people are like that.
and I'm, you know,
So it's
completely
not that we
embarrassed by
ignored
this.
you. We just didn't want to
And,
tell you like why.
You know, it's something that I won't do again, and you know.
Okay, I hope not, John.
There is consequences.
I'm pretty sure AB did
obviously,
say
you
that
know,
somewhere.
You know, take
Did
responsibility.
he not say that
for
at some point?
He didn't say it to me.
Oh,
You know,
well,
that's
well,
why I
He
said
said to y'all.
well, 'cause you smell.
You know,
Yeah, this isn't something that, you just sweep under the rug.
literally, there was
John,
one
this
point
is
where
this is
all
serious.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
Hey, I felt like I was a good
I just want to know,
host.
why were
You
you
were all in the waiting
so
room. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
adamant, I
I
guess,
feel
on
like I did
the
very
picture of her
good
mom?
as
You
a
wanted her to
host.
send a
I
picture
wasn't letting us
of her
sit there and
mom.
yap too long.
Well, one, because I wanted to
She
see
look,
if,
there's Vorks right
it was
now.
someone
Emily,
that I
here. What
Oh,
is?
you
Wait,
see
wait,
if
here.
maybe you
Let me
know
get
her
big.
mom,
There,
maybe
what
to
is
see if
your
you went to high
message?
school with her.
I kept asking.
Okay, because you didn't mention
Literally
you didn't
all
mention
throughout
that.
your
So.
stream
Well, because I used to
yesterday,
live out this
and
Okay, so you thought you might just
no, everyone
mutually know her
ignored me.
mom.
Everyone ignored me.
We
If you
didn't
watch
ignore
the
her.
stream on
So
YouTube,
were you
go to
hoping
the
her mom
stream,
would be here with
and
her?
you watch it.
No.
When we were in the
Okay.
lobby, I was
Okay.
like, all right.
Okay.
What about Vorks? What about Vorks?
Okay.
Did anyone
It just
have
seems like
Vorks?
you're
Is Vorks
going
gonna
through
hop on? Is Vorks
drastic
gonna hop on? What about
lengths
Vorks? What about
to
Vorks?
be careful and make sure
Ignored by
that,
everybody.
that
Everybody
she's
can hear me.
actually who
Everybody's still talking.
like she says she is.
There's a point where everyone stopped talking and I asked.
Okay.
And they just continued on about after the
That's
conversation.
why I was trying to be careful.
Today was
about-
12:30. He had work at 4 a.m.
If you
Oh,
didn't
yeah, I'd
want
be
to get in
asleep
trouble,
too.
why not just stop talking to her?
Everyone just
John?
And Emily broke my trust, so I told Lauren for real. Yeah, I kept it
I see.
hidden. I just ignored Emily too when she was asking.
This is
AB said that?
Yeah, that's what she said.
AB. AB.
I know
I did
what
not
that
break
is.
your trust. You broke my trust too.
He literally gave you a
I know
gun,
what
What are
and
you?
I was supposed to take that gun because I don't trust you for shit.
Yeah, that's why when he started being sus about it, he was like, that is sus.
Yeah,
Sus.
Emily was
Well, sure, but that's not to
manipulating
say you
AB.
can't
Why'd you
date
take
an
the
adult.
gun, Lorena?
Another
That's
adult.
sus.
Why'd you take it so fast?
I was like, you
All
need
these
to
stick
gun
together.
that
Yeah, I would believe that,
Yeah.
AB, but you kind of just bought me in the
And
face
you
right
hope
as we
that
went
it's
through
real.
that whole,
Right.
that heart to
So,
heart.
they say
The
things
three
like
of
that,
us.
and
We had a whole heart
you
to
know-
heart
you
about
know
how
better,
old
you're
we
like,
are,
Okay.
and then
And
you
you
shot me in the
maybe
face because
you
you
Yeah.
had
know
to.
that. Now,
You did know
Even
better
it
because you said you could get in trouble and go to prison.
Boomers, that's crazy,
yes,
Vorks. Can I get a
so-
ban on Vorks? 20 minutes.
So you
for
were
that
just
statement?
curious.
Well, like I said,
Thank you,
I
thank you,
wanted to meet her
everyone.
in person to find out.
Right.
In fact, she was. That's why I said just talk. I wanted to find out.
I gotcha. So
13 or
so was
19.
this
Oh, can
was
I hurt
this
my
coming to
arm?
find out
Kind of hurt us a little
worth
bit. I'm sorry,
possibly
brother.
going to prison for?
I can't help you, brother.
No,
That's
I
all.
don't think
I
so.
can't save
and
you.
again,
No,
Doesn't
you
seem like there's a
can.
whole lot of
No.
The scale is pretty
Wow,
one-sided.
why is
there,
everyone
you know?
wowing? tiny. Ow! That one was literally the tiny.
You know, it's like cut her off, don't talk to her,
Go ahead,
or
knock
risk it,
me
and see
up.
if she's
and possibly go to
Arrest
prison.
me.
Yeah, no,
It's like
Do I have a mohawk yet?
it just outweighs it. Yeah.
Look at all my little
Yeah.
hairs,
I
guys.
was like, because I mean that thought went through your head, so it's just hard for me to believe that you still thought that you could have been.
Guess who's got mod? All right.
Well,
You know,
Vorks, you know what?
And you were very scared to come in here.
Oh no.
You came in and out.
You know what to do,
right?
Sel.
Not came in one
Damn,
time.
she
One
just called
time
you
and then-
Vork,
okay.
so
Okay.
honestly, I wouldn't
Okay.
do that.
You even asked if you dated her mom,
That's just me.
if she would do things with
That's
you.
just me.
If you
Just
then you
all
proposed the
in
idea of you
face.
being her stepdad
Yeah, I did that in a joking way.
in a joking way. I mean, right
Yeah,
there
make
you're
sure you
acknowledging
see
that
where
she's
my hairline is, and you pull those little
Because
front
you even said
pieces
that.
for like a little
Because,
money.
you know, she was-
Little
For sure.
money, you know?
because
Little
again,
money
I have
action.
a stepson
Yeah.
that is 24.
I see. Okay.
That's crazy.
But you proposed the idea of
The
you
hair's
know
touching
dating
my
your mom
face,
to
it's
get
making
with
my
her.
face
though. It's a
itchy.
little. It's just
That
a
is
little
one thing I
concerning.
hate. I
John.
hate my face.
Just
I
being
hate
that
my
she
hair
told you the
touching my
age that she
face and
was.
making it itchy.
You look
Again,
crazy.
You're right. As soon as I saw that, I should have.
Yeah.
It should have been a big enough red flag.
Yeah. Probably, John.
Go
Probably.
ahead and lock me up.
Well, John, I mean, what do you think should happen to you?
Like, I want to hold the
this?
cap down, but I don't want to like hold my hair down. Because what
I'm
if
not
it's
sure.
the
Like
hair
I
that
said,
you
I
need
understand
and it
it's
just
serious.
pulls and hurts me? Like
and I
that.
understand some of those things that, like, just me saying that I won't do it again.
It should be. You should
Yeah.
make this as pleasant as
I've been in this
possible.
business a long
I am
time,
trying to make
John.
it as
You know, I've talked to
pleasant
many
as possible,
individuals
but
who are
it's
doing
not
the same
possible.
thing you are,
You
and
just
more
have to
times
live
than
with it.
not,
Oh,
them
that's
just saying that they're
me.
not going to do it again.
Guys, last
just
night
hard
for
to believe
stream,
and hard
I
to
got
trust.
40 hours.
Well, I understand
40
exactly what you're saying, but one thing I can
hours
tell you is
of
that,
watch time from the stream last night.
What I feel right now.
For
and
5
everything,
hours?
the
40 hours in
embarrassment
return?
and
I'll
everything,
take that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to feel again.
I would hope not, John. This is a bad thing.
So, like I said, and
Bro,
I
she's like
understand that
humping
you don't
me.
need
It's
to say
weird.
that,
Yes,
you know,
y'all see that? I don't
Yeah.
like it.
you don't believe or whatever,
I don't
but I'm
like
telling you
it.
the truth.
It's hard to believe, John. And I got to ask, the
Emily, is
newborn in
that
this
how much,
photo,
like,
who
when
is
you grab your
who's
ponytail, is that kind of how
That
your hair
is,
feels?
that's my grandson that I ended up adopting. My
You have an adopted grandson.
yeah, he's my
Okay.
and that's the thing. It's like
Her head is so fucking thin.
Changes that 40 hours into 100. Wait,
you see this.
how
one
many hours?
aspect.
Sometimes I
You know,
can't see because that little heart is there.
aspect.
Yeah.
This is not.
Changes that 40 hours into 100 hours. That's what I'm hoping.
It's not
This-
the totality of who you are.
This stream will
Who
probably
are
be
you,
another
John?
long one because I don't have to go to work Monday, so I'll probably do another long stream. Try to
I'm
get
a
another
single guy
40
in the long run,
hours.
and
That's 80.
for the most part.
We've
you know,
already
I
killed
am-
basically 100 hours. Then we're
Okay,
gonna be even
that's good.
closer. You
Well,
know, we
John,
do the
if
grind
that's-
right now.
And all you have to say then, I just had to let you
We
know
get the
that
grind going.
I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about
My little
adults who try
mohawk, my
to
sexy
meet up with
mohawk.
online for sex, and you've
That's
just been
crazy. You haven't
skeeted
done
in
any
4K.
side ones yet.
This is all being happy.
If there's anything else you have to say,
Oh, I mean,
we'd
we're
love
only
to hear
30
it.
minutes in. No, I think that's not too bad.
Okay. Well, I guess the officers here would like to have a word with you.
Are you just
Hey,
going
John.
back through and pulling out a little bit more hair?
No, I haven't done this yet.
No.
What's going on?
Hi, we basically run this sort of online sting operation, catching online
Arrest
predators.
me,
I have a
but
whole
make
chat
it
log here. This
sexy.
gentleman
That's
here
crazy.
at a
No,
bit
I
of a
don't.
sexually charged conversation with whom we believe to be a he's here in this Walmart today
Whoa,
to
whoa.
meet her.
Okay.
This is
And we
this
just had a
is
little
Skeet-
interview with the
Skeeter?
individual and
I
figured we'd
forgot.
call
He's
you
with
guys up here,
Gideon, and they do
hand over the
these
evidence and
to catch
all
a
that good
predator
stuff. So that's kind of where we're at.
things.
So you have
That's
a
what we're
copy of the
currently
contract?
watching. I have
absolutely. It's all here. You
I
can
have a
look through
list
it.
of
If you
YouTube
want, you
videos
can
that we're gonna
take
be
these
watching. What
with
did you
ya.
just do? What is
Whatever you want
that?
to do, there they are.
What did you do?
This is all for
I'm
you.
pulling out that hair. I'm just
It went from
straightening it,
Facebook
or
dating to
fixing
Facebook
it. There
Messenger
you go.
to a texting app to Snapchat. He
There
was
you
being
go.
extremely careful.
You know what I almost
what he
did,
was doing.
guys, with my hair? I almost debated doing
Who's
like
this,
a
talking to?
red
Who's
again.
playing?
It's our
Not
adult
like
decoy. It was
ginger
actually
red,
me
but like
behind the
red.
messages using the decoy
But
profile.
I don't think that's me. I don't think I'm redheaded.
Talking or was this?
I did that
It was me talking.
a couple
yeah, we
years ago,
thought
and
he
it was
was
cute.
Okay.
But I
work for
almost
Walmart?
let my
I
intrusive
don't work
thoughts
for Walmart. I
win.
used to back in the day, but
Okay.
they fired me ages ago, man.
Okay. Who you work for
Yeah,
now?
they're rough. Predatory Investigation Unit. It's just our privately owned company.
Okay.
No, because then I would have
It's
hated
pretty
it.
much there's he right here.
Because red is so hard to take care of, and I'm such a low maintenance person with my hair. I would just be like, it'd be like I'd do it once
Yeah, I
and
thought
then
that
fade,
was
and I'd be like,
pretty weird.
back to dark
He
brown
was
I
trying to
go.
make sure it was real and it wasn't a setup, basically. He went through drastic lengths to do that.
How long have you guys been talking?
A few days, I would say, since last Friday, last Saturday, something like that.
Do you have a company name? Or?
Predatorial Investigation Unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this all started on Friday.
Because it's a
Friday
go ahead and
night
look me
or
up.
Saturday, one of those. I gotta go back and make sure.
Yeah, that hurt.
I don't think he bothered to shower before he came.
Fix,
I don't know.
fix me.
I think so.
Eater. Yes, passion. Oh my god, what did you do? How bad did you flub that up?
Don't have all your condoms. There was just one that I pulled out a little bit.
Passion, how are you doing on this Sunday? Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day for us. Don't knot that up, bro. Yeah, but you keep twisting, knotting it, brother.
Bro, I'm the one doing your fucking hair. If you wanted to
John,
do
if I
it
could just ask you
yourself,
one more thing.
shut it down yourself.
Before you came here, did you bother to
Alright.
just shower, clean up at
So,
all?
since you're with me,
No, I
Just came from work.
Mac and
Gotcha.
kids having a little turtle.
That's great.
Okay.
why?
I was just getting a bit of a whiff.
That's
of
my little turd.
probably the after
Doing
work.
amazing. I'm, you know, Emily's trying to rip my hair out of my head,
okay,
but
that
it's
explains it.
okay.
Okay.
It's either Emily did it or a stylist does it, you know? So, in both times, I'm gonna be.
Just for today.
Lauren needs 1 million beers.
Oh, for a year. Okay.
Which I don't remember. I saw you at the mine.
Hey, B, I'm not a beer girl. I don't know if I'll ever
Yeah, I'm banned from that
like
one too.
beer.
So, yeah.
But yeah, they didn't want this going on in the store, so they would like you to leave for a year.
Okay.
But we'd have to go back to our patrol car to get that paperwork for you. It'd be the same
Okay.
thing as last year.
Okay, cool.
We'll hang out by the front. That way
All right.
we're not causing a scene with
Yeah,
everybody.
Okay.
yeah, not a problem.
All
All right, we'll see him in a year then.
Dude, this is where it sucks dick.
but
This is
then-
where it
I've
sucks
been seeing
major
the
dick
videos,
is the
though.
back of
Oh,
my
yeah?
fucking head.
I was on
Because
the
Emily
last one.
doesn't
The
understand
last one?
how to
Yeah,
just
the
do a little
one
chunk at a
the mine.
time.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I just got
Look at her
banned from
ripping
like
out my
all the
ears.
Myers, so that's pretty fun.
They did a Meyer wide band.
Okay, right there. However you
Yeah,
did
Meyer
that one,
wide
just
band,
do
yeah.
that like 80 times at each hole,
just
you
the
know,
store
to get the
particular- that's
amount of
fine.
hair.
There's like 3 other Walmarts we can go to, so we're
Yeah,
good. What's that?
lies. We need to make you a beer
appreciate it,
girl.
man.
Beer yummy?
Appreciate
No,
it.
beer nasty. I'll take my
Yeah,
girly
and
little
got banned from Walmart all in one.
sweet
Hell
alcohol
yeah.
drinks.
That's all right. There's plenty of other Walmarts.
Aaron, thanks so much for the likes
Hey, go for it, man.
on Emily's Stinky Live.
Honestly, I'm a little sarcastic right now. Honestly, not for all the right reasons. I just started you when I was in Chicago when you caught
Just
the
let
ice
me
cream shop guy.
gerbil.
Thank you
Just
for what
let
you're
me
doing.
Hey, appreciate you
gerbil
guys.
and be mad. Or be in
Hey,
pain.
appreciate you, bro. You have a good one. How's it going, man?
Never back down, never what?
Never get up. Honestly, respect Smirnoff Ice. I just chug all day for funsies. That's just like your drink. You're like, I'm thirsty.
Lovely trespass for a year. Okay.
Bro, Smirnoff Ice is what I would like drink in college. Right before we
Always a
went
good
to
time.
like a bar
What
to go
about,
dancing, I would drink
What about John? Is
Smirnoff
John trespass
Ices.
too? Okay, cool. That's all I'm worried about. As long as it's even.
One of my friends
As
showed
long as
me,
they
she
ban the
used to put
Predator
like the
and us, that's
sour,
fine.
bro, get
Alright,
your
John's being served as a
dogs off
trespass
my
order there.
chair. Do you see
He
her
is
just flop her
trespassed. I'm not
fucking
sure what the
dogs
reason
up
is. Maybe
here?
for being a predator.
Dude.
What's
She would put the Sour Patch Kids in her
for a
Smirnoff.
year? Okay. So what's the
And
what's
one
like the
time it made
reason
my
on
tummy
paper?
hurt really bad.
Did they give you just a disturbance or?
So I didn't go
Yeah,
out.
for sure.
I was like,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think they just didn't want the attention.
you finished middle
Yeah, it
school?
makes sense. I
That's
gotcha.
crazy.
But yeah, if you
That's
guys come back,
actually crazy.
there's a chance that you get arrested.
Okay, got it.
So,
Will not do.
any
You
questions?
know what, AB?
Oh, that's it.
You know
We're
what,
good.
AB?
Appreciate you guys coming out.
I'm using express checkout here. They can't catch me.
That's right. Hey, you'll be good, bro. You'll be good.
You smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, right over there, Lauren.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, guys.
I'm
Appreciate you
Gucci,
guys.
brother.
Thank you very much.
I am
And that,
cool.
ladies and gentlemen,
I am
was the
cool
story
like the other
of
side of the
John.
pillow, you know?
He really is a stand-up guy.
I'm the cool side of
isn't
the
he?
pillow.
No tears.
No
It's
tears,
really
not one
concerning
bit,
how
not one
careful he was
tear
being not to get
at
caught.
all.
Luckily, he still got caught anyway, but
It's just because
it
my
almost
nose
makes
is
you
always
wonder if
clogged.
he had done a thing like this
unclog it.
before.
can't.
To this day,
Fucking
I'm
toilet.
certain that John's baby mama has
I
no
did the little
knowledge
spray I
of
can put on
his
my nose.
actions that
Holy
took
shit,
place on
Emily.
this day.
That felt like you
When
grabbed
she
so many
inevitably
fucking
finds
hairs.
out, I just wonder
Where is
how
it?
she's going
Where
to
is it?
react.
Like a side.
Certainly don't hope that she'll
Yeah, it
take
feels
it
like you
lightly.
grabbed so many fucking
To this
hairs.
day, we
Can
haven't
you
heard anything
not...
back from the police, but
Oh
they
my
were made
God.
aware of John's actions, and
Oh, that feels
he's
just work it
definitely
with your
going to
hand
be
and pull
on
them
their
out
radar.
when that
That's for
happens.
sure.
When that happens,
Either
just
way, I
fucking
think it's
pull it
safe
out
to
with your
say
little
that
hands.
John learned a valuable
Your
lesson
little moist fucking
on
nubs.
this day. And he also got banned from Walmart along with us, so that's one good thing, I guess. Did we deserve to be banned from Walmart as well as John? I'll let you decide in the comments.
Like that.
Well, that's all the time we're going to have for tonight. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode of Skeet of Predator.
I know y'all would
I've
let
been
me
your
send
host,
money.
Skeet Hansen.
Yeah, control
Thank you,
me. That's
and good
kinda
night.
crazy. I mean, you can send Emily money any day. She's on that hustle. Holy shit, bro! What are you doing? Dude, are you just grabbing it? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, holy shit.
Trust the process.
Shut the fuck up. No, you're
you got
fucking
it.
hurting me.
No.
Dude,
Just a baby back.
no, I'm about to start throwing hands behind me. I'm about to start throwing hands. I'm literally about to start throwing hands with her.
There's no me.
No, you're about to get
Turn
these
the hostility
hands.
down,
You're
Lorena.
about to get these fucking hands.
Lorena.
I'll leave you like this.
Dude, I'll finish my own hair, I guess. Holy shit. She is making me go full tism right now. Alright. On to the next video. Holy motherfucking.
Bro, that was the smallest little fucking piece of.
Swear to gosh.
Bro, I'm about to just let you do this by
Apologizing after
yourself, and then
falsely
you're gonna
accusing
still be in
someone.
pain.
I'm
by
Sorry we
yourself.
got this wrong.
To
At least
taking
I'll be causing
accountability
my
when
own
you don't
pain.
have to.
Okay, well, was that better for you? Do you want to do that yourself then?
Here's how an apology
shut
can
the
make you
fuck
loved
up.
or hated.
Well, how about
Starting
you
with
be
comedy
gentler?
YouTuber The Manny
I'm
Show,
trying
whose
to be as
apology would
gentle as I
change
can,
everything
brother.
after he abused the copyright system,
Or
targeting a
Walker or
commentary channel,
Kane for my
England.
birthday.
This morning, my Manny Show video
That's
just got
crazy.
smoked.
So,
The video in
personally,
question that
AB,
was
if that
taken
was
down
me,
is why
I
everyone
would take the
hates
cane,
the Manny
but I'd get a
Show.
Given
pimp
that
cane.
Angleen was following
Tell him
copyright
you want the
laws,
cool
Manny was
cane.
now in hot water. Manny is taking it too far,
Fine,
bro. The
Kane.
Manny Show better pull out the ukulele and start
okay.
singing for us. Even Penguin Zero commented on the situation.
13 seconds of the video was enough to lead the Manny Show to strike the entire fucking channel
better?
here.
Yes.
That's some fucking
I would
filthy
still
fish
hurt,
paste
but
right
I
there.
will deal
But
with
10
that.
days later, Manny offered an explanation and an apology.
Ahead of VidCon,
Dude, I
hired
remember
an agent
him.
to
He was
help
big
me
on
manage
TikTok.
my monetization sharing, and
Here,
they
let me
went
put this headphone
beyond
in
by
so I can
filing
actually
a
hear.
copyright claim on Enqueen's video. To those outraged by this, I am
Go ahead
genuinely
and lock me up.
sorry with what has happened.
Along with correcting the mistake.
I immediately fired the agent and contacted YouTube to reinstate the video and make things right with Enqueen. But at the end of the day, it is my name on the channel. I hired the agent and I take full responsibility.
Manny made no excuses, and this honest approach got him forgiveness. I appreciate him making a genuine apology. You can tell he meant it. This is possibly the greatest apology I've seen on this app, including from Penguin Zero.
Legitimately, this is a really good response to the whole thing. Probably one of the best I've seen.
Now, the Manny Show's back to making comedic skits with an extra 500,000 subscribers. But where Manny's apology cleared his name, Keemstar apologized to avoid a defamation lawsuit. In
Yeah.
January 2016,
Keemstar be
Drama Alert
crazy.
host Keemstar,
Keemstar
what
be
alleged
saying
RuneScape
such
streamer
out-of-pocket
RS
stuff
Glory and
sometimes.
Cold was actually John Phillips, a man
Yes,
who
I
committed a
remember.
heinous
This poor
crime.
man,
John Phillips,
he didn't do
54,
anything.
of Finchburg,
And he accused him of being a
Massachusetts, is accused of
pedo.
having sex with a 13-year-old Michigan girl. John was arrested for this, and he recently got out of jail, and the first thing he did was stream RuneScape.
But this turned out to be completely false.
My name is Sir Tony Ray, and I'm coming to you on glory
Dude,
and
what
gold.
the fuck
And
are
once
you
Tony
doing?
showed an ID to prove his
what are you
innocence,
doing?
the
Where is
internet
it?
turned
Holy
against
shit! Like, I don't think you
Defamation
understand.
is illegal.
Does
I
your
hope
brain
this is
is your
taken to
brain just
court.
not
You
fucking
guys
working?
literally
You wanna
just
do it
bullied
yourself?
the nicest
No,
person
okay.
ever
Oh,
in the
like,
history
I
of
said we're
Twitch.
gonna pull
And
it
by
out,
the end
right?
of the
You
day,
understand?
he
You
was
understand?
desperate to
No,
put out the
where is
fire.
it?
Earlier
Where is
today,
it? Where is
someone
it? Where's the
on
little
my
hair
news
that
team
you're
provided
holding
me
it,
with a
dude?
story that
Like,
I
that
thought was
doesn't hurt.
vetted, that I
don't know
thought was
what you're
correct,
doing if you're just
and it
pulling with
wasn't.
the little
It was wrong.
thing. Stop.
And this isn't
Just
a little
grab it.
fuck
I'm
up.
grabbing
This
it.
is a
And
big
find the side where
This
it's
is a
coming
serious
out
big
and just
fuck up. The guy
gently
that
pull
works
it
for me
out.
is
Because
no
you
longer
are just
working for me. And
ripping
any
it out of my head.
damages
And it's
that we
actually
caused
now
this guy,
causing me
Tony,
to get angry.
that we are going
Because
to
I just
take
did
care
it
of.
and it
But
didn't
viewers
hurt.
did not buy the
I
apology.
did it and
you
it did
asked
not
your
hurt.
team for confirmation on the story's legitimacy after you
I need
reported
you to
it.
do the back of
Fortunately
my
for Keem,
head.
however,
You can do
Tony
it
did not
yourself.
press charges,
Alright,
letting the YouTuber
fine.
escape without major consequences.
You're just
But while
mad
Keem was
'cause
happy
I
to
called you
dodge
out for not being
accountability,
gentle.
Matt Pat went out of his way to take accountability. On June 5th, 2022, Matt Pat shared his theory about Five Nights at Freddy's books having a scrapped alternate reality game.
Maybe, just maybe, it could have been that they were intentionally designed to set up secret puzzles that we were meant to solve, and those
I'm gonna set
puzzles
this
never got fully realized. I believe that Scott was planning to use this final book as a launching point, the start of a real-world treasure hunt. I need you to help me either solve this thing once and for all, or debunk it.
Of course, this was just a theory, but fans were enthusiastic. A bit too enthusiastic. I work in a small diner in southern Utah, and we got 17 calls over my shift asking if we were Fazbears. Like, come on, y'all. It's common sense. Don't be harassing people over something that may not even be real. Prompting MatPat to address the situation just 4 days after his video.
To the loyal theorists watching this video, stop. Cannot make that clear enough. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but this is not the way to do things. It is never, never acceptable to call someone or their place of business to look for lore in a video game.
On top of ending the treasure hunt, MatPat held himself accountable, apologizing for those affected.
This is me formally saying to those business owners, those members of the community, individuals who may have felt harassed or burdened by this, I am sorry. I am so
We all love
sorry. It was
MatPat.
never my intention to cause issues for people or businesses. I want to make it very clear that if and when we reference ARGs on the channel, that there is going to be a clear set of guidelines that every single person should be aware of and follow. We've never had this sort of issue come up in the past, but now that it's here, it's time that we move forward as responsible human beings.
This ethical approach earned him a lot of love. Huge respect to Matt and the crew for addressing this. Now this is the proper YouTube apology and not the basic trend half-assed ones, demonstrating why he is so beloved even after his retirement. Unlike Linus, whose ego turned his own fans against him. On June 24th, 2023, Linus Tech Tips would test Billet Labs' prototype GPU cooling block and declare his verdict loud and clear.
The best case scenario for this thing is the temps are slightly better, but the experience of building with it is a nightmare, and the advantages over literally any other solution are negligible.
There was just one problem. He tested the product incorrectly. Felix from Billet Labs here. The block was specifically designed for a 3090 Ti, not a 4090. Despite Billet Labs' comment, Linus refused to retest.
Nothing that obeys the laws of physics would have changed the conclusion, which is that this is not a product to buy.
Worse, when the company asked for the prototype back, Linus and his team agreed, before auctioning it off instead, enraging viewers. Unbelievable how a big company like LTT can F up so badly, and the behavior after it was absolutely disgusting. It breaks my heart how they mistreated Billet Labs. A public apology is in place. Linus would post one, although 2 months later, featuring his entire team.
I'm speaking today because of the recent community outcry demanding change.
I agree with the community, so I'm putting my foot down. Effective immediately, all YouTube video production is on pause.
I want to apologize to Billet Labs for auctioning off their monoblock at LTX 2023. Our processes failed when I was selecting items to include in the charity auction,
with Linus only appearing at the end.
It's honestly really hard when people take an internal process error and then they run that all the way to Linus is a thief and wants to auction someone else's intellectual property. The second that I was made aware of the situation, on the 14th, I emailed Billet Labs and I explained what happened, offering no questions asked, full compensation for their stated value of the product.
Linus then addressed his refusal to retest.
To not bother retesting the monoblock? That was obviously wrong. I owe you guys better, and I'm sorry.
But his fans didn't receive the corporate apology well. The way this was recorded, it almost seems like the words they spoke were put into their mouths and not their own words. Regardless of whether Linus had any ill intent, his mismanagement cost him 200,000 subscribers and his position as CEO of his company. In contrast to Pokimane, whose apology changed nothing. On August 19th, 2020, Pokimane posted a video titled My Apology.
I know this video is long overdue, and
what did Pokimane have to...
I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to acknowledging or addressing or apologizing for these things.
The reason for her apology was, well, nobody knew. So the comments section turned into a fun fact competition. I just wanted to know why she was apologizing, but instead I learned about how honey never spoils and some SpongeBob guy was sold for 62 cents. Wow, this is crazy. But did you know that the first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles per hour? However, unlike Pokimane's unnecessary apology, PewDiePie set the precedent for good apologies back in 2017. While streaming PUBG, PewDiePie would end up calling another player the N-word.
What a fuck.
Immediately realizing his mistake,
I don't mean that in a bad way,
but still faced backlash, prompting hashtag PewDiePieIsOverParty on Twitter. I'm not saying PewDiePie is racist, but with how he said the N-word, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a slave owner in another life, prompting an apology 2 days later.
I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or disappointed anyone with all of this. It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out. And I'm not gonna make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it. Being in the position I am, I should know better. I know I can't keep messing up like this. And I owe it to my audience and to myself to do better than this.
As a black guy, I didn't really find it offensive, but I appreciate his apology. The I did not mean it at all, I was just upset and used the worst word that came to mind is probably the most acceptable reasoning I've heard, and it felt genuine. In the end, he was forgiven, staying the most subscribed YouTuber for 2 more years. But though PewDiePie apologized for his own actions, David Dobrik had to apologize for his ex-teammate. In March 2021, the Vlog Squad leader would land in trouble when a woman he invited for a video shared her horrible experience with group member Dom Zaglitis. On the night of November 25th, my friends and I came to your house to shoot. The last thing I remember is being extremely drunk on your balcony. Apparently, you and your team bought more hard alcohol than I drank, and you, me, and my friend had a threesome, which I have no memory of whatsoever. To my understanding, at some point during the threesome, I was too drunk and laid on the bed and slept. From what I've been told, my friends had to come into the room and put on my clothes, and I couldn't walk leaving your house. Despite David not being directly responsible, fans were not happy. David's got a lot of explaining to do. This isn't YouTube drama. One of the severest crimes possible was committed, and David and his whole crew need to be held responsible. In response, on March 23rd, 2021, David apologized.
I want to start this video off by saying I fully believe the woman who came out against Dom and said she was by him. I want to apologize to her and her friends for ever putting them in an environment that I enabled that made them feel like their safety and values were compromised. I didn't know what was going on in that room, and I should have been. I should have been there, and I should have been making sure that everybody involved was taken care of and wasn't uncomfortable.
He then addressed the situation with Dom.
I made the decision to no longer film with Dom in 2019. But what I didn't do is I didn't go back to any of these women and apologize. I didn't reach out to any of these people. And that breaks my heart knowing that I was doing all this stuff and I was making all this content while there was people that were still really hurt by what I made. I'm making myself available to anyone that wants to reach out that I've hurt in the past. I want to be able to hear and understand from yourselves, and I'll be reaching out on my own to some people.
The sincerity won him hearts. This was very well said, David. Growth and taking accountability is part of growing up. People are saying David didn't need to apologize, but I feel like that isn't totally accurate. He's not blameless in this situation, and it's good that he's taking steps to try and right his own wrongs. By the end of the year, David was back to being one of YouTube's biggest creators before leaving the platform in May 2022 to focus on his business. But where David left YouTube for a good reason, Watcher had to apologize for theirs. On April 19th, 2024, Watcher, a channel run by ex-BuzzFeed members Ryan, Steve, and Shane, would upload Goodbye YouTube.
YouTube has never been like the perfect fit for us.
This is my most popular YouTube video is when I covered this.
You can become a member of Watcher
When the
for
Watcher was like,
$5.99 a month,
we're leaving.
or $59.99 a year.
Jokes
You'll
on
still
y'all.
occasionally see us on YouTube, but if you want to watch the full seasons of
I said,
the
I said you should get a pimp. I said you should get a pimp cane, a pimp stick.
To fans, this was a huge betrayal. After watching their videos for 6+ years, I feel like I just lost 2 friends in a we're too cool to hang out with you anymore kind of way. This feels like a breakup, and the reason was you calling me broke. Hoping to mitigate the backlash, Watcher posted an update 3 days later.
Hey everyone, last Friday we announced that we're leaving YouTube and
Hey,
launching our new
last
streaming
Friday we
platform.
announced the
We messed up.
worst
Been
thing we
reading
could have
the things
ever
you've
done
been
for our
saying,
channel.
and we're sorry for the way we handled this, as well as the way we
We
communicated.
are sorry for calling
Additionally,
y'all
they
broke.
also changed how Watcher TV would work.
If you want to watch our shows early and ad-free, you can catch them on the
Why
Watcher
is
platform
this
a month earlier.
stuck?
After that, you'll be able to watch our shows on YouTube for free.
Which viewers appreciated. Thank you for hearing our concerns and actually making changes. It really means a lot. The fact that you guys listened to the fans and didn't get defensive, which is a knee-jerk human reaction, but instead addressed everything is why I love you guys. And in the end, despite losing 100,000 subscribers and hurting their audience's trust, Watcher has continued posting normally on YouTube, much like Mr. Beast, who's continued posting despite facing the biggest controversy of his career. On August 8th, 2024, Mr. Beast's former employee, Jake Weddle, would reveal his harrowing filming experience.
It was the surviving like $10,000 every day you survive in solitary or surviving in solitary for whatever. The lights are on me all the time. I wasn't sleeping. I could not sleep, and I have insomnia problems now. But they might have started there.
In addition to being unable
Like on
to
a skull
sleep,
one
he
on
had
the
to
handle,
participate
yeah.
in inhumane challenges.
Jimmy comes in and I'm asleep. I don't know what time it is. And I go, "What's the challenge today?" He goes, "You're gonna run a marathon." So I start running at 12, and I'm running until 3 a.m. And I got off the treadmill. Ah, the blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe, just all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk.
Despite this, he never got the money promised.
I did not get the 300K. He goes, think of it this
Well,
way.
yeah, because he didn't finish
At
the
least you get to
challenge,
keep
but
what
he
you
still
earned.
got, yeah, he still
you
got
know, you were in
like
there for XYZ days.
however much money from
You
it,
did
which I mean
XYZ
doesn't make
challenges,
any
so you
better,
got,
but it's
you
not
know,
like he didn't get paid at all. Oh my god, why did I
100,000
just put
some
that in
change.
there?
Viewers, unsurprisingly, didn't take this well. As someone who used to run cross-country, forcing someone who's out of shape to run a marathon after depriving them of sleep for 2 weeks is one of the
condom
most
lady,
sadistic
yes,
things you can do to a
yes.
person. A week later, however, Mr. Beast messaged Jake, "Hey, I wanted to reach out and say I didn't mean to cause you mental stress with that video, and I apologize. You mentioned you'd like to be paid out the rest of the prize money, the other 190,000, and I'd love to make things right with you." The two then spoke on the phone to negotiate
That's
a
crazy you're
smaller
calling me
amount of
condom
money
lady.
that Jake was comfortable accepting.
Counter offer, 50. You save $140,000. You just give me 50.
But where Jake accepted the apology, viewers still weren't forgiving. I just feel like this is another move due to Jimmy's lawyer who's trying to fix his
Oh,
image.
yes.
1000%
You
it's
pay
a
off
PR
a disgruntled
move. But where
worker,
Mr. Beast has yet
they're
to
gonna be
post
happy,
an
and
official
then
apology,
they're not gonna
Neon's
keep making
official
videos on
apology
you where
only
they
got
could
him
hurt.
more hate.
Dude,
During a
I
March
hate Neon
2024
so
live
much.
stream, Neon would make a sinister threat against an underage fan.
I don't give a f if you're 10 years old. I will f you in the ass until you fucking bleed, bitch. I swear to God.
This
literally hate
happened
this
after
kid.
the boy made nasty comments about him and his girlfriend.
I'll beat the shit out of you and your fat girlfriend, bro. What the fuck? That fat slut. I'll
I
smack
hate
her in her
him.
face too, bitch.
But viewers still believed Neon's response was unjustified. This is wild. How did an adult let a 10-year-old get under his skin like that? Lol, he's forgotten he's an adult. He's talking like some kid playing Call of Duty. The backlash and a potential permanent ban from his streaming platform, Kick, prompted Neon to post an apology.
I've made a lot of, bad decisions, but that was by far one of my worst things I've ever said or done, and I want to sincerely apologize for what I said. I don't know what I was thinking. I let a kid get in my head, and when he talked crazy to me, I blacked out, and I didn't realize what I was doing, and I want to
When he
sincerely
talked
apologize.
crazy to me, I
I'm not
talk
that type
crazy
of guy.
to
I'm not that
him.
type of person.
Which was instantly met with even more backlash.
I'm not that
Has
kind of
talked ish
person.
for years, yet
Dude,
gives a
yeah.
half-assed minute apology. This man threatened SUO violence against a small child. He does not need a platform. You need to grow up and be held responsible for your actions. Stop saying that you black out. Some even believed the apology was just for Kick to unban him, which seemed true when he was unbanned 72 hours later. Neon has since continued his usual degenerate behavior, earning the title of New Worst Apology.
Now we're gonna watch a Pokemon one. Or we can do,
Rollers, it's not super.
you know, we
Everyone's
gotta mix
Kaizo
it up.
fell off, man. Just a few years ago, the pro Nuzlocke community considered it the hardest game ever made. But nowadays, it's just kind of been solved. There's huge guides on it. People have beaten a Nuzlocke of it deathless. There's even an AI playing it now and getting further than some human players. What more is there even to do to make this game interesting? Well, you could, for one, invite 6 pro Nuzlockers, put them in teams of 2, and have each of them attempt a 2-player Nuzlocke where the encounter from every route is linked for both of the players. If your starter dies, your partner's starter dies. You could then have these 3 teams of 2 race to see who can get the furthest in 4 hours. Is that an interesting video idea? I don't know, but it's the end of the month and I have sponsor deadlines. So 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, locking in. Locking in.
Ooh, brave! Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm resetting on that. I'm resetting on that.
Wait, that means I have to reset too, right?
That was the worst streak I've ever seen.
No, check your
I'm
stats,
missing
check
the
your stats.
whole.
Now? Because if it's
Oh, I
bad,
got
then
it.
we're just gonna reset on the starter.
Oh.
Monster baby, let's go. Alright,
Okay.
shoot.
Okay. Wait, we can speed up for speed boost, right? Or for
huh?
Like overworld.
Yes.
Okay, we got a Sandshrew. Oh, I just ran. Never mind, we have to reset. I just ran.
We're resetting.
Yeah, it
Like for sure?
I had a fucking horrible box there anyway.
Wait, what is it?
It's a Vulpix. Stop! Oh my god, sorry.
It's a Growlithe! No! Yes! This is good, right?
Well, if it roars, it's not super good.
Alright, I'm clicking Seismotoss! I'm clicking Seismotoss!
Okay. Click Seismotoss.
I'm in position.
Oh, did I
He's in
pull
position.
from the same flop? It's okay. That one's
Did it
just gonna be
roar?
thick.
Okay, you know what? It's fine. We don't need that.
Alright, we're on attempt 4 here.
Like
If Emily loved me, she would come back, even though I
how many
yelled
people
at
are
her.
gonna do the same thing
If
that we're
Emily
doing.
truly
I wonder how many
loved
people are
me.
resetting for Sunkern.
Yeah.
Are people
She'd come back. You know the back of my
Maybe they're
head
onto
is sensitive.
Maybe.
I know, but you always
This is
think,
gonna
no, I'm not
decide
trying
if
to
we
sit
reset
there
or
and just
not
yank
right
at your
here.
hair.
Yes, and I'm sorry.
Okay,
I am
this is a reset.
apologizing.
Resetting?
I'm sorry for yelling
look
at
at
you.
your
I
block,
was
you're
spicy because it
Fucking
hurts
sucks,
my
I
head a
know.
lot.
Okay.
I
Well,
understand that, but I'm not
no,
trying
you're
to
right.
hurt
You're
you.
right.
So you
I
should
really
come
hope
back.
that everybody
Baby,
else is
come
just
back.
like resetting for.
I hope it's not just
You
us.
can
No
blame
one
it
tell me, though.
all
No one tell me.
on me.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't like
We
this
don't
You
know.
one.
can yell because you're
We believe in our
in
game
pain,
plan.
but don't yell it
Okay,
at
kid
me.
hit,
Don't
Cap
take
kid
it
hit
out
the
on me
skitty.
because I'm not
At some
trying
point, you
to
just gotta
hurt
go
you.
though.
I
Wait, they
must
both hit
though.
skitty?
This is the law.
Oh
No.
god, yeah, they got.
Wait, look,
they
I did
reset.
all.
What
Look
are
at
we gonna
those.
do?
I did
Like,
all 3 of those
God,
rows.
I
They look pretty
remember
good,
EK
don't
early
they?
game now. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Do you
that's
feel the
really
pain
hard.
coming
I
back
can't,
right
because at
now?
least I can see where the
It's
holes are.
nostalgic in a way,
But there, I'm just
Getting, like, the double
stabbing.
cap
You know,
skitty into Meowth. I love that.
I'm
shit.
just stabbing into my
This
head.
is Team Destiny Bond Quillfish, or DBQ, comprised of Squirk and Wacko, whose strategy is to immediately run with the first batch of encounters they get. Early game EK is notorious for being very encounter dependent, so running into the first boss fight of the game without resetting for anything is a massive risk and can set you behind the other teams very fast if it doesn't pay off. A bold strategy for sure.
Dude, I think people are resetting. That's crazy. Is that optimal? Is that the move?
No. I think we run this into the ground.
Yeah,
I think we run
so
this
too.
attempt until we absolutely physically cannot. It's flailing again. I'm dead to Magikarp crit. Should I just stay in?
No.
No,
In my
I'm
humble
staying
opinion,
in.
no.
I stayed in.
Hold on.
I stayed in. I'm just gonna catch it. It's a Magikarp. It's at like 0 HP. I catch it every single time here. Oh, I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it. It flailed. Wait.
If you weren't so far away, I'd put the headphone in your ear so you could at least hear.
Switch. Fine. I switched.
You got this.
It's about to struggle itself to death. It
Do you
died.
want to do your fingers with that one?
All right.
Oh man, that's
It's
actually
a little
so
piece.
crucial. Like
Right
that's
there.
like
It has
resettable.
double.
Like I don't know, man. Beating Brawly without a Gyarados is just
Like-
crazy hard.
Team
There it
XPP
is.
Management, starring Deathless EK champion X Proudy and Garbage Green
Oh,
winner
I'm
Pointless
pulling
Perseid,
Is it
took
hair
the
that's
exact
in-
opposite
yeah.
approach to Team DBQ, resetting
That's
heavily
stuck
for
in
the perfect
there.
early game team to hopefully get much further once the team is locked in, as the chance
Oh,
for them
no,
to die
and this
would
is
be much
all
lower than that of
knotted
teams
now.
just running it.
Can hear it. Let me take a second and brush
Fuck.
this
Brush that
out.
all the time.
Yeah. Can you?
No, I got fucking roared.
Oh, so I don't get this?
I don't know
Yeah.
what that one goes.
I'm just gonna run then.
No, just reset because we need this for.
Okay.
It's just
And
so
as Team
fucking
XPP
hard.
Management fruitlessly resets over their encounters in the
Oh
early game
my
EK.
gosh,
I
I
want to tell you guys
feel
about
it.
today's sponsor, Manscaped.
Oh, but look,
Manscaped,
this
your premier partner
unbrush.
in male grooming, is offering a new
So
bundle, the
good.
Groin and Go. For the groin over here, we got the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Now the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is maybe the best product possible to groom your groin with. Not only is it completely waterproof and completely
That
skin
just
safe up
sounds
here,
bad.
it also
What, 'cause you're scratching the
has a
ground.
fancy
I
LED
can't
light
see
in the
back there,
front.
so.
I've been using this thing for a very long time now, and I've never
You want
cut
me to brush
myself
it?
ever because
No,
of
I
how
mean, if it
skin
looks
safe
good,
is.
then you're good.
It charges via
Yeah. Okay.
USB-C like every device should. It's just the perfect tool to get yourself cleaned up like I know that you want to. But the Groin and Go bundle also includes my personal favorite product in Manscaped's lineup, which is the Handyman. The Handyman is a very useful tool for grooming your face on the go. While you're traveling, you know, sometimes you don't have the space in your bag to bring your entire shaving kit, to bring a whole thing. It's got like its whole little stand that you have to charge it and everything. None of that with the Handyman. It just charges via USB-C, which you're gonna have packed anyway because you're charging other devices with it, and it just slots into any of your bags very easily, very nicely. And you'll always be able to clean your face on any travels. 20% off with my code PCHAL, or go to the link down in the description or in the comments, manscaped.com/PCHAL. That's 20% off. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into the race. Finally, we have the team by the title of VA Lantern Please I'm Begging, or VAP, made up of Captain Kidd and Vixento. This team opted for a balanced strategy, not resetting for the perfect box, but at least taking their time until they had something that EK players would consider runnable. Instead, focusing on strong communication and planning their fights together meticulously.
Come on.
Nice
Spoink.
first
Okay,
squirm
okay,
just
come on,
tooted.
please.
Spoink
Please,
is
You think the squirm
this would be such a
tooted?
good pair.
Or
Yeah,
did
this would be
you?
such a good pair.
No, I didn't
I'll start
toot.
checking balls.
I would have been laughing.
Alright, my turn.
Would have been
Okay, I got the
waiting for you to
curd.
smell it. I'd
Okay,
been like,
okay, please,
Okay,
Old
okay,
Ale,
okay.
Old Ale,
Please,
please.
please.
No
Oh, picks
Growlithe,
again.
please. Okay, we got,
Yes, I believe this
we got
is
Magby.
starting
That's
to play
that's
House
terrible,
Music
but
I didn't even feel it.
It's
so.
fine.
We have
It's
have
at least-
a run. The
did
same
you also
thing.
get a Zuriel?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll just, we can call it Azu, I guess.
Azu, that's so cute.
Let's just commit. Let's commit.
Azu.
Have you ever heard of
We do see that
Townsend
Captain Kidd
from
and Vixento have made it to
YouTube?
the beach.
No,
We see-
what
I
is
think
that?
Both have a Meryl. We
Both
see
have Meryl,
Spoink.
No,
yeah.
you're good.
Spoink is pretty decent, yeah.
Yeah, good capture.
Especially for
of
brawly
Sideway.
trainers.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Spoink is actually kind of
Look,
underrated.
look,
Wacko is
look,
fighting
look,
the
my
grunt right
hair's
now.
attacking my
Professional
face.
Pokemon. Professional does not mean good.
Oh, true.
If you need proof of that, check out the Predators roster.
Yeah, I'm trying here.
Fuck you.
What's going on?
Where are they at, the Smirgles?
I'm trying to
Actually, you know
tie
what?
it.
You want to just reset?
There.
What? They're at the Smeargles and you want to reset?
You have to realize that they have a awful box.
Are
They
you
have no
sure? Have you
Gyarados.
seen their box?
They have no Gyarados.
Okay. You want to
I mean,
reset?
Look at the party. I mean, this
I
party
am not
is
looking
so
at
bad.
them. Our party? Our party.
No,
li-
our
our party kind of sucks. Do you actually want to reset?
I kind of want to. Meowth is a dead encounter, so
So let's just reset.
this was our strategy going into it. Honestly, was
I know.
these first four encounters, if we get quality over just like getting more runs in, is gonna be better for us in the long term to win later fights.
Right.
I know it may look sloppy, but it's only been half an hour, so.
It's been half an hour?
Ooh, okay, we can see, so Vixento and Captain Kidd are utilizing, and we have ruled this to be allowed, the pre-sleep script. This was after my time, but basically what people started doing is, because sleep turns carry over through battles, what you can technically do in Emerald Kaizo is put a Pokemon to sleep, and then have it always be on the turn where it instantly wakes up, so that when they
okay,
switch
I
in,
like
they
that.
can't be statused.
There's a guy that talks about food that people ate back in like the 1797, etc. And he cooks them. We might check that out after this. How are we feeling? Do we care for this Pokemon video? Like, do we care?
Like, Vixento's one.
Because I have some other stuff.
Okay, honestly, I hope we don't run into the Pineco because it could just boom on us.
Oh, that is true.
I'm pretty sure.
That would be horrible.
Let's see. What was it? Townsend's? That one was a little spicy. Stuffed pork roast from 1797?
How do you turn a tough piece of beef into something so fashionable and so tasty? That's what we're going to be working on today. It's a recipe that's called a la mode beef or beef a la mode, and it is really actually quite old, 1650, and yet 150 years later, it shows up 3 different times in this tiny little American cookbook from 1797. This recipe does some fun things with this beef that turns it into something that is so tasty and so good. when we think of the term a la mode, we think of something like, you know, a pie a la mode, which has ice cream on it, but really
like
a la
cannibal
mode
stuff.
just means,
AB,
you know, very
what side of TikTok or what side of
fashionable way
YouTube
of
are
cooking
you
something
on?
particular. So we've got beef, and beef, especially
AB,
in our
do you have something to
17th
tell
and
us?
18th century time period,
Do you and
can
Mo
be
have something to
tough.
tell us?
Cattle are not grown the same way today as they were in the time period. Their cattle are all out in the field, they're running around, they have tough muscles and very little fat. And so beef isn't actually a high-end kind of meat in the time period.
Hey,
so how do we
yo,
turn
I'm
this
Iron
very
Man.
tough beef into something
The
that
zombie
is
Iron
a
Man who
fashionable
was
and
eating
tasty
people?
dish, something you can put on the table of a expensive and well-to-do household. In the 1650s, a
AB's
very
talking about
famous
eating
French
people.
cookbook came out, and almost immediately it was translated for the English, because the English were really interested in French cookery. So this very
Y'all sus when I see y'all on
English
Lockdown
recipe
Protocol.
for
No,
beef
you're
a la
already
mode
sus,
goes
so.
something like this.
But we know we
Beat it
can
well
tell so whenever
and
you're
lard it
the
with
person.
great lard. Then
Mo and
seed it
AB
in a
called you
pot
out on
with
it.
good broth, a bundle of
They're like his
herbs,
voice.
and all
It gets just
kinds
like
of
very like
spices.
nervous
And
sounding or
when
like.
it is
Where it's like, yeah, let's go,
consumed
like,
or well
let's do it.
cooked,
I don't know. They called him
serve
out on
with
it,
a sauce.
and I was like, now we
this
know.
is a very, very
Sal gets
simple,
nervous
simple recipe
when he's about to
here.
murder somebody.
But as we go through the 18th
I'll let you know,
century,
you're pretty
this
close to my
recipe
ear.
gets more and more complex. The recipes fill up an entire
On like the
page
next hole below
because
that, you're
they're
gonna be
getting
in my ear.
more interested in how we can get more of these flavors in here. This doesn't give us very many descriptions. Put a whole bunch of spices in there. And that's about it. We're gonna have fun with this one. We're gonna work directly from a 1796, 1797 recipe and kind of do it exactly the way this person in America thought that beef a la mode should be done. She says, take a round of beef.
Same with Emily. I can't tell if Emily is it by how she sounds. Because she just sounds the same, but she's just sus to me every game.
Bread. Boil 4 eggs very hard, chop them up, add sweet marjoram, sage, parsley, summer savory, 1 ounce of cloves pounded, chop them all together with 2 eggs very fine,
just like how
add a jill of wine.
Dude, I made
Season
Emily,
very
it was
high
one of
with
the
salt
games
and
we were,
pepper.
Pressure was one of them. And Emily
put your
spends all this
stuffing
time
in.
getting all the
Then
canisters. Like she
stick
doesn't
the
start
whole
putting, yeah. And I'm just watching
into
her, and I'm
the
like,
beef,
haha, yeah.
and then
I'm gonna go
put
do
it
vents or
into a
something. And I was just
pot
watching her,
with
and
the
she had just
sticks
gotten
in the
one of the
bottom.
pressures done,
If
one
you
of the
wish to have the
things,
beef
and I
round
accidentally
when
throw
it's
my
done,
gun at
put it
her.
into a cloth and bind it up
Yeah, and I
tight
went and
with
grabbed it really
20
fast, and
or
I shot her in the
30
head.
yards of twine.
That's the one
Put
where I
it
went
into your
crazy and
pot
I
with
killed
2 or
y'all
3 quarts
all.
of water, 1 gill of wine. If the round
I didn't
be
even know
large,
I was one
it
until
will
30
take
seconds
3 or
before I
4
went for
hours
somebody.
to
I
bake.
don't even know
Now,
what you
the
guys
other
mean when I
recipes in here are kind of
didn't know.
similar. We
I don't
have this
know.
beef
I
here,
don't know. You have to ask
and
Mo.
we are stuffing it
She called
with
you out.
flavor
And so did AB.
and with fats because the beef by itself isn't that.
Emily
great.
had
Now,
killed me
this
2
cookbook
times when
is
we were both
fascinating.
employees. Is
This is the
crazy. That's what
first
AB said.
cookbook written by an American for America. So
Oh, 'cause
America had
ABB
other cookbooks that
sus.
were
AB
printed, but they
knows
were
the
just English
game,
cookbooks that were.
And
they
he
just
was
came
sus
over
because
and
the
printed
first
in
time,
there.
like I
This
trusted
is
his
the
ass
first
the
one
first
that's
night we played.
adapted to American
And then he
tastes
broke that
And he
trust.
broke that trust with me the
American
first night. I was like,
Dang.
And we have
because he
all
was
sorts
teaching
of
me. I'm pretty
interesting
sure he was
things showing
teaching me
up
it and
in
then
here.
killed me.
Uses for corn. The first time we see the
Like right after we
recipe for
completed it, he
cookies.
just turned like and
The
killed me.
first time we have
So it sounds very
Indian
much like
bread
AB.
pudding. This is a really important recipe book for understanding cookery in early America. And here it is with beef a la mode, 3 different
What the
ways.
fuck?
One of the interesting concepts that
put it in
happens in this particular recipe is larding. And we see that showing up in a lot of different recipes in the 18th century. I don't know if very many people talk about it today and what goes on. It does sometimes
Emily
take a
just
special piece of
manhandled me.
equipment or a special technique. And it's how do we get something like they would call it bacon. In
I
the
mean,
time
how
period,
low
or
are you on this
lard
side?
Into a
Are you pretty
piece
low?
of tough
I mean,
beef
then
here.
let's
We've
start. I
got
would start
raw
on this
beef,
other side,
and
and then we
want
can
to
see if
put
we want to do
lots of
more.
fat into it because a lot
But
of
it's
cuts of
already like
beef
a lot.
don't have a lot of marbling. They don't have a lot of natural fat in there. And that is where
Look at
the
this.
flavor and the tenderness comes from.
Look at this, chat.
In beef.
Look,
and so
we're, like,
I've got
pretty
something
good.
here.
We're,
I
like,
made
look,
up
we're,
this
like,
little
scooting.
larding needle. And a larding needle in the
We're,
time
like,
period,
scooting
sometimes
through
it was
this.
just a needle and they would thread lard into it
dance for me,
and
dance for me.
put it through the meat
And
and
they go farther
drag the
down in the
lard
back.
in. Now that's really hard to do.
Let's
Our
save the
lard or
back for
bacon
last,
today
because that is
wouldn't
my
come
most
along. It would just break up.
tender-headed
And in
spot,
this
is the
case,
back of
we're
my
making a
head.
force meat,
And I
or
don't want to
something
make you
almost
mad
like
at me
sausage,
again, because
and we
I
need to
might
get
say
it
some mean
inside
things.
of the meat. We've
So let's
got
go
this
here.
tool
I'll come
here
How are you
that
ever?
we can
Look at that
pack
bean just
full
all
of
up in your
our
way.
sausage or our force meat, and then we can put it
A
into the
bean
meat and then push
slooty
it in so that it fills up.
I understand
the
that,
meat.
but
We
again, I
are
didn't know until
stuffing
30
the meat
seconds
full
before.
of
You
our
know
sausage.
what? You know
They're
what? I
using
really, yeah.
huge chunks of meat, something that might be a
Yeah, I think
14
this
or
one
15
Do it? That's
pound
crazy.
piece
That's
of meat.
crazy.
We're not going to
You're
be
telling her to
cooking
cause me
anything
pain,
nearly that
so
big.
that's why you're
So
getting
I've
murdered
cut
next
down
I
time.
caused
all
her
these
pain,
amounts
and then she
to
screamed
make
at me.
proper
Yes.
quantity.
When I
For
didn't
our
even mean to
force
cause her
meat, we're
pain. I
going
wasn't
to
even trying
use
to cause her pain.
chopped up
I
pork
do
or
be
ground
spicy
pork.
with pain.
We're going to put
She'd be
butter
really
in
spicy
here.
with it
We
if it's
got
her
our
hair, because she's
chopped
tender-headed as
herbs.
hell.
We also have
I am a wee
chopped
baby.
up boiled egg
I'm just a
along with
girl.
some regular spices like salt and pepper.
Spicy girl, I
and
need to get Mikey in
cloves.
here.
And
I'm just a
some
girl.
recipes
I would
Mikey
be
out
might
today?
even use a
Yeah,
little
he
bit
was
of
in
milk.
chat earlier.
One of the other
and he
ingredients
said
here that makes it classic
Jawama, and then he
stuffing
called
are
me. He
breadcrumbs,
called
or
me
the
condom
crumb, or
girl.
she
Because
calls it the
you-
soft
Condom lady.
of
Because
a
you
loaf of
yapped
bread.
at me and you
We're going
screamed
to
at me
mix
and I
this
walked
into
away.
a nice soft sausage
all right, do what you
consistency.
damn
I'm gonna grab me a
and then
C4 in the
we're going to
game.
inject it into the beef. It can be
Like you did the
tricky
first time. Yeah,
getting
that's
all
crazy.
the stuffing
I picked
in.
up a
We
C4
may
cell
or may not use
when we were
as
playing,
much,
and
depending
I-
on the
Oh, you blew
size
yourself
of
up.
Yeah,
the
I
piece
blew
of beef
myself
you're
up.
working with. You'll kind
I
of
was
know
like-
how much you can get in.
And I was the
This has a
descendant.
special cooking method that's a little different than
Yeah, 'cause
the
you're
vast
looking for
majority of
weapons.
recipes
Yeah,
we see
I didn't
in
know it'd
18th century
explode.
cookery. It's a common
Um,
theme on all of these.
Seemed
that
like
they get cooked
kamikaze.
in
So now you know it. Now I
So
know, because
we
I didn't
put
know it
them
exploded.
inside
I
a
knew it
pot,
exploded,
and
but I
then
didn't know where it
gets
set it
covered
off.
Probably
Yeah, I didn't
halfway
either.
up
And
with
I didn't
liquid,
know.
and
No, it doesn't
in
set off
this
in your hands
particular
because I
recipe,
clicked
Yes, it did. It
she talks
exploded
about
me when I
putting
used it.
It
sticks,
explodes in
or
that
in
room.
another one of
Whoever's
her
in that
recipes,
room.
bones underneath
for
the
that
piece of
room.
meat. Between
Or I
the
thought maybe
bottom
where
of
the
the pot
C4 is.
and the meat,
Yeah, if you
so
wait
that
till
there is
someone walks
liquid
in there and you
underneath
blow
it.
'em up
She
with
doesn't
it,
want to
you
get the very
can.
bottom of this meat sort of seared or burnt or hard in any way.
I have so many
so
ideas
it's
now.
suspended in the liquid.
If I
we
find
put
one.
this into a modern
This is where I
oven
put my
or say
guns.
into our
If I
earthen
had
oven,
one.
it's not going to
Yeah, I think
get
it's
too much
wherever you
more hot
find it.
underneath than it would anywhere else. So that's not a particular
Yeah, I used
problem.
that hoe and
We're
I
using a low and
exploded.
slow
And I was
cooking
like,
method on this. In a modern
I was the
oven, you
descendant.
would place this in at about 300 degrees. Make sure the lid is on nice and tight and put it in there and let it go. Even one this size could take easily an hour and a half or 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours.
So they used to stuff
depending on
their
just
meat with this
how
like weird
deeply
bread
cooked you
concoction.
wanted it. But with the lid on and all that liquid in there, it really can take quite a while and it gets very, very tender. Our a la mode beef is out of the Dutch oven. It smells wonderful.
Dutch oven.
Even just bringing it up and cutting it, you could tell it was nice and tender. Now the real test is, what does it taste like? Let me get a little piece of this, a little bit of the stuffing, a little bit of the meat, both together. This is perfect. The best way. You can see why this shows up in so many different cookbooks. So good. The beef flavor is wonderful and it's very offset by
Beefy.
adding all those great fats from the sausage and the butter and the spices. They all come together and make
Emily's
a wonderful
beefy.
combination and a great.
She smells beefy.
I'm gonna fart on you.
Okay. Have y'all ever heard of this Master Oogway guy? Ow.
Sorry.
Abuse.
For years to come, with many of his own
This guy
viewers
went
completely
crazy.
turning on him, and his multi-million subscriber YouTube channel being terminated, with comments
Yeah,
reading,
because he started saying
"Bro fell off,
he took
cancel,
he took
you've been digging your own grave for years,
any
even your best friend said
publicity
you
is good
fucked up."
publicity.
From
'Cause
repurposing
he
entire
went to,
kung fu
like,
panda scenes to
calling
inserting his own
people-
raunchy dialogues,
Yeah.
Master Oogway has always
He
walked
was
a
like,
fine line
started
between
saying, I
humor
don't know,
and
he started saying
outright
some crazy
content theft.
things.
If she looks at you for too long, she first must swallow your slop.
Videos like this garnered him
Yeah.
millions of views and a massive following, with over 7 million subscribers on his main channel alone. But this lazy and monotonous approach to content creation has also led to significant backlash. In fact, when you search his name on YouTube, YouTube, the first video you see is about how Master Oogway is, quote, ruining YouTube Shorts. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be looking into how Master Oogway 2023, a once massive YouTuber lost not only his entire audience, but his entire platform as well. Master Uguay, or Oma System, started his online career by making edgy YouTube shorts, voicing the DreamWorks character Master Uguay from Kung Fu Panda.
My student, if your Xbox she decides to break, then her mother you shall take.
This is his whole shtick, and since this formula was working for him, he ran with it, creating the same kind of shorts for months. Even though he was still raking in views, the YouTube community was quickly getting tired of his offensive, lazy, and reused content. In a YouTube short, he explained how people were spam reporting his content in hopes of getting him banned, and that DreamWorks itself was, quote, not happy with his work, unquote. One can only wonder why. Perhaps sexualizing a beloved character from a family-friendly movie
I've seen him
wasn't the
on
best
TikTok
idea.
like before all
Just
this
a
stuff
thought.
came out.
So
Like
to
I
be safe
remember
from
when
further
his
accusations from
videos seemed to be like
DreamWorks, he had
everywhere
to do
on
a face
TikTok.
reveal.
DreamWorks is also not happy with
But then
my
all this stuff
work.
happened and now I don't see him. But I mean he got banned, so that's probably why.
To reveal my true identity. This is me. My name is Umesh, and I am the person who has been making all the Master Uwe videos all this time.
But this was only the beginning, as things were about to get much, much worse. After receiving a ton of copyright strikes on the 20th of May 2023,
Yeah, 'cause you're
Omar
using
claimed that
Pixar,
YouTube
like,
gave
it's
him 1 week
crazy.
until his main channel would be disabled.
In 7 days, my account.
Like how do you
going to get
not
disabled.
think that like a major
reason for that is
company,
because of
like
copyright
you're
strikes.
using
People
their property to like create risky and like inappropriate videos? Like how do you think
Later,
you're gonna get
on
away
the
with that?
28th of May, he
It's like
confirmed
trying to
that one
use
of his
Mario
videos on his
in
channel was
this
removed by
aspect, you know?
YouTube and that it would not be reinstated.
can't use
What's
Master
interesting
Uguay to
is how
say
surprised
crazy
Omar was
things.
at being censored. One quick look at the ex-community notes shows that the video that got removed was titled Adolf Hitler is my N-word.
Exact- right there,
He
see?
wrote a song about that.
Adolf Hitler is my the barrel on his head and pull the trigger.
Despite the song clearly being a joke, it would violate YouTube's hate speech guidelines.
That's not a very
and
good,
YouTube responded to his tweet by stating exactly that.
Not a remix.
After a
What is
thorough
it? A
review from our policy
parody.
team, unfortunately your video won't be reinstated. Please review our policy on hate speech to avoid this in the future. But this was just the beginning of Omar playing the victim. He would go on to consistently break YouTube's guidelines while still painting himself as unfairly targeted. Then, on the 1st of November 2023, his channel was demonetized. He took to his Twitter page and asked his viewers to spam YouTube to remonetize him, with his tweet stating, "Wow, I got demonetized. Is this how I get rewarded for creating thousands of videos and entertaining billions and making their day on your
Aw.
platform? Is this how I
Cry
get
about
rewarded for making
it."
you guys hundreds of thousands of dollars? I'm one of your biggest creators, and I don't even have
Yeah,
a
but the biggest
spokesperson
thing
to
is you're
address
using
this, and I
reused
ask for my
content.
viewers
You're
to
trying
tag
to
YouTube
make-
and retweet this
Why'd you
as
just
much
punch
as
my mic?
possible. When this proved to be pointless, he uploaded a video on the 2nd of November 2023
he's
announcing
trying
his
to
permanent
use,
exit from YouTube
like,
because
somebody
his
else's
content was
content.
getting constantly deleted, demonetized, and his application to the YouTube Partner Program was denied.
What's up,
Yeah.
guys? YouTube
Our-
just officially
Our
responded,
application for
and
that
they
is
say
not going
that
to be
I
denied
am
because
not
we're
allowed to
amazing.
join the YouTube Partner Program. They're not
We
giving
about to
me
join
my
that YouTube
monetization
partnership
back.
His fans were
program.
heartbroken. We will never forget how you served us, Master. Live on, man. I'm so sorry, Uguay. You were such a great creator, and I'm genuinely sorry that they did this to you and so many other people. It has
See,
been
like,
an
you
honor.
don't think
However,
that
their sorrow
Pixar
didn't
or
last
Disney
long,
had
because
already
literally the
all that
next day,
patent? How
Omar
are you gonna
announced that
say
he had
Uguay
resolved
when
things
that's
with
probably
YouTube
patented?
and could rejoin the partner program if he removed his problematic videos.
I luckily got the privilege to hear which videos were the issue. So I am going to remove them. And oops,
Sorry,
one sec, my
No,
lights got gone.
that wasn't bad.
I am going to remove those, and yeah, they're gonna try and get me back to the YouTube Partner Program.
In the video, Omar thanked his fans who helped him dodge a bullet that almost ended his career, and needless to say, his supporters were overjoyed. Like this comment that read, "We all love you, Master. You never deserved any of this." However, some people were agitated by his return. They saw the demonetization as a fitting payback for Master Uguay stealing content and breaking almost every YouTube terms of service rule. You're telling me he's broken every rule of TOS and hasn't made anything original and now he's complaining? Sounds man-child worthy to me. With growing disdain, it was clear that this backlash was just the beginning of a much larger downfall, and you'd think that nearly losing his channel would make Omar stop cheating and create unique content, right? Well, not exactly. Omar continued to steal content from smaller creators, which led to even more criticism. He was constantly called out for copying content, which made his videos even lazier, if that was even possible. In one video, the YouTuber One Giant Onion claimed that Omar shamelessly stole his video ideas.
Also, I want everybody to spam Master Uguay. I want everybody to spam any of his videos. I want them all to say One Giant Onion. This man is stealing my content and I need him to be stopped. So everybody spam, address the One Giant Onion controversy.
And challenged him to give a response, where Omar would respond in a video titled Addressing the One Giant Onion Controversy.
Stealing
that white
your
line was
content.
moving.
That's interesting. Let's see the first time he posted this type of video.
One of the arguments Omar makes is that he didn't steal any video ideas from One Giant Onion,
Oh, he is fake
but
bald,
instead
anyways.
stole it from the YouTuber ADE.
Oh, he goes, it's okay because I stole it from somebody else.
Scene. Let's go to the channel of the guy who actually created this concept and I actually stole it from. Listening to an Eminem song until I find it this, listening to 6ix9ine until I hear him yell, all both 1 year ago.
Obviously, he's being sarcastic here, as he points out that ADE was the first person to come up with this idea, and that both One Giant Onion and Men Like Isaac took inspiration from it as well. Omar then flips the script and accuses One Giant Onion of stealing his content.
This is also very interesting.
Sorry,
My opinion on women posted 15 hours ago. My opinion on women posted 23 hours ago. Huh.
Showing that he posted the video My Opinion on Women before One Giant Onion's version came out with the same title. Now, all of this seems fine and logical at first. However, on the 9th of June 2024, One Giant Onion released a video that would share his side of the story. In the video, Onion explains that Omar twisted the narrative by addressing only the parts that suited him.
When I confronted him about this, he didn't take accountability. He just twisted the narrative to make it seem like I was accusing him of stealing a completely different format, which I did not come up with. He knows full well which videos he steals from me, because every time I try a topic out and it starts doing well, he will start doing the same exact thing 2 or 3 weeks later.
He gave further proof, pointing out multiple video ideas that were stolen from him.
I never called you out because of these fucking videos. I call you out for this shit. My opinion on LGBTQ people. This is the first video I made with this format, and I posted it on April 14th last year. Here's your video, My Opinion on Black People, posted May 4th, 20 days after my video was posted.
And other creators such as Cartier Kai, whose video titled Freestyling Until I Accidentally Say Something Gay
I was sucking
was copied by Uguay a whole year after the original video was posted.
No, I was laughing at something on the video. I can't take you seriously with the blue bag on your head.
Black midgets.
Needless to say, viewers were starting to turn against him, and this negative reception is perfectly captured in One Giant Onion's comment section, with comments reading, "The phrase dark humor has been permanently ruined by guys like him," as well as, "Bro, everyone has been cooking this dude recently." It's gotten to the point that if you click any of his recent videos, his comments are filled with people hating on his content, with comments like, "I thought bro was banned," as well as, "Bro decided to lock in after realizing that his original audience is starting to hate him." Master Uguay would respond to One Giant Onion by claiming that he previously made the same content as him and was pulling the ladder up behind him to have a moral high ground.
And the One Giant Onion, I didn't even take that shit serious. Like, imagine doing the same type of content and trying to save your ass by saying, "Oh, this guy is bad, I regret my decision." Like, shut the fuck up, man. You were doing the same type of shit for years. These people talk to me online, you know, One Giant Onion. Ben Escherich, the guy who made a video together with John Castelline, they could, if they truly wanted me to stop, they could just send a DM to me and be like, "Hey bro, chillax with the content, because people are gonna start hating me." No, what did they do?
He's not
They
gonna
made
listen
videos
to
about it
that.
And try to defame the shit out of
Why
me.
is he acting
That's
like
not
he would've
because they
listened
want
to them?
They want you to be a better platform or me to be a better person. They just wanted to have something to talk about and make fucking money and views. That's their whole goal. That's what I think. Because if it wasn't, if they were true, good, kind people, they would truly just send me a message and be like, hey, chillax. Like, seriously, you're going way too far.
To make matters even worse, part of his most recent video titled Apology for Falling Off is also stolen from the YouTube channel Freya.
I want to apologize for absolutely not giving a fuck that I'm very sorry and I apologize
That's the
for the
earbud.
inconvenience of me not giving a
By not breaking character, Master Uguay seemingly shot himself in
Yeah,
the
like
foot
you're hitting
because what could have been a
the
career-saving
AirPod- or the
apology to the
earpod.
YouTube community devolved into a complete disaster. And to really drive home how much of a total train wreck this video was, let's go through some of Uguay's arguments justifying his brand of quote content. First, Omar talks about the Mr. Bombastic trend where he picks a random funny video of the internet and stitches a clip of his face with it.
Yes, this is that lazy way to make content.
His explanation for this low
It's
effort content
now we're
is that
in
his
like the
audience
upgraded
likes
version
watching
where they
these
have like the
videos.
completely
I
different
cannot
video
choose
and the
what goes
TikTok
viral.
video
What I do
like
is
together.
I do things and see what goes viral and then keep doing them. That is my only choice as a content creator because I am forced
Alright, I
to
think
do
you're right
whatever
for
my
that.
viewers want me to do.
But
Okay,
here's the
okay,
problem
okay.
with this argument. With his
I
large
got this. I
following,
will not
Omar
yell
has the
at you.
potential to create
I
amazing
promise.
content that would naturally attract views. He doesn't have to rely on cheap tactics to game the algorithm. Plus, him putting effort into his videos would also show how
Hey, if
he
that worked for
respects his
him, maybe I need to
audience's
do
time
that. What
and
color are you gonna
intelligence.
be using on my
Sadly,
hair? We're
if this was
bleaching
the
it. We're
extent
gonna
of
see
Uguay's problematic
how
content,
light
things
it
would have cooled
lifts,
down
and then
much
we're gonna put a
sooner.
toner
But
on it
this
and
is
see
where
if
the
that
story
helps it.
takes a dark
If it looks good like
turn.
that, I'll
After
probably leave it like
addressing
that
the Mr.
and do that
Bombastic
for a little bit,
trend,
and then
Uguay tries to defend his
probably like a
racist
month or
jokes
two
as
later
just
add the
dark
color
humor.
in that I
He
want
claims
on
he's
it,
not
which
actually
is just like a
racist
caramel
because
color.
he loves exploring different cultures.
Another point these people are criticizing
You know who
me
he
about
looks like to
is
me?
my
If any
racist
of y'all
jokes.
know,
Yes, I make dark humor jokes.
what's
but I
his
think it's funny.
name?
I love
He
to
used to
do
do
that.
the commentary videos, and then he got roasted by Moist Critical.
Hey Team YouTube, this is proof I'm not racist, and I do not condone hate
Fudge,
speech.
I'm forgetting his name.
Whilst making racist jokes doesn't inherently make you racist, it would give Uguay's haters enough ammunition to use against him, and help sway the public opinion of people who don't know him to instantly perceive him as a negative figure. On the 7th of June 2024, Master Uguay does this.
I am
Dennis.
truly sorry.
Dennis.
I made a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment.
You might be thinking, what's wrong here? He's apologizing. But that would just show that you haven't been around YouTube for long, as it would be actually referencing Logan Paul's apology from back in 2018. And at the end of the video, he mocks his haters by saying the N-word again.
Guys, it was just a word. Chillax. I can't believe you guys got so upset. All I did was say the word.
So let me get this straight. He makes an apology video, but instead of apologizing, he justifies his
That one is
actions.
spicy.
Then he blames the audience, saying it's all their fault for watching his videos.
Now, 90% of these jokes, I don't say anything racist or anything really bad directly. I make you think it. So am I the person with the problem, or are you?
The hypocrisy is mind-numbing. One can easily argue that Master Uguay has creative control and authority over his content. If he chose to create more genuine, respectful content, his viewers would likely watch and support that. But to be fair, some of his arguments do hold up. Like when he talks about being unfairly criticized for reacting to memes.
It's just like one hair. Like I don't know what it is. It's just like one hair that's caught.
A couple million people in the
So if you can like just try and like pull them all at the same time.
It's true that many
you know what I'm saying?
YouTubers do reaction
But
videos,
it literally
so
just
we
feels
can't
like you're
single out
pulling on
Omar for
one
doing
single
so.
hair.
However, just as you think is
And it's,
beginning
like,
to
in the
address
back of my head,
concerns
I'm like,
logically, he deflects again and starts defending his repetitive and unoriginal content.
We're talking about my main channel because I'm just making memes with the same template. Listen, if it was unoriginal, would it get any views? No.
What Uguay fails to understand is views alone aren't an indication of originality. The reason his videos get views is because he employs a strategy of creating short, clickbait videos designed to capture viewers' attention quickly. This method works well, but it uses the same formats and relies on sensationalism rather than true creativity or new ideas.
There's a talent in making the same video go viral overall. I created a template where I can make a specific dark humor meme all over again with new variations, new jokes, and they keep doing well because the template is good and the jokes are fun.
What's respectable is that he's self-aware and admits to being lazy and unoriginal.
His content lazy and unoriginal. If that was about my Mr. Bombastic trend, I would slightly agree.
Uguay would seemingly use these short memes to promote his music, using it as the background music of these videos.
say cuckoo. Kung Fu Panda. My calls, she say cuckoo.
And just when you think things can't get any worse, he drops a bombshell that would trigger the internet, and resulted in internet users saying he was justifying PDF file allegations. There are some accusations you need to address head-on with solid evidence, or accept your mistake and keep your mouth shut. Instead, Master Oogway tries to explain that his jokes are a form of dark humor.
If she is young and blind, you won't have to sneak up from behind.
Now, it's definitely a stretch to call him a PDF file because of these jokes. Otherwise, comedians like Jimmy Carr would have been the first on the chopping block. But the difference here is the intended audience. Oogway's content targets young people and teens, which would cause him to receive even more criticism from the internet, as seen with this commentary YouTuber who would call out Master Oogway for making alleged inappropriate comments with his audience.
And I think a 23-year-old man at this current time, he's 25 now, shouldn't exactly be making these penis jokes with literal minors. Even the comment section was highlighting how disturbing it was because there was even a young teenage girl sitting right next to him participating in this crude joke.
So, despite this knowledge, he made a tweet in September 2021 promising to give away condoms to his followers, with a tweet reading, "Giving away Oogway condoms to my Twitter followers. Make sure to be followed to win. I shall also follow the winners on Instagram. Good luck, my students." He did the same in his YouTube shorts. A creator selling to his fan base full of children is strange to say the least, and these comments show why. Master Oogway, I've gone down the wrong path as an 11-year-old, and I'm telling my mum to buy this for me. Whilst the majority of the Master Oogway hate came from people not understanding his jokes or taking them literally, a lot of the criticism Master Oogway has been receiving is genuine, constructive, and consistently backed by evidence. And videos that Master Oogway claims were made in rage bait against him actually give him advice on how to turn his channel around. Take, for instance, Royalty is his video about the downfall of Master Oogway. Towards the end of the video, Royalty talks about what Omar might be trying to do with his content, by stating,
I think he's trying to do what Filthy Frank did, which is the method uploading music with the most outrageous lyrics, but it kind of slaps.
He compares Oogway to Filthy Frank, who is now an acclaimed artist. Interestingly, Royalty also points out that Omar's music, apart from the problematic songs, shows real potential. For example, his music video Mona Lisa.
Girl, piece of art, she reminds me of Mona Lisa. Wants to conquer me like she is Julius Caesar.
So, branching out into other professions is just one of the many possible paths Omar can take. Even Omar himself praised the video in the comments, stating, "Legit great video. Most critic videos tell lies and mix it with truths, since they haven't really watched my videos and are just joining the hate hype train. But your video is 100% accurate. Respect." Whilst it really seemed like Master Oogway could turn things around and have a fruitful career on YouTube, things would take a sudden turn for the worse, when on the 20th of June 2024, Master Oogway would have his YouTube channel terminated. Following the news of his termination, there were two main responses from the internet. One side was celebrating his censorship and comparing him to a literal nut. The other side would feel empathy for him, losing his main source of income. Whilst Master Oogway would attempt to return several times, every new channel he would make would be quickly terminated. And with the recent controversies of Dr. Disrespect and Chris Tyson, Master Oogway would question why he was banned, and they were left with platforms. But it's safe to say, I don't think this is the last of Oogway that we'll see. Comment below if you think Master Oogway's termination was justified, or if he should still have a platform.
How low is that? On the cap.
I only have 2 more rows left.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
When Carl,
I'll do a couple on the bottom, just like, just so if it does look any different.
Yeah.
On your marks. Get set. Okay, low key, Adapt should have been DQ'd. In the 100-meter dash, Adapt had to start in lane 1. And it's the 20 most viral on your marks. Streamer games. Get set. Okay, low-key, Adapt should have been DQ'd. In the 100-meter dash, Adapt had to start in lane 1, and I had to start in lane 8. Now, for reference, we did not know this Red Bull giant thing was going to be here. It looked great. Shout out Red Bull. There was an obstruction. It was not easy to run under this.
Mixing the bleach.
Here,
if you want to get all of the hairs up into like a little part for you,
with the idea
however you want to, if you want to do it in sections, you can do it in sections.
Remember, we're supposed to put.
But now we're gonna.
That was Erob's shoe falling off. But right here, there's no
ends
excuse
first.
for
Yeah,
him to be
not
drifting into
ends
lane
first.
2.
It's your
He had
middle part.
already readjusted.
No, the lady
going
said ends
into lane
first because it's gonna
1,
take
and
the
then had
longest because I have
misstepped going
die
into
on
lane
my
2.
ends. So she said
Like,
go ends first
egregiously.
and then move
Like,
up
that is
because the
bad.
top part.
That is really
like,
bad.
At least,
It's so bad
like
that it's
3 or
making
4
lane
inches
3.
is
You're right. That's how bad it
new
was.
growth hair.
So he should have been
always taught
DQ'd, I
to
think,
do
for
it at
sure.
the
I think he should have been
middle,
DQ'd.
and then-
I mean,
should've
you
gotten
really
4th
can do
place.
whatever you want.
That changes
I'm not
nothing.
gonna fight
That
you
would have
on
made
it.
me podium.
You do what you want.
What do you mean that
You're the one
changes
doing the
nothing?
hair,
I would have been
so.
top 4. I literally would have been top
The-
4. I
what
would
is
have
it?
fucking
It's
earned
2
a point.
parts
Your
or
team
1
still
part
won? Yeah, but
bleach
I
to 2
wanted to-
parts. Yeah,
Yeah.
1 part
Get
bleach.
set.
You just want to pace.
Okay,
You
wait,
wanna
real quick.
play?
Look at this scam.
Sorry. I thought I had all that
Get
stuff.
set.
And then
Stans
is
and
the
I
30,
talked
yeah.
about maybe
And then
scamming
she said
people
30 minutes
into
with this, but
jumping
depending on how it looks at
before
30 minutes,
the whistle was
we
blown.
might do,
but
40
I was
or
like, Stans, that's
45.
unfair. If you were to like,
Mwah.
stutter step and make people, jump off the
Mwah.
line on purpose, that would be on us, not on them. But what Stans did do is I was like, okay, what if you do this? What if you say on your mark, get set, then you breathe in and then you blow the whistle? Because the
Here, do you wanna
whistle
mix this
isn't
then?
actually a whistle that you blow into. You press a button. Get set. So right here, he just took a breath in, and it's enough to make S-Fan kick off the block. And because you're on the block, you're leaning. So he has an option, which is either fall or take a step. And then Ron just went off of S-Fan going. By the way, I think Ron's strategy was really good because he went... Actually, no. Yeah, it might have been pretty good. It might have won it.
That's 2 DQs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There was no whistle. There was no...
Ron shouldn't have been DQ'd. By what logic? I think there's no logic that makes sense to say DQ one and not the other. You either DQ both or DQ neither. Now, if you say DQ neither, I understand it. But if you're saying just DQ S-Fan, that makes no fucking sense for me.
That's 2 DQs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A towel.
Now, personally, we said maybe 5 times that if you jump the whistle, you will be DQ'd. So I think we should DQ. It wasn't like
This
they
is it,
didn't
chat.
know. We
Or
said,
in
hey,
the
if
end
you fall
game.
start,
Look
you're
where we're
DQ'd.
at.
Someone said
Look where we're
Caroline
at
jumped
now.
too.
Get set.
I'll grab all the hair that.
She did have
Well,
a little
don't be
jump
mad because
there.
you're there,
She
Squirm.
did have a little jump, huh?
I don't know
She
if they
did have a
heard.
little,
That
that's
was
a false
funny.
start.
Can I put
That's
the
5
towel?
yards. That's an instant first down. She did hold, which I think is beast mode.
Get set.
I want to say first Lachlan
All right.
for sure,
Okay,
right? This is
we're
actually
here.
so close.
Holy
here.
shit, Caroline hit
Sound.
the dirt. We are
Brad
going
Mon.
to check the slow
Look
motion
it up, look it up
camera.
real
We
quick
are
just to
going to
make
see
sure,
you
I
win.
wanna make
Thank you
sure.
to all of our
What?
competitors for
You start with the
competing
ends
in
and
the
then
1.9
Start with the
meter
ends.
dash.
Just start with the ends
Now,
and go up.
technically, it wasn't a 1 meter
I'm gonna
dash.
do
We
some-
low-key scammed
Yeah.
because we realized how meter
gonna
was
start
stupid.
with-
Like 1.9 wasn't not
I think I should
stupid.
probably start
It
with
was
the
just
middle part, huh?
slightly less stupid.
I mean, you can do whatever.
Nice wig. Hoping to extend his record.
Because, I mean, yeah, because then you'd be able to plop it on the top of my head.
And he might just have done it. 17-6!
Isn't it impressive that he threw a 45-pound cube 17
No,
feet?
don't wait
Did
to
you
do
win
my
anything
ends at
whole
the
event?
end.
This is a
The
Red Bull
ends-
video. It's
the
called Red Bull
ends take
Top
the
20
longest.
moments
You
from
need to do the
streamer
ends
game, and one of
first.
the moments is this.
Yes, you can wait. Yes. Yeah, I was like, no, you want to do my ends first.
No one, no, death,
Brett. Fair
No,
enough.
okay, that's crazy. You can't chant that. You can't chant that. Death.
This clip is on Red Bull US Instagram. Just people chanting death, really? So there's a universe Max Verstappen has seen this clip.
What? You can't yell death. You can't yell death every time you win.
Yeah, you can. Death! This is the last day of our lives!
Jesus Christ. Don't cheer to that.
Shout out to Cam, by the way. He's the one who started that chant. This, I can't believe. This is a top 3 moment for me right
Listen, Team Podcast, we've
here.
been doing a lot
The
of
100
thinking.
Thieves comeback.
We're no longer for death. We're going to live for our teammates. Life! Every day is a blessing! I've never felt more alive in my life!
Why did Austin not get up? I don't know. I don't know why he didn't. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Vinny, what is that? Ref. This was random fuck. Young Gravy is our paramedic.
Yeah, I know. I should have gotten gloves, bro. I forgot.
So, I'm gonna start with your midpoint, and I'm gonna go down
Why was
here.
Young Gravy there?
Okay.
I don't know. Miz was
Sounds
like, hey,
good.
can
You're
Young
the-
Gravy
you're
come
the-
tomorrow? And I was like, sure.
the
And then Young
hairstylist
Gravy
right now.
showed up.
Love.
Here, you can do it right there. That's easier.
Give it up, love gravy. I always love gravy.
Well, I believe we
Okay,
just
that's
got word that unfortunately Team Red Bull is disqualified.
For what?
Let's see if we got a replay here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is little inside baseball. The relay race, you had a baton that was a chicken, and you had to bring the chicken around the track. After the relay race was over, Mango, who was in third place, who passed me the chicken, was really struggling. And so when he passed the chicken to me, I grab it, and then I don't do the thing where you're leading. You know what I mean? Like normally when you're running a relay race, like you lead a bit, and you're like. But I didn't do that. I waited at the very start, and he gave it to me. And then I did a full turn. As I turned, the duck, just the way my thigh comes up, it hits it, goes flying. I have to run back, grab it, then go start running. So that's why I was so far behind. But when the race finished, Mango comes over to me, and I'm with like a couple of the refs, and he's like, hey, I need you to double check that every team crossed with a chicken, because I saw a bunch of chickens just lying across the 100-meter field. And I said, really, Mango? And he said, yeah. And I said, that's fucking stupid. Let's double check. I want to make sure that nobody is cheating this event. We're going to double check that for you, Mango. So then production went through the process of double checking to make sure nobody crossed without their chicken, and it turns out only one team did.
I think you might have dropped.
I don't see everyone's crossing with their chicken. There's Connor lazily running.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Oh.
Whoa!
He does not respect this competition.
Threw the chicken in the sky.
Why is he doing flip tricks?
What is wrong with that? And that's the reason we actually got TQ'd, is because Mango complained, and then upon review, Mango's team is the only one who actually cheated. I don't think it actually matters, but I think we did lose a point because of that. I don't know if we got a point. I don't know how it works. It was your fault, not his. I would have gotten away with it. They weren't checking. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for them dastardly goats.
My team had to go to a party.
All right, you got S-Fan throwing for you, okay? S-Fan, I have a question.
What?
Are you going to try your hardest? Absolutely.
Well, don't
I don't know
put
if I
it
believe
on your
him.
hands.
Dude, he
Use the
threw
bag.
so hard.
Where'd the bag go?
Some of the crowd just went, what is
No,
that?
you're gonna have
And
to
I
use the
agree.
bag.
What was that? They did cut the part of this sentence. I'm pretty sure Cutie's exact sentence was,
My team had to go to a party.
the actual edit says, my team had to go to a Diddy party. They cut out the word Diddy.
My team had to go to a party.
My team had to go to a party. Lily. OTV's Lily Pichu.
What?
She said she's gonna fuck him up.
I'm gonna do my best.
Aww.
Okay. That's
What?
I had to hear the scream.
That was nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong
Okay,
with
yeah.
that throw.
What
It's an easy throw.
ingenuity?
I just need something that doesn't stick.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, pull.
Dude, the tablecloth poll was low-key very hype. Because, like, Simon says going in, I knew it was going to be hype because the guy, I looked him up and I was like, this is going to be great. We should do this. This one I didn't think would be that hype.
And that is 0 items dropped by Toast.
This was Jerma's idea, by the way. Jerma was like, yeah, in the ideation room, he was like, yeah, tablecloth poll event. Great fucking idea.
Pull.
And just for reference, every single competitor was so sweaty at this event, they would come to me constantly asking for more points or to look at things and review scores. But also, right before this event, every single person was Googling how to tablecloth poll. And they were like miming it and practicing. I remember Toast, when he found out he had to do tablecloth poll, was doing faux polls with his jacket off of like a block. Like just
run to the restroom and wash my hands off.
practicing the motion.
No,
who wouldn't?
it's
I
not
see what you're
working.
saying, but if I had to guess who
We
wouldn't,
just
it
don't have any
might
gloves.
be the
If we had gloves, I'd be
multi-millionaire
okay.
streamer.
Yeah.
But it turns out, no,
just don't
even
have
they
gloves.
care about the
that I
competition that
probably
is for
should've
nothing.
It's our final one, so
The
I need
final
to be
was
loud.
hype, dude. Okay, the crowd mic did not work day one. It did work day two.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, pull.
Valkyrie got cheated? Nah, you're wrong for that. This was a very tense finals, obviously, because Ray didn't drop anything, but like, obviously the table on the right looks better. Like, just straight up. There's zero question in the world. The table on the right just looks better, and that is what the competition is. It's what table looks less disturbed. Like, the candelabra standing up with candles in it is great. Like, it's crazy.
Squirm
like,
is gonna have
you
a
gotta be
little,
smoking
a
weed
little
to not
bleach
look at that
mark.
and think how crazy that is. Not to disrespect Ray, she did amazing, by the way. She
Yeah, then
didn't drop a
once you
single
once you
item.
get everything kind of saturated, dude.
The criteria is less items
you're
dropped. That's not
flopping
true.
it
I know because I wrote
everywhere.
it. The criteria
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah,
less
yeah.
disturbed table. That is not the same as less items dropped.
Once you get it mostly saturated, then you can just start painting it to the cap, you know?
Uh-oh, Ted's falling a bit.
Oh yeah, this one.
Stay on his feet.
This is so hype, dude. Because like on paper, I think Ted, Austin, and Caroline probably beat Nicewig, Jesser, and Ray. But really, Ray went crazy.
It is anchor v anchor here. Caroline.
Still in the middle.
This is not budged yet. It's gonna need a concerted pull. There it is. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just wipe
Like
it off
that
on the
squad
hair.
into it was fire.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just use this towel's old. Just use to wipe off. Yeah.
Austin had to get up here.
Well, take your rings off, you dingleberry.
Dude, Berlin. Austin is using his back for friction. Why didn't you give up?
Whoever falls, it's real bad. So I was like, I gotta get up. And then so slippery.
And that's all from us here at the field. Back to you, Berlin and Krista.
Oh,
Dude, this throw is insane.
Now, luckily for us, we don't have to measure because the field is hashed.
What? Dude, Vinny Hacker is, I feel like the type of dude who's just good at everything he does. He's 22, which is crazy. He's
Wait,
young.
is that
He's
here
super
under the
fucking
cap?
handsome like that. You know, everyone knows him for that. But also, he's like really athletic,
There
right?
is one
He
piece
can
there
chuck a
under
ball
the cap.
90 fucking yards.
Is it
He was
already
the fastest
saturated?
person at the
Yeah.
event, okay?
All right,
Not
it's
only
alright.
that, he also
Just put it
is
in
a
there as
god
fast as you
gamer. This is
can.
when I actually got mad a bit. Because I was like,
I
okay,
never said
fine,
I
he's
was
like physical,
good.
whatever. But
No,
like,
that's
he's
what
not
I
a
was like. I
gamer.
was looking, I was
no,
like,
he's a
is that
fucking
under
god
the
gamer.
cap?
Like he straight up. I've heard he's Radiant in Valorant, Predator in Apex,
Oh my
some
gosh.
top fucking whatever in League of Legends. Like he's top something in League right now. He's
Besides
Grandmaster or some shit at
moisturize, I'm gonna start
least.
doing
Like
hands.
that's crazy.
mhm.
He's immortal, not Radiant. Maybe immortal. Maybe immortal. That's still crazy though. That's crazy. Cause like I don't know. When does he find the time? And he's nice. Glazing. Bro, I'm not glazing. I'm mad about this. You've misunderstood
If you
me.
need more
I'm
bleach,
not
let me know. I'll
happy
make you
with it.
some.
It pisses me off in a
I'll
way.
cook you
all
some
right? Because
more.
I had somebody who was controlling my Twitter during the event, you know, just so I could make sure I got some tweets out and whatnot while I was working. Somebody tweeted out on my account for me. They keep calling me me and Vinny, this generation's John Travolta and Zac Efron. I really don't see it though, which is a joke because Vinny's Vinny and I'm me. It's pissing me off, bro.
Coming off of a victory too. Let's see what he does.
I'll probably need some.
Let's go.
It's good.
Just
look
because
to the
I
back.
want
Dude,
to
Sam
keep
was
this
also
saturated
nuts.
as much as I can. So.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The fact that it hit the recording booth, like literally across the field, I never thought someone would go that far.
It beats 100 Thieves, Vinny Hacker.
Wow.
That's a 92-yard throw.
You would think she has places to be.
Absolutely. And that egg
She's
is going
on a
nowhere.
mission.
That
Oh my God, the lead is insane.
The form needs to be studied.
It needs to be studied.
This is
She actually went crazy.
She is such a lead. She is already passing it over to Ted.
Oh, no!
She
Oh,
fell,
no!
but she passed it over to Ted. And Ted is gone.
Nice hit over.
Squeaks comes in
Got a
clutch.
good
What do
rally
you do?
here.
Good shit, Connor.
Big rally squeaks with the.
Good shit, Squeaks.
E-Rob sets it up for. Oh! That's in. That is in.
Double check.
Rob sets it up for.
Oh, the bleach
that's
is
in.
killing
They
me.
wanted to say that I was wrong to call that
The
in.
bleach
That's
is
just on the
attacking
line.
me.
I don't know what to tell you, ref. I don't know what to tell you. That's just in. Mango, bro. Mango got robbed at gymnastics.
Okay,
Talk about the egg
here,
roll
it's-
change. Oh, basically what happened is
Oh,
that I talked to
brother.
everyone beforehand, and we had
Brother.
said that during the relay race there'd be a 10-second penalty if you cheated. So the example being, if you ran during the egg walk contest, which only one person did, obviously an accident, but we marked them and subtracted 10. When Stans was talking to the teams, he said that if you drop the egg, you would lose 10 seconds.
Is that
and
pretty?
then
Is that
people
good?
drop the
Or should-
eggs,
Definitely.
and because of that, like Cutie in
Well,
FaZe
can I trust you not to
thought
yeet that
really they
across
should
the
have done
room
better
on
because they
accident?
didn't drop the egg and other people did drop the egg, and that Cutie was robbed. But that was just a bad comment from Sans. I thought you said that. No, I said on the mic
That's
that
good.
if
Okay.
you cheated, if you ran, you would lose 10 seconds. But the penalty for dropping an egg is simple. You have to pick up the egg and go again. That's the penalty. So you admit you robbed Cutie? Not at all. Not at all. I gave way too many. I gave too many concessions to FaZe. Let me be very clear here. FaZe did not get robbed. They were gifted. Adapt should have been DQ'd. The whole entire team might have been DQ'd. They were conceded. They had an extra player for them. They had a lot of shit going for them. Yeah, I think because Mango went first, he got a worse score. But also, Mango's too much of a real one, too much of a G to strike a pose and look at the camera like a theater kid. It's just not in him.
Like I agree with you because if any case your hair does,
He'll do the gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
He'll do the tricks off of it, but he's not gonna fucking.
Oh yeah,
Look
because
at the
I like
judges.
dark colors, but for you, you don't want to go dark.
I would love to try it, but I just don't think I look good until I got like my teeth fixed.
I think before you did anything, I think you should get like a wig or something for you to like wear it for a couple days to see if you truly like that.
She's gonna score a touchdown.
Because it's so much harder with your hair, I think, because it's naturally blonde. Yeah. To then go back. But I mean, maybe not because I don't know. I'm not no hairstylist, but that's what I would do if I was you.
I thought she was gonna
I'd
go
buy
for
like
a
a really
touchdown.
cheap
Dude, Lily
wig and I would
messages
wear
me
it
right
around
after day
like
one. She goes,
your
"Mike, what's up?"
apartment
I'm like, "What do
and
you
just
mean?"
like,
And she
you know,
goes,
you don't have to
"His
wear it
gymnastics
out, but just
performance
wear it and
was
see if
the
you actually
best."
really
And I
like
was like,
it.
okay, first off, you might be a little biased, okay? A little biased. A little bit, but Michael did go crazy. Give it up for Michael Reeves!
Simon says wave it around. Simon says stop, hands down, hands down. Simon says hands down. Faster, hands up.
Dude, this fucking guy was so good at his job, man. He was so good at his job. Simon Says was literally so hard. It was so hard.
Simon says up.
Wait, I just saw myself cheat in real time. Hold up, watch this.
Stop, hands down, hands down. Simon says hands down. Faster, hands up. Hands, oh no.
Technically, they did not go up. They just went parallel. Nothing in the rules says you can't put your hands parallel. Nothing in the rules. A lot of people cheated in this. My opinion, in Simon Says, is that unless you're getting called out, you got away with it. You're allowed to get away with murder. That's my personal opinion. Because the only time where you're able to get away with it is when the group is big. When the group gets small, the crowd and the people who are watching from the sidelines are so focused on you that you can't even do a single flinch. Otherwise, you're going to be called out. So when the group is
How does
big,
that- are
if
we
you
all-
didn't egregiously, like put your hands up and you went like,
Okay,
I think you should be allowed
whenever
to
you
get
get
away
back,
with that.
can you
That's
give me a
part of the
thingy so I
game
can
of
put it on
Simon
my
Says,
head?
personally. And it's also
A
true that
baggie
the
to
people
keep- to
who are
trap
cheating
the
to stay in
heat.
are likely not the ones who are going to win if they're getting got that early.
Hands up, you're out, you're out.
See, like right there, for example, that probably doesn't get adapt out in the first round with 32, but when there are less than 10 people left, he's gonna get caught.
Wave it around, you're out.
The waving around is so hard. I don't know why.
And then after
That's
we'll
like
keep the
one
bleach.
that
We'll
always
see how it
fucks me.
Yeah, we'll do.
Simon says up, Simon says down, Simon says belly, Simon says nose, Simon says belly, Simon says nose, Simon says belly, Simon says nose, Simon says ears. Simon says wiggle the ears. Simon says stop, hands up. Simon says hands up, hands down. Simon says hands down, hands up. Simon says hands up.
Oh no.
Emily did do really well.
You have to kiss Corbin's girlfriend. Kiss cutie. Kiss cutie.
Whoa!
What?
What does this mean if she makes it?
What?
Oh no! Ludwig, you better go
Shut
stop
this shit down.
I think I need Ludwig.
I think I need Ludwig.
They put this in the video. They put this in the 20 most viral moments. This is a Red Bull sponsored video. They put this shit in. They don't put Miz slapping Emily, but they put me kissing a man.
I've never run so far to kiss a man on the lips.
Why do I got such tight shorts?
What do you mean, wait? Why are you making it weird? Oh, it's back here?
We'll allow it.
This is, just so you know, not sexual for me.
It is for me.
Okay.
No way. Do not do that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Wow. Wow, the crowd goes crazy.
If you miss this, I straight up will change the course of everybody's life here.
Yeah, just run
It
up
will
and-
permanently shatter the remains of this event. Thank God! Thank God!
You know what's crazy? Did we end up losing that, or did we end up winning that game of bowl? We ended up winning that, right? Not only did we end up winning that, we ended up fucking winning because of how much he missed. So him playing more bowl is
Scorbling?
also
What
why
are you
we moved on.
scorbling
If
over
we
there?
didn't do that, we might not have won.
Yes.
And people say I do
Scorballs.
nothing for my team. Don't be homophobic. Should have kissed longer. I'm not homophobic. All right, I just don't kiss dudes. Except for one Australian a year. That's it.
Let's pick someone from the stands. I want that guy.
All right, the rest of Team Twitch, get locked in. You might have to talk to him about which position he wants. He looks like a strong guy, though. He's kind of losing it on the way down. He's actually still losing it.
You have someone from the crowd.
I'm ready!
What's your name?
Ed!
Shouts out Ed. Can you give me an ah?
Ah!
He's physically fit.
I like that he's got the mogul sweater. That's a nice sweater. I like that one.
Go!
30 seconds
Go,
on the
Ed,
clock.
go!
So initially for the water bucket challenge, we were going to use water bottles as the very last thing, which is a very small opening, which is what the TikTok challenge is. But then we tried it in practice, and that was too hard.
you
so
could've
we
just got
switched
me
to
a
paint
regular
cans,
trash
and we
bag.
practiced it. The issue is streamers try so fucking hard. They
me
were
in
so
there.
sweaty, which is a good thing.
And then
but
I'll
our
start. I
practice
mean, I
team
guess I should have
wasn't.
been
So our practice
taking.
team was just
I
like,
guess I should have been accounting the time.
doink. And then at the end, it was like,
We'll
yeah,
look in
this is a
30
variable amount of
minutes.
water.
30
But for
minutes
them,
from
it was like,
now.
okay, I'm going to slowly lift it over my head.
Yeah,
I will
just
then say a
plop it. I'll
code
make
word.
sure everything's
That is when you know I have
moist,
finished
nice
my
and
bucket. You know what I mean?
moisty.
Half the time is gone. Ed has just completed. Not a single drop was lost.
9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're good.
Wow.
I didn't know water was coming out. I had no idea.
Ed. Wow. Close. With the crunches, this is so hard to watch. He's kind of faster than the
This was a hard watch.
low-key. Oh my God!
Nice Wig sprinting on his injured foot. Determination.
Nice Wig wanted to do this.
She
They
threw it
had
at
an
me,
alternate.
chat.
This is like the videos you see on your fucking Instagram
I think I
reels.
heard that.
It's like after his injury,
Okay,
athlete
okay.
Nicewig decided to push through the pain and continue fighting for his team.
Dang.
Although they didn't win
Fucking
gold, they won the hearts of many
Now you
because
must
of
make sure the
Nicewig's heart of
squirm one
gold.
doesn't have bleach on him. Oh yeah, cap me up. Cap me up, G.
Jester speeding through.
Yeah.
One.
Oh yeah,
And
it's on my
true
forehead. I
competitors,
feel the wet.
they're
No,
keeping
I'm
it
holding
going.
it.
Can we please hear it for this team?
Am I good? Am I all covered up?
4.
The water balloon toss is low-key
Am I all
hard.
covered
Down to the
up?
wheelbarrow race.
Chat, are we all covered up? This is just crazy.
Final time of 150.
Now we talked about maybe giving a second.
I've been
of
checking.
time
I have
off the
time right now.
clock for like either how many points ahead
Yeah,
they
you wanna
were,
sit down?
or we were just thinking
Okay.
of giving 5 seconds for third,
Okay.
10 seconds for second, and like 15 for first.
All right,
I
we'll
think
be
we went as
switching
high as
chat,
20
and then I'll be
seconds for
doing
first
here.
as like a handicap. I thought that was too OP. It turns out it wouldn't have mattered. I think even with a 20-second handicap, I don't think Team 100 Thieves would have podiumed, but I do think it would have maybe changed Team Red Bull. That's who it actually would have changed the results for, but
One of them is going to have to get in the potato sack as we cross the line and start the throw.
Whoa.
Now, Nut got this in his first throw.
Dude, our team
We
went
have a board
beast.
miss. A board miss. Oh, a board miss. The pressure's getting to him. Almost a bounce. All right, run and grab him.
I don't think the final event felt anticlimactic. I think the final team felt anticlimactic. Like, I think the thing that felt anticlimactic was 100 Thieves not winning or having a close race. But I think Red Bull going up and trying to beat podcast time was hype. It's just because you're watching people compete and you know it's over. That's where it's anticlimactic. But the goal is for it to be like, if you've ever watched the Nickelodeon show Guts, like the Astro Craig, where somebody goes up and they get a time and then you watch someone else go after. And sometimes that person that you're watching doesn't win. No, it was like
so
child
basically,
games.
you saw how small those little pieces of hair were on your head?
Yes.
I want that, but highlights. I just want to fix my roots.
In the
Think my
4
roots
by
more
100 meter
vulnerable.
relay with the cowboy
That's all I
hat
want.
was.
Okay. Last time I told you that, you did my
Yeah,
whole
we
house.
literally played
Well, yeah,
Simon
okay, so you
Says.
just want me to
We
pick
literally
out,
played
like,
Simon
just
Says
little
and did a
spots.
gymnastics
Yeah, like
performance
like-
where
and
people
like
jump
this
through
big.
hoops. Like, what do you
Yes, and obviously I got like my money pieces.
Yes, yes. I will let you.
Like you can kind of see where my highlights are.
Yeah, you want me to be where they're not.
It was fun though, man.
Well,
that
no,
shit
but not
was
like how it's are, but I mean,
It was
Like
fun.
right here, like this is a little darker
Oh,
section.
Sambucha.
You
I
can-
competed in one of
you can see where the root growing from that spark.
Yes,
is.
yes,
That's
yes.
right. You'll see me pulling up right
That's
there, and that is
really
because I
it.
tore my
What
hamstring
color are
15
you
minutes before the
gonna
event
be using
actually
for your
began.
hair?
No, I've never torn
Blonde.
my hamstring before, but once it happens, let me tell you, you know exactly what's going on. That thing was hurting
This is
really
my hair, and
badly.
I
I
love
felt
my
like a horse that just got like shot
I
in the
just
leg
want
and was
a
about to
little
be
bit
put down.
lighter
Let me
because
stretch it out. Let me
I hate when the ingrown.
Ooh, hamstring issue.
So I head
Well,
over to
just
the
'cause it's
grass and I'm
winter.
trying to like stretch it out,
It's
figuring
all
out what's
winter.
going
Just
on in my
eating
life right
so
now
that
because
you
I'm
go
super
on.
excited and all of a
Look at
sudden
that.
it's just like I see my
Spinning
dreams taken
from
away
all
from me.
this.
Dude, I knew this was gonna
Can't believe you
happen.
bleached
Oh,
this
I was like,
shit.
guys, make sure to stretch.
Looking
You know,
so-
hydrate. Guys,
so
come on.
cuddly.
You're not used to
He's
physical activity.
being a
Fucking
cuddle
broke first
dog.
run.
Joke, that might have done it. I might have
At
to
least
opt out. I don't know if I was in
somebody's
shape enough to run it right now.
Okay.
So I told my team,
Are
like,
you
hey, I
ready for
literally
this?
can't run anymore. I really wanted to. I tried.
you
I'm
ready
usually
for
good with
me
working through
to
pain, but it was
touch
just
your
very
hair?
debilitating. But I didn't want to make a big deal about it, so I didn't tell Ludwig, Red Bull, or Off
Pick out
Brand.
little
So if you're seeing
pieces
this,
and
I'm
just
sorry. Let's act like I
Don't do
never
too
said
much.
that.
I'm
You didn't tell
trusting
me
you,
shit.
Momina.
That's
I'd start from the back and make
You
your
didn't
way
tell
front.
me
It's gonna be
shit.
easier.
Team YouTube actually impressed me,
So
probably
let's
the most throughout the event.
move
I
that
think Team
chunk.
YouTube
Those are
was the
your
most
other chunks
impressive.
of
They like
hairs.
ended up
You don't have
super
to worry
clutching
about
day
going down,
two.
'cause I really
They
don't
look
show
good,
that.
man. They look
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Finish the video.
You just
No, I'm
want
not
the
gonna watch
top
all
pieces.
Sambucha's video on stream.
Mainly,
I would recommend you
yes.
guys watch
Obviously,
it.
you
But
can do a
I
little
don't
bit
wanna
of
watch. It just
mids
came
if
out
you
an
wanna
hour
blend
ago,
it.
so I'd be like taking a bunch of early views from it, and then if it pops up on your For You page, you might not watch it.
I'm
and
so
shit,
sorry
and
y'all
I
had to
haven't
talk
asked
to
if
her
I can watch
stream.
it. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Whatever.
Can
Oh,
I?
here, you can change
I've
the
been holding
video.
off on the
Get
Mr.
out.
Beast, waiting for you to react. I have realized I've
Yeah,
created
yeah.
a
We're
culture
gonna
where
pick a new
people-
video.
Well, I have these. You can watch those, or you can change.
What if we watch your stream?
Serial
why would
killers
we-
and
no.
murder, all things that I love to
would we
consume, and I
sit
know you do
watch
too, you
this?
sick-minded, beautiful freak. And today we are going to be looking at some interesting
like
murders that
watching
have
her.
all occurred in the
Yeah, that's why she was
boundaries
doing
of the
the-
United States national parks. Have you ever heard of Missing 411? Of course you have. You're here.
I wish
know
I
most of you
had
probably have. But for those of you who
something
haven't,
to
it
put
is a
this on.
series of books written by former police officer David Politis. Big fan, by the
Get
way,
it off
about
my
mysterious
skin.
disappearances in the national parks. And the name
Or I
Missing
just start-
411 comes from a list of 411 people missing from national parks, and it's
There-
also
there
the
we
number
go,
you can
there we
call to report
So
a
put this
missing
around your
person
shoulders,
report
just
or
like you
investigation.
did.
So in
There
today's
you go.
video, we are going to be covering
Give me
some
your
of the
back.
most
Okay,
intriguing
perfect.
disappearances related
So then
to
it won't,
the
it won't like
411.
touch your skin. Listen to me. I am the person now.
And our
I
first
am the
one is
captain
called
now.
Bigfoot
Emily.
Steals Children
I
in
am
the
the
Woods.
captain now. You wanted.
Bigfoot.
You wanted on this.
This is a story
voyage.
about Dennis Lloyd Martin and Trenny Lynn Gibson. And we begin our
Do you
search
believe
for the
in good
missing in
Bigfoot?
Appalachia. Yes, I say Appalachia because my
I don't
boyfriend is from
believe-
Appalachia.
I don't
and they
believe
say
that he could
Appalachia,
be in
not
hiding
Appalachian.
for this
Don't come at me.
long. Like, I
Specifically
think we
in the
have,
Smoky
like,
Mountains
infrared
National Park,
that can
nestled
see through
between
the forest
Tennessee
and
and North
see if there's a
Carolina. Smoky
giant
Mountain National
8-foot
Park might
man
be one of the most beautiful
roaming
places
around
to
the
visit in the
mountains.
continental United States. It boasts
You know what I'm
gorgeous mountain
saying?
ranges, dense forests, flowing
I mean, you never know.
waterfalls, and
Aliens
miles
exist.
and miles of
And
hiking
maybe
trails,
exists,
including
so,
the
yeah,
Appalachian
maybe it's
Trail, or
possible
Appalachian,
it's
whatever you want to say.
anything.
This means that millions of people visit every year. And while most get to enjoy the
Anything
park,
is possible
some may
when
never
you're part
leave.
of
And
the
our first case
team.
occurred on June 14th, 1969, at Spence Field. The Martin family had spent the night on the 13th at a cabin within the park. Dennis Martin, along with his father, William Martin, his brother Douglas, and his grandfather Clyde, had decided to go for a hike and ended up going to Spencer Field. And this field is high up on the mountain mountain with
Obviously, you know
plenty
you
of
don't
tall
need the
grass
bleach on the
growing all
stuff
around
like
it,
that.
and very thick
Yes.
vegetation surrounding the
I'm glad
area.
you
It also
come.
crosses the border between North Carolina and Tennessee. So William and Clyde would sit down and allow the kids to play around once
Sometimes
they
they
reached their destination. And while they were resting, another family would come by, which coincidentally they would have the same last name as the
gonna make
Martins,
you beautiful.
Martin. And they would come up and ask if their kids could play together, and of course William and Clyde
Since you
obliged.
look
And
like
over the next few minutes, the family's children would play in that tall grass and everything
Everyone
would
calls
be fine. But that was when one of the kids
Yeah,
suggested that they
right.
play hide and seek. Don't play hide and seek in the forest, in the woods, in Appalachia.
Call me Picasso.
So when the
Whoa,
game began,
Squirm.
all the children would
You hear that?
sprint off into different directions,
Squirm, Lana, are you
including
okay?
Dennis Martin. And he was seen
because
about
you tried to
50
give him
feet
a
from his dad on the
bleach
edge of the
treatment.
field
Oh, I
on the
did not.
Tennessee
I
side. So
tried.
roughly 5 minutes would go by, and all the children would eventually come out, except for Dennis. And his father would naturally become immediately concerned.
glad.
When he saw Douglas's face, he knew something was wrong. So everyone in the field obviously began to search the immediate area, screaming his name and looking behind every tree and bush. But Dennis was nowhere to be found. And at the time of his disappearance, Dennis was wearing a bright red shirt. He was roughly 4 feet tall and weighed about 55 pounds. He is also described as having brown hair and brown eyes. So the
Not
authorities
Dennis,
were
they stole
naturally called,
Dennis.
and an extensive search began. But as the search continued, they would
Who
find
stole
no
Dennis?
trace of Dennis. The park rangers began by asking people in the
Oh, they
immediate
stole
area
a
if they
person
saw
named
Dennis,
Dennis?
or saw anything
Dennis
that was
Lloyd
suspicious, but
Martin.
everyone would reply that they had not seen the boy. And around 5 p.m.
Careful
on
out there in
July
the
14th,
wilderness.
only a few
Your
miles
name's
away from where
Dennis.
Dennis went missing, the Key
Bigfoot will
family
come
would begin
get
a
you.
hike near Rowan's Creek in Cades Cove. While on their hike, they heard, quote unquote, an enormous, sickening
do you
scream.
want me
And they
to
would walk a
attempt
few hundred yards in the direction
your
of the
Monet
scream to see if
pieces?
something was wrong and if they could help.
A man and his
Or
children.
do you want
and
to
they
attempt them yourself?
I mean, if you just look at
they were
where
trying to photo
the blonde piece that's the closest
the
highest
deer.
up,
They were following the deer.
on my blonde,
up
like
Rowan's
where it
Creek.
is on my money piece, you can just
And they
do
heard
the
a
roots on it.
child scream. The father ran up there, and he saw
Like how
a
much
man
like
dart into
yeah,
the
section
woods,
me out like the
and he
money piece you
described
want.
him
Here.
as
It's easier to do it on your phone.
unkempt.
And
Like,
Mr.
how
Key would go
much?
on to investigate the
So,
scream by himself,
this piece
just in
right here.
case it was like a
Oh,
dangerous
but not like
situation
all
for
the
his
way.
family.
Like,
But
don't
when
cut
he
it.
ran from, he would see a man
Yeah,
in the
go
bushes
take
who
it.
darted off into the woods. So he quickly turned and left the area, thinking that that was extremely weird. And then he would learn only a few hours later that a boy had gone missing in that area hours before he saw the man in the bushes. While this is incredibly strange, it will be incredibly important later. Mr. Keys would even go on to state, "But it wasn't a bear, it was a man hiding in the bushes. He was definitely trying to hide from us," which sounds suspicious as So the search for Dennis would move on well into the night,
This is
but
the
be
fit for the
hindered by a
day.
very large rainstorm,
Oh.
causing the search to stop for a night. And in the morning, an extensive search party was planned to begin operating the next day. And when June 15th came,
Fit.
one of the largest manhunts for a missing person
shorts.
ever seen would form in hopes of finding Dennis. In total, there
No,
were
we're
30
still
Boy
puffy right
Scouts,
now. We're
51 Ranger students, and 3
Back on that.
helicopters, including 2 helicopters sent from the U.S. Air Force. On top of all
Anything
that,
is
too, there was a
wrong.
group of Green Berets that arrived from Fort Benning, and later that week, 40 more
I have,
Green
like,
Berets
some,
would be
like,
on the case. It's
10-ish
completely
ones.
wild that the case ramped up to this degree in less than 24 hours. So over the course of the next few days, the search would grow immensely, like I said, gaining hundreds of volunteers a day until the Park Service had to literally tell people to stop showing up. Talk about people coming together, though. That's awesome.
And then
At its
after
peak,
this,
though,
we'll
there
see
were
how my hair is,
1,400
and then if it's light
searchers
enough,
helping to
we'll
try to
put the
find Dennis.
toner
Even
in,
the
but I'm gonna have to
FBI
wash it
and the
out.
Coast Guard were called in
And then
to
we'll
help
put the
with the
toner
search. But one
in.
thing that was odd was that in the official National Park Service report, the reason that the FBI was called was not directly stated because foul play had not been suspected yet. So there was no need for them really to be involved in this investigation unless the FBI and
got it?
NPS knew something William Martin didn't. But the
What
FBI would
she
later
say?
I'm a
conclude that
good
Dennis was
worker.
not abducted,
And
despite
they
his
need
father's
me.
adamantly telling him that he believed
Blood.
without a doubt that foul play
Okay, you're
was
sitting on the
suspected.
thing.
But
Oh.
despite the
Sitting on the
NPS and
And you need
FBI
to
suspecting that
redo
foul
your-
play did not
your,
occur, they would conduct
person.
numerous interviews with people in the surrounding area,
shit, yeah.
including Harold Key. What's even more strange
So,
is Harold's interview
I would
and
do
the
about
circumstances surrounding it. According to the FBI,
piece.
when they reached
And
out to
you do
Harold,
it
he
on
agreed
both
to
sides.
meet with
And make
investigators
sure this
at the
part
park.
isn't down
But when
my
the
middle.
time for the interview arrived, he never showed up to the park. Instead, the FBI's would run into him outside the park and continue the interview there. And during this interview, Harold once again claimed that he had no idea of the boy's recent disappearance, but
You
called
wanna
the
cut it?
authorities
Can you, like, make it in the
anyway
middle
because
of
of
my
the
head? Do
strange
you know how to
man
make
and the
middle
scream
part?
he and his family
On
had
my
heard.
head?
Furthermore,
but it's
Harold's
already- wait,
son would later tell
But see, the
newspapers
issue is
that
I already
he had
started
seen
doing
a
the bleaching
bear
on one side.
or someone running through the trees
That's okay.
in the
I just
same
want it
area
middle, like,
where
it
his
doesn't have
father
to be
saw
middle
the
all the way
man in
down
the
my head.
bush. But
I
despite
just
all the
need middle
evidence
at the
that was
front for the
presented to
money
the NPS
pieces.
and the FBI,
You know what I
they
mean?
concluded that Harold's sighting
That's
and
okay.
Dennis's
Wait,
disappearance
that's
was
in the
in
middle
no
right
way
here, she's-
connected. So much so that they didn't even bother to investigate the area where Harold had that sighting, which is
That
so
works, yeah.
stupid. NSP
So,
Ranger
this
Dwight
chunk-
McCarter, who was
Yes.
well respected
And
and
then
NSP's
get that
best
chunk
searcher
for
at
me
Great
over there.
Smoky National
Well, you just
Park,
make it
stated
even.
that it
Push your-
was possible for a man to carry a small child from where Dennis
Make
was
sure you get
located
both
to where Harold
sides, up
spotted the
and
man
bottom.
in the bushes,
I'm
which
making
is
sure.
extremely prevalent. Even other people within the NSP, such
All
as
of
Harold
it, so
Sherman,
it's-
a research associate of the Experienced Services Program, a branch for older NSP employees, wrote literal letters to his superiors
trying to,
and
like,
news
overlap
outlets
too
of
much.
his beliefs that Dennis was, in fact, abducted, stating, I am impelled to ask you if you know
Yay, I'm
whether
so
or not
glad.
there
I'm so
have
glad it
been
worked
or
out.
are any questionable characters in this region, camping out in the wild in this area, like hermits,
I mean,
squatters.
this
Such
job-
an individual may not be connected with the
And
boy's
they even said, like,
disappearance
I'm a
at all,
good
but I
worker. They're
feel
just like, you know,
that a
that's just something
maniac,
like we have a
so-called,
rule
does
for,
exist
like,
in the
no
vicinity
call.
and could
Yeah,
have
and I mean,
trailed
they
you.
have
I
to-
It's just like,
hesitate
it's
to
not
write
that I thought
anymore
you were
as my
lying and all
conscious
this stuff.
mind
I
is
don't want
trying
you
to
to think I was
reject
being a
such a feeling.
bitch.
I see
I
something
was like,
red
no, you're okay.
and
I
something
understand
being
you're a man,
carried
you have
or
to do your
dragged.
job.
Are
You
there
know?
any
and she
caves in the
can't like
vicinity? A
let
stream
certain
may
people get
even
away
run
with it
through
if
it
other
or
people
part of it.
try.
I have
You know?
always
Yeah,
commented when
and I don't want
impressions
her to,
come
like,
to
and I
my
also don't
conscious
want her to
mind
think I'm trying
trying
to
to
take
tell
advantage, but,
me
like,
that they couldn't
you know,
possibly be
her
true.
previously
But I get a
knowing me,
feeling
we said
of
that,
sudden
so I really
panic
appreciate
on the
her giving
part
me
of
this
Dennis. What
opportunity. I
happened
told
to
her,
him
like, I'm
occurred
gonna make sure
suddenly,
you all don't regret
unexpectedly,
it, you
and
know?
he could not or
It gives
did
me
not
this,
cry out.
like,
He seems to
jam
be
in
struck
a
down
sense.
by something. The area is rugged. I don't know why I gave him that accent, but I feel like it's right. It's right, and I agree with him. I agree with him. Go look! I don't know why I turned into Jerry Seinfeld. Also, I'm sorry, I gotta put on my glasses. I can't see. Chris reads screens or whatever.
Gather around because now it's Chris Reed's screen.
And things continued to be weird, to say the least, as the searches concluded. And the case would
No one's making
unfortunately
me
go cold.
bald.
First, both the NPS and the FBI kept Dennis's father, William, in the dark about Harold Key's sightings. It also seems like they kept the general public in the dark about this as well. William didn't actually learn until the Key family sightings,
legitimately
until the NPS went public, which is up. They
And we have
also
about
didn't
10
inform
minutes
him
for
of the
my
FBI
hair,
interview that took
then,
place after they told him his son's disappearances had no foul play involved. Furthermore, many people have requested an FOIA, which is a Freedom of Information Act, request on the Dennis case from the FBI. And this request has conveniently been rejected, including David Politis. Shout out, you're awesome. What's even more odd is that despite publicly stating the sighting, the
Now,
NPS never
that way,
created
this
an
way a little
official
bit.
report
Lauren,
about
you're
it.
gonna
So
be
the
my eyebrow
only way
bleached.
to know about it is through the newspapers. There were also numerous psychics
Oh, y'all see
called
this stream?
to
She's
cover the
trying to,
case, and
she's
some were
trying
even saying
to
that
set
he was
me up
alive and
so
checked
she
the trees for the body.
is the
But
prettier
what's
sister.
next might be the most damning information of it
Can I
all.
smoke
In
on stream?
2011, David Politis drove to
No,
interview
just do it to
William
the side.
Martin
Put your head
and
this
Dwight
way. Put your
McCarter
head-
to see
yeah,
if they had any unreleased information on
Just
the
in
case.
case.
And from William's interview,
it's not
we
that you're
learned
smoking,
this.
it's
when
a
Dennis
vape.
disappeared,
Yeah,
he
it's
was
not
literally within 50
collection,
feet or
it's not
less
like
of William. His brother
anything
Douglas
else.
also never saw
Yeah.
anything strange in the woods. William and an
just made it
NPS
sound.
fire prevention officer hiked from the Spence field
Mikey,
to
at
the
first
area
I was
where
like,
Harold
holy-
saw the man in the
I said,
bushes
wait,
in
what?
90 minutes flat.
Holy-
confirming
he thought that
someone
was
could have
me, and
carried
then he
Dennis
goes, "It's
down the
just a
path."
lab.
They also
It's
saw
you.
no caves and no evidence of anybody
Yeah.
living there. Mr.
Yeah,
Martin
look at
actually
me.
spoke with Harold and learned that
That'd
he
be
and
crazy
his
if you were
family
blonde.
saw a man carrying somebody over
If I
their
could do my
shoulder
hair as
along
blonde
a
as
nearby Ridge at the time
very
of Dennis's
minimally, I
disappearance.
might like I would attempt it.
And he also
but
learned that the local
for me to get your
newspaper
blonde
purposely
would be
omitted and changed
You
this
would have to get
information
extensions.
to say that they
I would
saw
need to go to a
bear. Mr.
professional.
Martin would
Yeah. I
don't
state
think we
that
could
the head
achieve
of the
this.
park services
Absolutely
was
not.
merely just
Blonde
a
on our
figurehead
own.
Your shit
and
would fry
receiving
off.
We're
orders
kinda
from someone
stupid.
else, explaining why so much information was
both
neglected and
kinda
hidden.
stupid,
Furthermore, the
little
lead
bit.
FBI agent, Jim Reich, on the case took his own life only 4 years after Dennis's disappearance. Lastly, William firmly believes that his son was kidnapped by somebody waiting in the woods. He stated, "There was no way his son could have gotten away as fast as he did without people finding him." And based on this interview, it became
Everything is
extremely
awesome
clear that the FBI and
when you're part
NPS
of a
were working
team.
closer together than people had thought. They both withheld information, and the people assigned to each case by the agency had odd events or information surrounding them. Like to not tell the family
Did you finish
of a
all your
missing
benefits?
child that a man was seen
Tracy!
carrying
Hi,
someone
Tracy,
over
how
their
are you
shoulder
doing?
is extremely odd, to say the least. It
What
was
odd
almost as
benefit?
if they knew that
Like,
Harold
he had to
Key had
do
seen
his- where he
something
signs
he
up.
shouldn't have,
Oh.
and that they wanted to
I wanna
investigate it
FaceTime
privately or something.
Mickey.
I love
Can I FaceTime
conspiracies,
him?
but
Yeah.
it's just I can't even imagine as the family of Dennis just not having any answers and knowing that you have been kept in the dark. Like, how could you not think of the most fucked up things, you know? And that
Why
theory
is
would
that
be
on my
further
nipple?
backed
What's
up
going on
by
there?
Dwight's interview, and
No,
here's what we
did.
learned about that. Dennis still believed that a man could have easily carried Dennis away from Spencefield and
Manager.
through Rowan's Creek
Michael.
with ease. And
Are
when
you
asked
going to
about
give
why
me
the
job when
FBI
you come
and
here?
NPS were downplaying Mr. Key's sightings, Dwight states that
Yes.
the FBI wouldn't have any knowledge of the
Wait.
woods,
It's on
so dismissing the idea that a man could have
it
trekked
keeps
from
the heat in for
Spencefield
my
up to Rowan's
the
Creek
bleach.
is
It makes
not
it
that
work better
crazy.
than it
The
drying
NPS,
out.
however, Dwight reaffirms that he has walked that area numerous
I'm
times
supposed to
and knows
watch
for a
it
fact
actually
that
like
it is
soon.
100% possible. And Dwight stated
Well, I
that it
almost
was
got
odd to
fired
have the
today.
Green Berets
But
come
she
and set up
fixed
and
it.
enter the
Because
woods
I was on
armed.
call
In the 1970s,
and
even
I was
NPS
throwing up. I
rangers
think I
were
had
not
like
armed.
food
And
poisoning
previous
or a
instances
stomach
when the
bug.
National Guard got involved, they were
But I
usually
was throwing
unarmed
up
as well.
like at from
Additionally,
like 3
in the
a.m. to
case
like
of
4
Dennis
a.m. last
Martin, the
night,
Green
and I
Berets
couldn't
didn't
fall asleep
even
till like 4
interact with
a.m.
the NPS
And when I fell
rangers.
asleep,
And
I
Mr.
set my
McClure
alarms to call
confirms that
my
there were
boss because I
wild
told her
men
the day
who
like
lived
that day
within
that
the
I wasn't
park,
feeling
which
good.
is terrifying, and that
So I
they
was gonna
purposely
call
did
her in the
so
morning, but
to
my
avoid
alarms didn't
human
go off.
contact. So
But
when
my alarms
Mr.
went off. I
Keyes
just didn't
saw
wake
a
up
man
because I
in
was
the
up
bush,
so late.
it was technically possible for
I
him to
couldn't go to
see a
sleep.
wild
So
man just
around
hiding in the
8,
bushes. He also
if
stated
you
though that he
if you
didn't
know
believe
call
that
no
a
show,
wild
it's
man
immediate
would have taken
terminate like
Dennis
it's
as the
termination.
only wild man that he knew
And
of
I called her
resided
and
on
just like
the
kind of
opposite
I
side
didn't call her. I
of the
texted
park
her and
from where
explained like
Dennis disappeared. So the
I'm sorry, like I
disappearance
was
of
asleep,
Dennis
like I ordered
Lloyd
doctor's
Martin is
notes
one
or
of the
anything
most
you can do
puzzling
to like make this
disappearances
work.
to
Like I'm
ever
sorry, like
occur.
I really need this job. I love this
a
job.
little boy
It's amazing
avoid
for my
over
schedule. Like
1,400 searchers, highly
Don't
trained
take this
Green
job from me.
Berets
Yeah, and I've done nothing but like pick up other
experienced park
people's
rangers
shifts.
who know
Like
every
I
nook
haven't
and cranny
ever
of
given
the
a
park.
shift
Additionally,
away
it seems
either.
like the military, FBI,
So
and
it's like-
NPS
and I work really
knew
hard.
something that
Like, I'm a
everyone
hard
else
worker.
didn't. What's new?
So,
though? And it's not
They're
crazy to
giving me
believe
another
that the
chance
FBI
because
would
I
get
went and got a
involved,
doctor's
as foul
note because
play
they
would
thought I
have
was
to be
lying
ruled
because
out. But why would they
originally
purposely
earlier during the
dismiss
week
Key's
I asked to have
sightings?
Sunday
And why
off,
would the
like
newspaper
no on
alter
call or
what
anything
Key's family saw?
because
Also,
we were supposed to
why did the
move.
Green Berets go
But
into the
then
woods
that got
armed?
pushed back.
Maybe
Like
they
that's
were
not even
tracking
happening
some
anymore.
killer
So
in the area, and when
that
Dennis
wasn't.
went missing,
That's why they thought it was
pulled
sus
all of their
because I originally
efforts
asked
into
to like for
scrubbing
someone
the
to pick up
area.
that
It would
shift.
also explain
And
why there
nobody
was such
did.
a
So
significant
I just
response from
I just
military
didn't show
branches
just because I
and
didn't want to show.
investigative
You know,
agencies. Or
I didn't want to work.
maybe they knew
That
something
wasn't
was
Tracy,
in
where are
the
the
woods
push-ups?
and were scared
All
to
right, Emily.
encounter it.
Go
But
check your
let's look
highlights.
at
Go see if you
similar
like all the spots
disappearances
I
that have
chose.
occurred in the same area. Our next story
You can
details the disappearance of
do more.
Trenny Lynn
You want
Gibson.
more?
So on
Okay.
October 8th,
Even though you said you
1976,
didn't want
in
more.
Great
Well, I
Smoky
want, like, a
National
bunch of little
Park,
ones. I
only
like
6
it.
years
And, like-
after
like,
Dennis Martin
there's a bunch of little ones in the
Trenny
back.
Lynn
You see,
Gibson
like, right here
vanished
where
from
that
hiking
blonde,
on
like,
a
it's kinda
trail.
like a
On the
different shade of
8th,
blonde. It's right there.
16-year-old Trenny was hiking
Yeah.
into Klingman's Dome with her high school class, starting from Andrews Bald on the North Carolina
like,
side.
just like
She
our
hiked
little, like,
with
highlights
Robert
over there, too,
Simpson
like, just
and a
little
group
ones.
to
I'll blend
Andrews
it all
Bald,
out.
but then turned around to walk back to the bus. And at 3 p.m., about 3/4 of a mile from their final destination, Trenny would
If I don't
vanish.
call no
And
show,
in
are you
the
gonna
area
keep
of
me?
her disappearance, the trail was marked and she was in full view of other hikers.
Well, I
and
won't do
following
it.
her disappearance, the NPS began a search for the missing girl and started doing interviews
like,
of
"Please,
the
manager
students to see if they had any
Manager
information to
Mikey,
offer.
I'll
It is
tell
safe to
Lauren
say
the-
that what
the-
occurred
I
before
can't do
Trenny's
anything. I have
disappearance
no
was
power over
odd,
that.
to say the least. In
visiting
multiple
you.
interviews,
I have no
Trenny was
power.
last
Never
seen
watch
on
dogs.
the trail bending
And
over,
I tell
looking at
Madison
something
and Kevin I
turning
pay 'em
right
to
off
not
the
watch
trail
dogs.
right
That's
before
so that she
vanishing.
can't come see
Furthermore,
you.
a fellow
I would
student,
still
Anita
leave.
Rounds, claimed that that she had
servers
vanished
take their
from the
jobs
trail
very
completely.
seriously.
And it's important to note
I
that the
take my
surrounding
job
area
very
was miles
seriously.
and miles of thick
And it's probably
vegetation
'cause they
and
make very
forest.
good
And next
money.
to the trail was a small stream
they make
and
a
a
lot of
slight
money.
rocky
So
slope.
I
Anita
take my
Bounds
job
would say
very
in an interview,
seriously
"She was
if I
on the
make
trail
lots of
when I
But you'd
money.
have to be
I looked
working
away,
night
and when I
shift,
looked back,
Emily.
Trini was nowhere in
But
sight. I
Mikey
should
can
have
give
been
me
able
day
to see
shift.
her if
But
she
you
went up
don't
the
make
trail.
money
I
on
checked
day
the
shift.
area where Trini was last
But
seen. No trail
Mikey
leading off. Very
Mikey
rough,
give me night
small
shift
stream,
on
brush and
No
trees.
special treatment.
Yelled,
Emily
but no
get all
answer. And
special
the search
treatment.
would
No,
begin on
you
the
would get
8th,
none
but was
because
hindered
Why
by
I get
weather,
no
which is
special
very
treatment,
strange.
Because Mikey
Mickey?
does
That
not
happened
want to get
Dennis as well.
fired
Not
from
that that's
job
all,
he likes.
but it's very weird.
But
It's very
Mickey,
convenient weather. And
Emily
following the
had
day
no
that
prior
Trini disappeared, the
experience.
NPS really
Apparently
didn't
could
do
barely
much to
hold
aid in the search. We
her
already hate him at this
entry
point.
level.
It became such
Whoa,
a problem
whoa,
that a
whoa.
Swain
No, it was
County
a
Civil Air Patrol
misunderstanding.
Commander, John Maddox, had to
A
call the NPS
misunderstanding
and
because they
complain
thought
about
I
how
was, it
he
was
had people on
sus. They thought I was
standby
being
and
sus.
Yeah,
couldn't
they
move
thought you
forward
were the
unless they gave
imposter.
They
him
thought
the
I was
okay.
an
And
imposter.
unfortunately, the
But then they all
NPS,
admitted.
would you know
She
it,
was like, you're a
wouldn't
very hard
respond to
worker.
Maddox
And we
and his
don't want to
crew
lose
of
you,
over
but you know,
40
like, you know, I just gotta, I'm
two
not trying to be a
doctors,
bitch. I just gotta do my job,
14
you know?
pilots,
And that's what
Special
Mikey's
treatment.
gonna say to you when he has to fire you.
And
search
but
for
he's
Trini
not gonna
had to
fire
be
me because I won't be
completely
late.
called off. And the search for Trini lasted
I
from the
feel like you
8th of
get fired.
October through to the 22nd,
Y'all don't
during
have
which time
write-ups?
300 volunteer
they're
searchers
very
just combed
strict.
the hills
Well,
of the Smoky
you won't have to
Mountains.
fire
The
me.
Army and U.S.
And
Marine
you have to
Corps,
learn all the
along with
traits
helicopters
and
and
the
tracker
items and
dogs,
get
all
tested
got
out.
involved, and they produced some
That's okay.
evidence. Search dogs had
Oh, no,
found
it's
her
not
scent
okay.
at Andrews
'Cause you
Bald
can go
and
home
headed
and you can be
toward
like,
the Forney Creek Trail. Furthermore,
"Oh,
investigators would find shoe prints
fail, and
matching
you
in
get sent home.
size and
And you get sent
style
home
of the
every
shoes
single
that she
day
wore
until you get
on
home.
that day she disappeared.
And
they
then
would
Mikey's
find
doing
those
your
footprints
test, and
at
as soon as you
Double
miss one,
Springs
he's like,
Shelter,
"All right,
which is about
bye.
4.5 miles away from
That's
Andrews
exactly what's
Bald
gonna
by
happen.
the
He's gonna be
trail
like, go
and
tell
about
Lauren
a
how
2-hour
big of a
hike
failure
away.
you
Go
are.
tell
And
Lauren
even
you
more strange,
failed.
according to some
I'll be
sources,
like-
search dogs
And I'll be
found
like,
her
well,
scent
you should
at
study harder,
Clingman's
Emily.
Dome and then Collins
I told
Gap,
you
which was
Mikey
in
would
the
not be nice
opposite
to you.
direction of where she was last seen and
Manager
far
Mikey,
east of
Manager
Double Springs
Michael,
Shelter. And the FBI
and Mikey
would
are different
briefly
people.
get involved,
I trust
but
Emily
like
with
Dennis's
Lauren's
case, they
hair,
aligned
but
with the
Lauren with
opinion
Emily's
of the
hair, I don't know
NPS.
about
The-
all
And said
Exactly.
that
I
there was
don't
no
know why I
suspected
put in this
criminal.
position
And
of
a
power.
psychic
She's done
would
it
eventually
before,
be
I
brought
trained
into
her.
this
I have done it
investigation as
before.
well,
It's
and
not-
would
it's
say
not-
But
that
she
they
failed.
saw,
She failed
quote,
before. I told her I
unquote,
went baby highlights, and she just did my whole
I
thing.
literally did baby highlights
No.
right now, and then she's like, do more highlights.
Well, I just want little highlights, but last time you literally just literally went on my fucking head with the watch.
I think
was
I'm
like,
good. I think this is a lot of highlights.
I don't know if that's what they sound like. I don't have a
That
name
would
or anything to
good.
go
Yeah,
off of,
I
but
know.
that's what I picture, you know.
Can
And in
you,
April, her father
one
would
last
ask
thing,
for
like,
another
do
search
these
by
are
the
the ones
NPS,
you-
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
was
yeah,
told
yeah, yeah.
that only
It's in
25
my
people would be
face,
allowed to conduct
Like
a
highlight little
small
ones like
survey
that.
of
You're
the
gonna
area,
have to talk
meaning that
to
the final
stream
search
while
for his
I go
daughter
watch
would
this
be
out of my
small
head. I will
and
talk to
non-intensive.
Lord, are you blonde or
NPS.
what are you doing?
So
It's
how
the
was it
highlights.
possible
I'll
that
show
Trini
you when
was
it's
able
because
to
we still have to
walk
put
10
toner on
plus
it because I don't know
miles
how much
through
my hair has
rugged,
lifted.
thick,
Make sure like your
vegetative
ends and your
forest
Yeah.
and
and your
mountainous
part.
terrain
And,
to each location
it's
without
they're just gonna
being
be like
seen
highlights,
at all, by the
like,
way. We could even say
small
that after
highlights.
she turned off the trail where her
And I can
friends
go.
last saw
I'll probably
her, she
go
could have found
blonder
another
or
trail and
from
hiked
there,
to the
you know?
destinations where the evidence was found. But another
Anyway.
question would
'Cause I
then
don't
be brought
know-
up: how would she
'cause I'll
remain
fry off my
undetected
hair.
despite being on extremely popular trails?
Lauren-
Like I said in the beginning,
wait, what?
hundreds of people
Lauren
walk through
down
these
meth
trails
with her
daily.
hair?
Surely one of them would have
What?
realized that a
I do
girl who
meth?
had just walked past them was the one
With
that
my
went missing.
hair?
Furthermore, she would have been
That's actually
torn up and
coming
dirty,
over
which
and
would have
we're gonna
caused
go
much more
try
attention suspicion to be on her by onlookers. Another
At
question that
your
remains in the
restaurant?
case as well is what did Trenny
No,
see in
in
the
the
woods that would
store.
cause her to go off trail, and
Are
why
you
she would
gonna be
choose to go
drinking
off trail
wines?
instead of running
Yes,
to
I
her
have to.
friends if it was something
Oh, for
dangerous or I don't know, you know? Like,
Yeah.
did she
So
see
you know what
someone
they
that she
table
knew?
whenever they're asking you for
Or did
recommendations. Oh
something
my
in the woods
gosh,
coax
wine
her off
sucks. I
trail?
personally do not like
I
wine.
like sweet wine.
Yeah, if
just think
it's
it's
sweet, I can
skinwalker.
deal
I
with
don't
it,
like
but like
wine.
I'm
the
scared.
dry, yeah,
You
like
won't catch
dry
me. You
white, I don't
won't
like.
catch me in them woods.
Yeah.
All right.
Dry
And
white
luckily
one.
for you, there are
Well, yeah, but I don't
theories
like. I
for
yeah.
both. So let's get into those. First theory is
I
that she was
like
being
eating it with
stalked
steak.
and was
Yeah,
kidnapped
there.
off the trail. A man by the
Ugh.
name of Kelvin Bowman.
All
what a
right, I'm gonna go
stupid
watch.
name, was shot in the foot of Trenny's yard after being
I'm gonna go
caught
watch.
creeping
Yeah, look,
near
look, look,
her
look.
house. And later on, student testimony claimed
God.
that his car had been seen
well.
tailing
Yeah, I
the
think I
bus
need
on
a
the
little
way
bit more
to onto the hiking
Should we
trail.
saturate
Another
it?
possibility is
Yeah,
that a
saturate a little bit
classmate
more.
on the hike
Okay.
along
Well,
with
wait,
her lured her off the
there's little
trail.
parts
As
that
we
aren't
mentioned
as
earlier,
long as
Trenny
other
was
parts.
walking with Robert Simpson before turning around. And
Which
the two
one?
of
This
them
one?
had been known to hang out
Yeah,
outside
this
of
is the day
school, and
mom
when she
died, and then I
disappeared, she
have
was wearing
that
his
one right
brown
there, the way
jacket.
Dad
And when
died.
he was questioned about her
Or Dad
disappearance,
died,
he
Mom
said
died. I
that
didn't put that
after
in
she
there.
left,
That's
he himself had gone off trail
You didn't
tracking
put
a
that
bear.
under my tent.
Okay, I just
Yeah, I
don't
was
believe
like,
anybody at
Dad
this
has
point.
to go on my
Furthermore, after
collarbone.
she disappeared, Trenny's hairbrush would be found in his
Yeah.
car. And after other students'
Emily,
testimonies,
they're
it was
still
found
so
that it would be
brown
extremely
on top.
unlikely for her to
But
leave her
my
hairbrush behind
actual,
because
like,
she
my
always
new
had
growth
it in
hair
her
is
pocket.
so
Which,
white.
like, you could say that they
Emily,
hung
there's something
out and
on
stuff,
her
and that
arm,
she
too.
would
Look
just
at
leave her stuff in his car. I
Look,
feel like
this
that's
is,
just
like,
very,
white,
you know,
blonde, and
coincidental.
this is
It's not
still
like that
brown.
big of a
Oh,
thing,
you guys
but
gotta look so
you know,
retarded.
still
Oh, just a little
suspicious.
bit. No,
anyway,
I'm gonna
still
put toner. It
suspicious.
should-
But in addition to all that,
Well, I would
there
let
were
it sit
two
for a little bit
reported
longer.
instances of Robert saying pretty
Why don't you
heinous
have a
things
condom on
to
your
Trenny's sister,
Because
quote
I don't need a
unquote.
condom.
Calvin
like
Bowman
Mom.
is
I need a
Trenny.
condom
He will
because
kill
Mom
her. If
is
he
a
doesn't
condom.
have her, I think she might have run off with some
She
horny
is, in
hitchhiker.
fact, a condom.
Like, who the
Condom.
says that about
I
their
like stream.
good friend that just went missing and can't be found? Who
But
the, like, that's so
I
dumb.
just
There's
wanted
too
to
many
call
theories in
you
my
to
head.
tell
Let's
you
go
you're
on to
gonna
other
hire
ones.
me
So the
if
final
I'm
theory
not
is
doing
where
real estate or
Dennis
if I'm
and
doing real
Trenny's
estate and I want a
stories
second job
potentially match
or whatever
up.
the
Both
case
stories
is.
obviously
You're gonna
involve
hire me.
something going
Okay.
wrong in the woods that
I
is
mean, when the
heavily
new store
suspected
opens,
to
I'll
be
let you know when they
kidnappings.
start doing
Dennis
all
was
the
hiding in the
But if
woods
you
and
need to fire
disappeared
me, you
later
can
in an
fire me
area
too,
just below
but
where he was last
you hire
seen.
me.
A man
If I
spots
fail,
another
I
man
fail.
with something
But
over his
I think
shoulder
I work
running
hard,
along the ridge
so
line.
I
And
think
Trenny
I
was
do
last
good.
seen bending over looking
Alright,
at something
I mean,
in
they
the
make a
woods,
lot of
and
money,
then
they make like
strangely went
500
off
shit.
trail. And while searching for Trenny, the dogs
Yes,
would
that's
pick
more
up her
money than
scent
I
in
make at
areas
most. I mean,
miles
on
apart
really
and
good days, like
only
300,
accessible
300
through
to,
trails
like,
or
350.
dense forests. Both children
That's
had
all
also
money.
obviously never
All
been
right,
found.
goodbye,
The
peasant.
closest thing to being found was a footprint in the Double Springs shelter, but other than that, nothing. Both
You're
involved
back.
the FBI and
With
the
her meth
NPS,
hair.
claiming that foul play was not a factor, yet both agencies stuck around to continue a private investigation. Furthermore, two divisions of the U.S. Special Forces were involved in the search,
I'm gonna let it
and
sit
we know
for
that the
another
Green
10
Berets were
minutes, and then
armed
I have
during
to
the
wash
search
it
as
off.
well, but it is
Okay,
unknown if the
I'm
Marines
gonna
had
follow you for
firearms.
sure.
Finally,
Where
both
is- I don't know
disappearances
where my
occurred
cap-
within a very short period of time within
I
each
took
other,
off
and were in
cap.
very close proximity to each other as well. And in the search log,
Cap
searchers
me up,
wrote that they
boy.
were searching Cade's
Cap,
Cove,
you feel
which,
me?
if you recall, is the
That's why I
exact
say to you,
area
AB,
where
cap.
Harold Key saw the man in the bushes
Look at my cap. I'm
shortly
cute.
after
It
seeing
looks
the
like I'm
man
about to go
running
to
on the
sleep.
ridge. So looking at the
Looks like I
evidence
have a
presented in
bonnet
each case,
on.
it looks like the
I'm
disappearances
about to go
could have been
sleep.
caused by the same thing. Many people have theorized that both disappearances
I
are
look super
because
cute.
of
You can't say I
Bigfoot
don't
or
look cute.
wild men. Despite Dwight McCarter
I feel like I
stating that
look
it
quite
wasn't
toot.
likely a wild
Quite
man that took
tootage.
Dennis, all evidence points to someone being in the woods and running off with him.
this
And
video
same
still
for Trenny.
going?
There was no way a 16-year-old girl
I'm
who had
doing-
just been bussed in knew her way around the woods enough to follow the path that she did. It had to be something or someone that led her or carried her through the woods, which is terrifying to think about. It would also explain why Trenny was lured into the woods, while special forces were
Boom.
called and armed in both cases, and why the FBI and NPS both did.
We're gonna do two. We're gonna. God, bleach smells bad. Mm-mm-mm. What do we want? What do we want to watch? What do we want to watch, brothers? Dun 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 dun. No 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 no. You know what we could watch? We could. I could go on HBO and I could make y'all watch 90 Day Fiance with me. Yeah, we want 90 Day Fiance. Oh, I like this.
Chris Chan. They were arrested.
Actually, wait, we can watch the other. Gideon.
You're coming here to see that year-old.
I have a pizza delivery here. You also asked the. I want to see your.
You said
Please. You weren't very big, and that was why you didn't want to send any pictures?
I have no work. I don't.
Why'd you get extra
A
large
predator
condoms?
could be anyone.
You did. You had to get step out.
You're probably wondering to yourself, why is Maui from Moana being arrested by LAPD?
That is crazy.
Stick his hand in the cookie jar too many times? Well, yes, he did, and that's a separate crime. But he's also guilty of trying to meet what he thought was a minor on the dating app Grindr. You see, this monster here, Kay, was trying to groom, doom, and gloom what he perceived to be a young boy. But thanks to a coordinated catch done alongside LAPD, OMA unit, and Skeet Hansen's predatory investigations, we were able to apprehend this monster before any diddling was to be done. I want you
No
guys to sit
diddling
back
was
and
done
relax
today.
while you watch
No
today's
diddling.
explosive episode of EDP Watch. Because in today's episode, we made many shocking discoveries and also eavesdropped on a little bit too many conversations. I'm your new host, Ian Rappaport. And while Chris Handjob is out finding God, we're out catching EDPs of today's episode of EDP Watch.
EDP Watch. Do 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 do.
Oh guys, this was like so last minute. We just borrowed his Airbnb and we got this place decked out. So right here, we got this iPad. Then
Dude, y'all
over
hear
here,
Bruno in the
I got my
background.
DJI mic. The great thing about this, it's magnetic.
Kay just asked, are you sure you're okay with me being not very big down there?
Oh yeah, we don't judge.
All size matter.
Yeah, here he is. His name is Kay. How old is he?
He's 28 years old.
28 years old. Thinks he's meeting a year-old boy.
So what I was thinking, Skeet, instead of us hiding in here, we actually give the two lovebirds some alone time.
Yeah.
So you'll order pizzas, but instead of calling Domino's or Papa John's, you're gonna be calling the Hampton Bros, and you're gonna be ordering a meat lovers.
Well, there's already 2 meat lovers in the house. Which one more?
Wait, let's hear your gay voice.
Hey, Kay. Honestly, I'm just really glad you could make it. I didn't think you were going to. Let's go take a seat.
That's pretty good.
Wait, just sent a snap.
What'd he send?
Oh, what?
Oh,
He sent a weenie.
ew.
A weenie pic.
Oh, he just flashed us.
How long are we gonna give him?
I don't know. What are you thinking, boys?
I say we just wait until you call us.
Wait till he's like on the.
Cause
verge
they
of
not
putting
like
it in your
us.
mouth.
They
And
not
then,
like
don't go all
us.
the way,
They
just
not
go
like
away.
He
us.
did say it's small, so we might not be able to.
Okay,
fit
I'm about to
camera.
wash my
What's
hair
the
out,
focal
chat.
length on your lens? We need at least
Okay, I'm gonna
200
be right
mils
back.
for
I
those.
must wash out
Bro,
my
we're
hair
joking
here. I'm
around.
gonna do.
It's like he's gonna be here like 15 minutes.
Oh shit, he
I'm
really
gonna
is.
add.
We
I'm
gotta
gonna add a
go.
text.
Let's go, boys. We weren't able to ask Kay what his favorite TV show was, but if I had to guess, I would presume it to be The Boys. He first messaged us on the Grindr app and let it be known that he was having a really bored time and that he was just
where'd he
looking
go?
for some fun.
Hey, it's Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
What are you up to?
Bored. Wanna hang with someone?
Oh yeah? Where are you from?
Cali.
Where'd the
North
size go?
Hollywood. You?
Around Beverly Hills.
Oh, okay. Was hoping we could maybe meet up.
I would be down. How old are you?
28.
Oh, okay. Nice.
You drive or anything?
I do not. I'm trying to learn though. That's chill. The site only lets me do it 18, so I put that.
Had my snap. Fix.
Okay.
Kay wanted things to get a little bit spicier, so he sent over his Snapchat. I can only presume that he's a big fan of Yo Gotti because he wanted it to go down in the DMs, and he also wanted our decoy
Down in
to
the DMs, they go down, they go
Snapchat him
down
that,
in the
but this
DMs.
is- if
All right,
it's
I'm gonna be right back, chat.
Do you have guys come over?
Not usually, not
Okay.
gonna lie.
Okay, sounds
I'm gonna
good.
wash this
See you
out. I'm gonna
guys.
show y'all what's up.
Point first.
Oh, a squirmin'!
I can try, but my mom is
Yes,
always
dear.
gone during the weekends late at night. Maybe I should drink an energy drink so I can try and stay awake.
Okay, cutie, cause you might need it.
Why's that?
Do you like the top or bottom bunk bed?
I don't know. Both? What about you?
Mostly bottom, but I could maybe try top.
Now, this information that Kay is about to reveal about himself, not even Batman would be able to get this out of me. I mean, Kay decided to tell what he's packing downstairs, and I'm not talking about the right to bear arms. I'm talking about a different type of packing.
I want to see your.
Oh, really?
Please.
I'm shy. I've never sent before. Why don't you send?
I would, but I'm on the smaller side.
It's really sad to see, and we see it a lot when we do these investigations. But one thing I can say about Kay is he is very, very persistent.
I'm going out to the club with my friends tonight. Can I see you after?
Yeah, my mama's gonna be gone all night. When are you gonna drive over?
Actually, do you think you could Uber me?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. See you soon. Can I please see it? I might come sooner.
Now, that concludes the chat log. I think it's time we give Kay a visit.
Alright, right now we're in position. He should be here in the next 3 minutes, coming in the Uber that we called for him. And he's coming here to see that 15-year-old penis. And we have Ryan on the phone right now. We're going to be listening in on everything that's going on.
Oh, she's on the sidewalk. She's on the sidewalk.
Okay, be chill. We're just a bunch of dudes getting ready to have an orgy in a car. That's not. Oh, that might be Kay. Oh my god, it's so big. Now, we can't show you guys on camera because we don't want Kay to see the light, but see him walking around in the street right in front of us. Circling around, head on a swivel. God damn, that's a big heifer. It's like EDP Jr. Get the shot, get the shot. There he is. Okay. Look at that. There he is. What the fuck am I looking at right now? Oh, this is a big bitch. You can't get it here. What the fuck? That's a big heifer. God damn.
That's a huge
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Alright, there it is.
I'll probably have you do your
Bro, guys, I don't know what we just saw. Some National Geographic shit.
I thought she was a jump scare, bro.
You okay?
Yeah.
Do you want some water or something?
No, it's okay.
I like your outfit.
Thank you.
God. He's putting the Riz on him.
Now I'm gonna grab a drink for me. Do you want anything? You don't think?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. The house is cute.
Yeah, it's just a little above.
Is that your mom right there? On the front?
Yeah.
7 minutes and a half. Set a timer for 7 minutes and we'll go. 7 minutes and hell. Yeah, 7 minutes and we pull you out, Ryan. Get the job done. You got this, bro. Don't put your mouth all the way around it.
Well, you want to watch something or?
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't know. What do you like?
I'm honestly not picky. You can put whatever I want.
Little Rascals.
Little Rascals.
I have ever seen that.
You never seen Little Rascals? Okay, well, I don't want to. It's a good movie. It's like a movie you need to watch. It's not a movie
I know where
you can
leave it in the background.
Yeah, it's not a movie you can leave in the background.
I'm not saying like.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Just in case.
Imagine they watched the whole movie, had a great night. That'd be a long video.
Do you want to keep the light on or do you want to
turn it off?
Get the movie experience.
Yeah.
This should be cute.
So how long have you been, I guess, on Grindr and stuff?
I don't really get action on there, so it's just a how. Check it every now and then.
I get an okay amount, I guess, but people block me.
Yeah, I can understand that.
What do you mean?
Usually, people when they find out like you're not of age.
Why are you there?
You're not. I've hung out with someone who is so.
Oh.
I guess you're my youngest friend. I guess.
I mean, I don't think as long as you know you can be good friends with someone, I don't think it.
Exactly. I don't think it matters what the age is. As long as the vibe is cool.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. That's why I just try to be cool with people.
But I am smart too, though.
Oh, you're smart. You're smart asking a girl to send you DPs.
I wanted to use the word safe. I think safe is not the right word.
You're like safe smart?
Like, you know how I made sure that nobody was home. Obviously it doesn't matter.
I wouldn't have you here if anyone was home.
Yeah, I get that too. That's why I was, I don't care. Or I actually just hung out with someone. Well, we did end up going around. We were watching something and obviously.
You were watching something, yeah. That's how it always goes.
I got to the age where I was smart to know like what to do. I don't know, maybe I kind of like the feeling of like sneaking out. I don't really know. I mean, yeah, I can do whatever the hell I want. But
yeah, I was gonna say, if you still have a curfew at 28.
No,
there's no room for any of us.
I really don't have a curfew.
My mom's weird. Sometimes she's like weirdly strict, but then sometimes she just won't care.
Okay.
So what like all are you into?
I'm not picky. I guess I would say I'm not into like the really extreme stuff. Typical, usual gay stuff.
I feel like I should light a candle. Sorry, I just like feel like it really fit the middle of it.
Don't worry about it. Probably best you don't have one in case something happens. I get it. You want the atmosphere to be good. I'm already having fun, I guess. I like talking, so what are we talking about? So I kind of going out. Obviously, I would invite you, but you're not updated.
Give me a little while. I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
Okay.
You don't want water or anything? You sure?
He said pause. The pizza ready? Gonna put these chat logs in there.
What are you into, I guess? Since you asked me that.
I usually just do like
Yeah.
We'll ask him if he ordered the Meat Lovers Predator Pizza. Let's go. All right, pizza delivery time.
Did you have anything you wanted to do?
I'm with whatever, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, yeah, how about I use the bathroom and we can go.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Should I hide?
Hi, pizza delivery here? You order pizza? You did order pizza?
Yeah, can we have an adult sign for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Meat Lovers Predator Pizza here.
Oh yeah, you just want to bring it in the kitchen.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Wait, how did this happen?
Oh my gosh.
Did we not get the pizza?
You didn't order a meat lover, did you?
No.
Are you a meat lover?
Yeah.
Actually, what's your name?
Okay.
This kind of looks like.
Yeah.
Is this you?
Yeah.
This is your picture, okay?
Yeah. I know what's going on.
From our records, it seems that you like 16-year-old meat.
No,
No. You know that's expired. It's not good for you.
I know what's going on.
Okay. Do you want to just have a seat for me there?
I really don't want to be found, please.
Well, Kay, we don't want to be here either, but you're
No, I understand.
Okay, I mean, this boy did tell you that he was Is that correct?
He did.
Okay. Well, what were your thoughts when you first heard that?
I honestly wasn't even gonna come.
You weren't?
No.
Okay, why don't you just take it slow? Just have a seat right there.
I totally know what's happening.
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell us what's happening?
I will believe that right now.
Oh, it's okay. No, okay. You look like a total queen. I mean, you don't look bad at all.
Thank you.
But I just have to know. The boy told you, and then at some point you say.
No, and you are absolutely right.
Well, you didn't let me finish. At some point you say, I want to see your penis. Why? Well, what's going through your head?
Honestly, I'm ashamed.
You also asked a 16-year-old boy, you top or bottom?
Yeah, honestly, I know. Yeah.
Well, which one are you, Kay?
Kay's actually, he actually
I
answered
see.
that.
Mostly bottom, but I can maybe try top.
So you were trying to put some toppings on a 16-year-old boy.
No, I don't know why you said that.
If you don't know why you said that, can you explain why you're here, Kay?
I'm not entirely sure.
So a 16-year-old boy orders you an Uber to get here.
That should have been a red flag.
Well, a little bit. I mean...
Like a little bit more than a red flag.
Well,
you also asked this 16-year-old boy, I want to see your...
Yeah, and then you said, I believe it was please with a W.
I did, I know.
Okay, can you look at this? Am I doing it right? You said please.
What did you mean by that? I mean, why?
It sounds so bad.
Can you look at what I'm showing you right here? I just want to make sure that we don't have the wrong person. Is that your Snapchat?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
it is.
not a girl. Thickums.
That's not meant to
That's
be
your
gross.
That's your Snapchat?
Yes, it is.
Ah, well, I mean, you live up to the name.
You are Thickums.
Yeah.
What was the intention here tonight?
To hang out. He's like, oh my god, I don't even, I'm so.
Just hang out.
You're a smart guy. You know we know. Just be honest.
I know, you're right.
But do you identify as a guy or?
You're right.
Okay. Okay.
I think the new pronoun today is ED/P.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Is that your pronoun?
I must show chat.
ED/P.
Dun, dun, dun,
I want to make sure I'm inclusive and.
Look, guys. Look at that.
Oh, it's okay.
It's working.
It's just a saying.
We're doing something, chat. We're doing something.
I will go home.
How'd you plan on getting home?
I will do anything. I will bless. I will do literally anything.
Anything. You'll do anything but put lotion on your feet, it seems. It's very ashy. I mean, did you prepare yourself before you came over to?
I did not.
No.
That was not the case.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I don't work right now.
So that's why you had a 15-year-old boy Uber you?
No, honestly, no.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you tell me what filter this is?
It says Snapchat filter.
Now that filter does make you look quite a bit different than how you look today.
We almost thought we had the wrong person.
No, I am a little self-conscious.
Go get a paper
So you
towel.
can show your face to a 15-year-old boy, but you can't show your face to our cameras here?
Yes. I know.
I mean, you're so shy all of a sudden after talking a big game.
I honestly did not come here to do that.
You didn't?
No, I didn't look like that. But
I just want to know what your plan was, where it was going to go after you had a drink with this 15-year-old boy.
I felt comfortable.
Okay. You seem
He's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I had a gut feeling, so I wasn't gonna leave.
Okay.
And I'm being 100% honest.
So just because you thought something was off, you were going to leave?
Yes.
Not because the boy was
Both.
Both. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But that's sort of secondary.
I hesitated. I did.
Well, no, you didn't. I mean, right after he told you that he was 15, you dropped your Snapchat.
I know how it was.
And before you got here, didn't you send pictures of your nipples?
I did. God.
Oh, you forgot about that, huh?
No,
Now, I'm not sure if that would be considered actual nudity or not, being with the whole
those are some double D's. We gotta blur that.
Yeah.
That can't make the programming. This is a family programming, and you flashed us.
I couldn't even unsee it.
Yeah, you're right.
What's your thoughts on the Drake-Kendrick Lamar situation going on?
I don't follow that.
You never heard that? They not like us. They not like us.
Honestly, that was playing in the car going to the bar.
Oh!
So while that was playing in the car, you didn't stop and think, hey, maybe I shouldn't be like this and talk to a 15-year-old boy.
Honestly, I wasn't even.
You weren't paying attention to the lyrics.
It's my first time hearing it.
Well, here, tell me what you think about this part of the song. Oh, you are a certified lover boy. And it's probably a minor.
Yeah.
You get the message here, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Call me genius, because I just broke down those lyrics to you.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? We're in LA, so this is Kendrick Lamar territory.
It is. Compton's not far.
I did not know that.
You did not know. I mean, I'm just warning
I'm
you.
dead ass. I really don't.
You can't go to Compton.
Well, they say dead ass in New York. You can say on the dead homies term here.
I think it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
How would your family feel about this?
That's another thing.
You're sweating a lot.
We know.
The light.
I mean, it's only like one light bulb on.
I know, and I'm busted.
Do you want a glass of water, Kay?
No,
Sure. You're sweating a lot.
I know.
You might sweat your weave out. I'm worried.
It's the heat on my hand.
Are you sure it wasn't the heat from that song?
Put your hand. Oh, that was pretty fire.
That was fire. Yeah.
That was fire, huh?
No, it was.
But you're still a certified lover boy.
I'm doing.
You should maybe move your hands from your face so you're not sweating so much.
I don't want to.
Well, I mean, covering your face isn't going to do anything at this point. We got you walking in and everything.
We have hidden cameras in here.
We have hidden cameras in here.
We
so
have
it's
your
not
face.
even-
You also telling what you thought was a 15-year-old boy that you weren't very big, and that was why you didn't want to send any pictures.
I did. I said that. No, you're right.
It's okay. I mean, no judging. But why does a 15-year-old boy have to know that?
Oh my God.
If you weren't gonna do anything.
I was not thinking. I swear to God to you, on my soul.
So when you don't think, you just tell the boys that you're not packing down things.
Squirpity, whatever you're doing, Squirb.
Can you
Here, watch
look
it.
at this for me? What does that say?
Wait, okay, we don't need this
I did.
anymore.
But could you read it?
Move it, Squirpity.
Why can't you say it?
My sir
What did you say
Squirblins.
right here?
Because they not like
Wait,
us,
what's that?
child.
Can
They
you
not
repeat
like us.
Can you repeat that for me?
I want to see the. I did.
You said that to a 15-year-old boy.
Look
It's
at me,
just not a
chat.
good look, Kay.
You know
Look
what's
at
really not a
me.
good look? This bit emoji.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't
Look
look
at me,
anything
chat.
like it, Kay. You gotta change that. I mean,
Come on, Kay.
That's
And
not
you
too
picked the
bad.
skinniest
For
bit boy.
having
it doesn't.
black or dark brown box dye on there,
No,
It doesn't
no,
look
you
you
can
at
make
all.
it chubbier.
she ain't bad at all.
My body.
Me
One
neither, but I got some man
part
titties.
to two parts.
For
Okay.
sure showing a lot of your body.
You're
Because they not
comfortable
like
with your body,
us.
but you're
They not like
comfortable enough
us.
to
They
show
not
your
like
size
us.
D's to a 15-year-old boy.
You seem
Oh,
pretty
wait,
confident
where's
there.
the little bleach thing, actually?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, I always say.
I guess not. It has bleach on
So
it.
you
Never
have
mind.
it here with you.
I thought I
Where's the
could.
condom?
Thought I could beat the system there.
Didn't you
Sure.
mention
Can't beat the system.
you were bringing condoms?
Well, because again, I always.
You know,
carry
that seems
Why'd you mention it to him?
I
like
don't.
it.
I can't. You know, it looks so bad.
If I
Two.
could ask, where do you have these?
2 shots of
Could we
vodka.
have your consent?
Ah, okay.
Could we pull out the condom?
Just to see like what size.
We'll mix it.
Extra large.
Yes.
Yes.
But you said you had a, not. You said you had a small one.
I know. I just. No.
Do we have your consent to pull out the condom?
Were you okay if I do it?
But for our safety, may we do it?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. It's inside. There's like a pocket.
Here. You
I
can have
made
it.
all of it. I probably should not have made all
I'm gonna
of it, you
cool
know?
yourself off.
Dad, to be honest.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
We're starting to thicken up. Okay, look at that. We're thickening up, bro. Now we're
Don't
thick.
thank me yet.
The goo, she's
I see
thick.
it. I see about 4 condoms
Oh, okay,
in here.
yeah. Looks like Magnums.
Okay.
Definitely. I would
Emily,
know.
does this look like good consistency?
Was that lube?
Does this look like good
Oh, that
consistency?
was lube.
Yes, I said.
For the toner? She's very jelly-like. Yes.
Carry lube.
Okay.
You might want to.
But not for
You
riding.
wanna
You know who else
wait?
likes to be
Let it
safe?
sit on my hair, or let it sit like this.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
I do have TikTok, so I do.
Oh, so you know about.
You
this.
oh, and
You're
you
not
don't want
like
it to
Diddy?
develop on my noggin?
Like I am right now, but I
Oh.
promise you, I am.
I'll keep
not-
mixing
I
her.
would never hit a woman. I would.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Jelly,
we're
jelly.
talking about hitting little.
Look, chat,
Yeah,
jelly,
from the back.
jelly.
I wouldn't even.
She looks like something. I'm not
So,
gonna say
I'm
it.
guessing you weren't really at a gay bar. You might have been at the Diddy
Looks
party.
like jelly.
I swear to God, I'm not. I'm not.
F***ing balls everywhere, huh?
No.
Because you did say you were with 15-year-old boys.
I did.
Do, ain't like us. They not like us. They not like
You
us.
are. You are absolutely right.
What do you think would happen?
Well, one, I'm black, and gay.
What does that
Oh,
have
I
to do
don't-
with
what does that have to
friggin'
do?
race? and
No.
They are.
Sexual orientation.
These ends are crispy, guys.
I really don't know.
These ends are
The last thing I want to
crisp.
see is another black man in prison, but
Yeah, I will do
Crispy.
literally anything. I just.
What do you have to offer? What would you do?
I don't. I don't. I don't know.
You know what you could do for us? You could call your friends that you left back at the
I think we
bar.
waited.
could
You
tell
think
them
that's a good? This is a
what
good
y'all
amount of
would
time
do.
to wait.
You didn't say anything.
Okay, I will. I will.
Oh, got a notification for
I'm
Krispy
starting.
Kreme.
I'm starting,
there's a
chat.
Krispy Kreme
I'm
app?
starting. Okay, I don't need this. I need all this here.
oh, I didn't even know there was an app for it. Frequent customer.
I do have one customer.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to do this on camera?
Well, we just had to
Hey,
keep
mommy!
documentation of everything.
Hey, mommy.
The sooner you call, the sooner it'll be over with.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey Siri, call Keisha. Honestly, she's not good at answering her phone.
She's not
Emily.
good at it.
Keisha's a real bestie.
Yeah, she's.
No, I
she's a real
keep
one.
grabbing my other noggin hair. No, that needs to go away.
It's not off, but Anything else you have to say here?
I have no words. I honestly, I don't.
Hey, Kay,
Okay,
look
that's
at
fine.
me.
Guess we'll just
Genuinely,
go.
Look at me real quick. I'm gonna tell you something.
We're just gonna go in,
Your
you
life's not
know?
over.
Where's my hair going?
Now
Oh,
you
that
know
way.
you have to suffer the consequences.
There's no way I could know what they are.
And I can give you some form of idea,
Emily?
but what I do have to let you know is
Assistance?
that I'm Skeet Hansen with the
Assistance?
Territorial Investigation Unit, and we're doing an online series about adults
Lauren
who
needs
try to meet up with
assistance.
underage teens online for sex.
Lauren could not wait.
I'm gonna be on.
Well, you have to let me finish, Kay. You've just been.
She's
skeeted
getting a
in
little
4K.
ahead of herself.
I think you should do it again. Kay messed up the slogan.
Yeah, you've just been skeeted in 4K. If there's anything else you have to say, we'd
She's
love
a
to hear
little special. She cannot wait.
it. My name's Skeeter, it's sort of my catchphrase.
Well,
Like how you said skeet on a
Bleach,
kind of
not
like
apply
that,
to your-
yeah. But more like
I'm doing to my meetings right now.
You're not actually.
Now I'm letting you take over.
Like you.
You know,
Where'd that
just-
towel go?
Oh, there's.
Like
I don't know if you need it.
Oh, yeah, answer it and put it on speaker.
I clean up the speaker. I want to tell her I want to take confidence.
You gotta answer the phone.
Well, you gotta
before
answer
it-
she's calling.
Can I pass my hair?
Please put it on speaker.
Hey girl.
There's one like on that side too, yeah.
Kate, would you mind putting her on speaker for
Keisha?
Yeah.
Hello, Keisha. How
Okay.
you doing today?
I'm holding down my other hair.
I'm doing well.
Let's just let Kay explain.
Okay, do you remember when I said I was going
like a brassy
to a guy?
Yeah, it's supposed to help get rid of the brass. Ass. Brassy ass. No.
I'm gonna take it to the point.
Well, because mine's mostly covering. Yeah, mine's covering my scalp.
It's the guy, but he wasn't of age. Do you know the phrase skeeted? The what? Do you know the phrase skeeted? No. You know on TikTok or whatever, you see those videos.
They not like
of
us.
those
They not like
fucking
us. They not like
dudes that like
us.
talk to kids.
No, it is. Well, because it's straight bleach. I didn't put any conditioner or anything on there. Yeah.
Just in general.
Moisture.
Made it like straw.
Skeeted, which is a web series.
They got wet.
I can explain it, ma'am.
I'm just gonna. I have the phone, so basically.
Not crunchy ramen noodles.
I'm just gonna flat out say it. I met up with a kid who was.
Dude,
not
I'm so
of age.
excited for dinner. I'm gonna throw like 2 of those mozzarella sticks in the air fryer.
Yes.
Make them crunchy again with the sauce.
Yeah. I should just stayed with
Yeah, that's
you.
what I think it is. I think microwaving my food.
Yeah, because if it's the wrong kind of food, it makes it soggy.
Well, also it also can. I don't know if it's been studied.
She knew
on
the
it.
boy was.
Microwaving your food will take some nourishment out of your food.
Why? Because you're nuking it. You get it warm again. Yeah.
I
Can you see?
Or just do that first.
You're right.
Get all of it all nice and saturated. Because after this stream, I'll probably end chat and then take a little break, and then I'll be back later tonight for like a gaming
My name
stream.
is DeMarcus Cousins III. I work for the Skeet Hansen Predatorial Investigation Unit. Your friend Kay here just got skeeted in 4K and sent explicit pictures and messages.
You know what I'm saying, Chai? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got
come
the
back.
nipple.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're globbing it on me.
Oh, sorry.
You're making it attack
to a
me.
15-year-old boy is explicit.
Oh, that's your phone.
Okay, so
Just making sure.
It's gonna have to
that's pretty
wait.
much-
Yeah.
No, that was it. I swear to God, that was the only thing.
As far as pictures, that was about it, but
Verbally, I guess is the right term.
yeah.
Kay asked multiple times if Kay could put it in their mouth.
That was said in the chat log.
I think I did say that.
What did Kay say to you about where she was going?
Can I say?
I think Emily's just being supportive and rubbing my back, and really she's just rubbing all the stuff off of her hand. I'm like, oh, she's being so sweet and rubbing my back.
I'm thinking that she's gonna come back.
Make sure you're not actually rubbing it on my white shirt. I'd be like, you have to go buy me another one.
Keisha, detectives are in here, so
Are we looking saturated?
We're looking pretty saturated.
Nice and saturated.
I'm just bobbing
Yeah. Really get on those mids, you know, those.
kind of OD.
I've never been like kicked
Stop
out of a room
rubbing my
before that,
back.
in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie, I think we all need a friend like Keisha.
She's just rubbing my back. Very viciously.
Or her. I think it's her. We got
That's
a case
crazy.
Hear that? I think she's
trying,
putting
man.
the satchel.
Trying.
Do I look such a weighted chat?
We need more people like
I
you.
think she could do some more. Somewhere. No, she's pretty good. But yeah, chat. After I'll sit here with y'all with the toner for about 20 minutes, and then thank you.
A ride that you won't forget.
Yes, go wash your flopping hands, and then I'll probably end stream there, go wash it off, and then I'll be back. We'll be back with a gaming stream. But later tonight, gaming. I do not know what we will be gaming, but we'll be gaming something, you know.
So, with your guys' support,
We will be gaming
just be sure to leave the
something.
video a like, subscribe, and share. It really goes a long way. And also, be sure to also follow everybody else that was a part of this catch, including Skeet Hansen and also Oma. Their link will be down in the description below. We couldn't do this without you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed
Last couple
season
minutes,
2
I turned it to
because
4K. It's
They not
crazy.
like us.
Hey, stop that yapping.
They not like us. 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 You know what I kind of want to do? Where is it? Let's see if I can do it. Okay, no. Not even. Let's do Wordle. No, I don't want to count. Okay, okay. Okay, S and a U, S and a U. All right, they hate us. They hate us. Flap. Fudge. There's no F. No S in the beginning. No U. Have I ever told y'all I'm bad at Wordle? Bonds? No. Bound? No. Quest? Okay, okay, okay. Dusts. Fuck! Mushy! Damn it. Speedrunning. We're speedrunning. Fuck connections. Let's do. Oh, isn't Sunday hard? Professional in a. What? I'm not a blank online affirmation to a checkbox. I'm not a. Is this 5 across? Quote? I'm not a quote? Quote. 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 I don't know. Love in Italian? What's love in Italian, Emily? Love in Italian? Yeah, what's love in Italian? What's the word? It's a 5-letter word. Ask him. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Love in Italian. It's for a mini crossword puzzle for the games. Fuck you. Wood carving or metal smithing. What? It's going, gone. Isn't that baseball? No, what? Dude, I suck. Focus on the road. Lights. Maybe that's... I know quote isn't right. Let's try lights. Like headlights? You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. There's no way I just spelled lights like that. Okay, maybe I should leave. Maybe this ain't it. One might be multiple choice. Secret. What? Rendezvous? What? Alright. I quit. I quit, chat. I quit. I quit. I quit. Alright, tonight's goal. What is this? Veterans for McCain. John McCain! Alright, when was this? When did we... This is obviously America. Does it tell me where? Tonight's goal, current total. Obviously this is America, but how can I know? Veterans for... This feels like a Virginia kind of thing for me, you know? Kind of feels like Virginia. And when was he going for president? Does anyone know this? I don't. We're gonna say 2000s. We're gonna say just a guess. I was 8 years off. Location, where was it? Oh, wait, why is it not showing me? It's not showing me the location. What the heck? How am I supposed to know? Not bad though. Not bad, not bad. Okay. What is this? What is this? Trig. Zubar. Electra. Alright, alright. I don't know where I'm at. Tal Garaza. Well, obviously I think this is in Europe. It's on the other side. Let me... Oh, oh wait, St. Patrick's Day? Is this for St. Patrick's Day? Maybe it's in Ireland. Maybe it's Ireland. Ireland. Is there a Zerberzarb place? Zarben. Zibin Zarbenzarb? It was a very long time ago with somebody who we absolutely hate. I'm gonna go 2020. Oh, which is, bro, it just dribbled on my nose. I was 2 years off. Where the hell was it? It was in, oh, Sicily? What? That's the location? I would have never guessed that. But hey, I was close on the date though. Alright, this looks like we're gonna be in Africa. Weirdo. It looks like that's how far away they are. Koku Chawar. Whoa. I heard that gerb. I heard that gerbil gobber. North Africa. North Africa. Trying to see if I see any of those names on there. I mean, I could be dead wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. Bank of Africa? No, okay, I know I'm in the right place. I know where I'm supposed to be. Cheapest. They
They not like us. They not like us. You hear her yapping in my background? Meow. Meow. I don't think they're gonna be in the desert. I think they're gonna be around the coast. I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna go for it. What? What, Cell? It looks like it might be ready. I'm kind of nervous. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Oh, wait. Is that one of them? We're close. Oh wow, I feel like we're close. I feel like we're close. Maybe just a little bit up here. Mozambique's here. Mozambique's here. Okay, I'm just going for it. Zimbabwe. I would say this looks pretty recent. I'm gonna go 2015. You know, that's what's calling out to me right now. I was 2 years off. Again, I can't see it, but I was far away. But Africa is huge, so that's probably why. All right, where are we? This looks like La Defense Boulevard. La Defense U. No squiggles. Obviously, we are somewhere in Europe. Maybe Asia. Old style cars, the 90s, I would say. I'm gonna say Thailand. I'm gonna say 97, where true G's are born. Oh. What? It was in France? That's crazy. All right. Oh, another one. Colombia! Ha ha ha. Do I know where Colombia? Where's Colombia at, Emily? Colombia, Colombia, Colombia. But I don't know where Colombia is. Is that bad on me, chat? Colombia. Oh, I found it. Damn, I'm good. Okay, let's see. I bet it's probably in... It's pretty mountainy, so I'm gonna say it's around here. That place. I'm gonna say 2000s. Where's my mouse? There it is. 2005. Oh, hey, I was pretty close though. Year, not very close. I chose the wrong side. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, chat. I'm gonna end stream here. And I'll let y'all see how my hair looks after, because I have to do a full wash. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. Be ready for the games. Be ready for the night stream. Bye.